We are live. It's Super Sunday at MIDC. The biggest cities in India take off each other right now. And Khalil to Rohit. My name's Abdi Chagde. And straight away, some movement. I've missed absolutely everything in the last half an hour because I played a game of paddle in the baking sun. And I feel there are going to be plenty of oohs and ahs from my side because I already feel a cramp. But let me introduce my, of course, panel today because we've missed them all right. Nikhil to, of course, my right. Fantastic work in the Fantasy Center. I did see that at 1 p.m. because it was a doubleheader, remember? And of course, Jeet in the pink. I mean, after a Rajasthan Royal victory last night, rub it in? Surely not. Surely not.
No, it just happens to be a pure coincidence.
Okay, fair enough. You go for the lighter pink. But kudos to Rajasthan Royals with their jersey and the initiative yesterday. And of course, make it 4 on the trot. But today, will MI make it 4 on the trot? Well, in terms of defeats, only time will tell. Kishan's off the mark right now. And any changes, boys?
Plenty of changes.
Okay, run me through them.
So, MI has got, Mohammad Nabi coming in, and Romario Shepherd and Surya Kumar Yadav. 3 changes for them.
Okay, so Sky is back.
Sky is back.
Naman goes out, Brevis goes out, and
Quena Mafaka is out.
Okay, understandable. I'd like to see Mohammad Nabi because the precedent, of course.
4 lefties in that top order.
Madness. And DC next?
So DC, you have Kumar Kashara, who should be likely to play.
Okay.
In place of Lalit, maybe. So that is the one change. And of course, they have Jai Richardson playing.
Oh.
With no Mitch Marsh.
Catch that! Oh, again, squirmed away through point. And Khalil, I mean, he's been all right with the new ball. More than all right, I should say. I mean, he had CSK on toast that evening. Eventually, DC winning that. But the last time Delhi Capitals played, I don't want to remind my good old friend Shub, who turned the year wiser. But they conceded 273 Knicks. How the hell are they going to cope on a baking day in the Wankhede? Pant has some balls to win the toss and bowl first, man, in that heat.
Yeah, it's interesting actually, the pitch report, because it's the same surface that they played the Rajasthan game on.
Okay.
So Hardik was of the opinion that yes, there will not be moisture, so there will not be much movement, but it is still very dry.
And that's the first boundary of the afternoon. And Ishan Kishan is looking good. I mean, he played well in that SRH game as well. He tonked one. I think that was the longest 6 of the night. But just coming back to Delhi right now, I mean, so far, I know it's still early days, Jeet, but what are the main positives and the main negatives you've seen?
Well, so far, very few positives to take. But of course, I mean, the biggest positive being Rishabh Pant finding form again.
Yeah.
So the first 2 games, he was quite scratchy, and one could understand that he was coming after a long overall. So he was quite scratchy against spinners as well, which is his primary strength.
Yeah.
But the last 2 games, we could see those shades of Rishabh Pant coming back into form. That's the biggest positive for them to take.
Yeah. Ooh, they wanted a single, but it ends safely. 1 over gone, 7 for 9. Remember, there's plenty to win on the Watchalong today. I nearly said fan cams because we're integrating sponsors and fan cams. Because as you can see over there, the producers put it out on time, predict the first inning score, and stand to win True Elements goodies. I'll tell you what, you have time till the 15th over. If you guys have been watching our watch-alongs, you'll know the rules. But just to remind all you new ones, and to remind to subscribe to cricket.com. I shit you not, we've been getting about 80 to 90 subscribers every day, which is amazing. So touch wood and onwards and upwards to the whole cricket.com team. Just going back to the toss, obviously I didn't see it. Did Hardik get booed again?
No, I don't think so.
No.
So he didn't get booed because, of course, MI
on
have
point.
taken the initiative of the ESA day. So there are plenty of kids who have showed up. So it's, I think, 18,000 kids who have showed up.
Strategic PR from
I'm
the
glad
Ambanis.
that he wasn't booed. If he was, then oh boy.
Oh my boy. And who's doing the toss?
It was Ravi Shastri.
Okay, good old Ravi Shastri. Because I felt like Sanjay Majrekar, I mean, with all due respect, he's a great commentator. I mean, at least what you guys think of. But that day, I just felt like he was like the father, and his son's at the toss and be like, behave, boys. It's my son over here.
Well, sadly, another one that happened yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, Sharma to Sharma. Who's going to win this battle? Who's a better Sharma here? Ishant is, I mean, remember, Ishant did well in that final over, was it, to get Russell out?
Yeah. But
that
to be fair,
silver lining.
Ishant is that first over specialist. So even in this match, he was picking wickets in his first over itself, and he had that long streak. So this is probably the best chance to,
But I'm thinking Ishant Sharma, even last year, he won a game for DC against Tewatia, right? Gujarat, where he was actually bowling in the death. And he bowled those back of the length sort of shorter balls wide out of off stump. Good to see everyone. Rohit Sharma.
Wow.
Short, Rohit Sharma. And I'll confess right now, for the last 12 months, I was never a big Rohit Sharma fan. But then with the World Cup and how he's actually changed his game, and the fact that he's been done badly from the management, not Hardik, because I think it's management's fault.
Yeah.
I really want him to become good. Because Yasha's admitted Rohit Sharma being Barbados final and all that, so you know Rohit's going to open. And potentially, many are talking about Rohit replacing Faf at RCB. I was never going to be comfortable with that idea, but now maybe it floats my boat. When other batters scored took century, he's not made for T20. When BK scores the same, he didn't get support from others saying, Chachan, good to see you, Chachan.
Lofted. That's not a four.
It's your team today, buddy, Chachan.
Nice, buddy.
Both your teams are playing. I mean, Man United, Liverpool at 8 p.m., but of course, lots has gone on. The way I drove today, it felt like I was part of that Suzuka Grand Prix in Japan earlier, which Max Verstappen again winning. So all you lovers of sport, we can talk about cricket and life and everything in terms of the IPL viewing today. Now, Rohit Sharma, how much you guys predicting the hitman to score?
I called a ton and Chawla 3 wickets.
I love that.
Before the start of this one.
That's positive energy. I love it.
Yep.
I would love to see Rohit Sharma like dazzle in IPL. What was his best IPL score off late? Do you guys know?
That's a bad ball. That's 5 wides.
Telling you, it's the heat. It's the heat. And by the way, there was another rumor or a meme or a reel on Instagram where in the last game, I don't know which game it was, where Ishant Sharma, I think, bowled a really good delivery and there was a drop catch or something like that. And he said those exact words that he said to Zahir in that test to New Zealand. You know what I mean? Acha khasa bowling, all of that.
Oh, okay.
He said that exact line again. I don't know how much you guys agree or disagree with that.
Looks like an edit, but you never know.
Maybe. Good to see M. Omar Ilami. Mr. Nabi is one good player. Yep. Good luck, Nabi. 100%. Tell us where you're joining us from. I know you're joining us from Facebook, but which part of the world are you from?
Oh, man.
Love to know that. Global channel, of course. Sanjay Papigari, good to see you. Good afternoon. One thing I have huge respect for, he says, guys, is that the age at which he's been constantly innovating in terms of his batting. You agree?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think you look at a lot of players who've refused to evolve with time. But Rohit hasn't been such. See, whether it works out, it doesn't, it's a different battle. But at least you're open to that idea. Ashwin is one such in terms of the bowling example.
Yeah.
We'll keep seeing them trying to do things, and sometimes we may not agree with what they do, but at least they're trying to figure out and get better.
I agree.
And these
what
a good ball.
Talk about test match then. Hey, saying Nikhil Bhai with the OG shirt.
Yeah.
OG shirt. What is that shirt?
The Majnu.
Bhai shirt. So new eyes and new teeth.
It's the welcome sort of appeal. But hey, it's good to see you as well as all the other chats. I haven't opened up the one on my phone to see how many comments are coming through, but please comment. Love to see it. Yesterday, guys, even though there were 1,600 blokes watching, there were about 3,000 odd comments is what my producer tells me. So good on that.
That's nice.
Well done. And bravo to the producer as well for spotting that out. Narayan 123, good to see you. Sharma, can he finish well against Sharma? Well, he has another ball after this.
Yeah, one more ball.
What other power play scores we're looking at here, guys?
I'd say 56 for 1.
I had the exact same number.
You've been actually going for that 56 for 1 quite often.
Yeah.
It's like that 281.
Yeah, 281 in the World Cup. Happened a couple of times, but I think because you expect one miss hit possibly to come, and they're going to keep going. They have a long batting lineup.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about it. So hopefully something around that. Probably take a few more balls and then change it around.
Additionally, these are 2 out of form batters as well. So you probably expect one of Khalil or Ishant to nip through one of them.
Okay, let's see how it goes. 21 for none, 1.5. Sinker streams in, of course, in this Watchalong. And again, a waff outside off stump, and it's going to be a top ball. So Ishant finishes off well, even though he bowled 2 wides and conceded 2 fours in that over. Now, these boys are going for above 50 in terms of the power play. We want to ask you that, and we're offering you a 500 rupee coupon from Amazon to, of course, get whatever you need. You can buy pretty much everything. I used that 500 rupee coupon when I won it. I think I bought a mosquito bat, and it was the best buy ever. Bargain. Absolute steal. 21 for none, 2 overs gone. But I just want to ask you all as well, as we always do this and have kind of meandering conversations. Players who played for Mumbai Indians and Delhi, both their franchisees in the IPL. Who's represented both these franchisees? 2 big cities, like I said, but who's got the taste of both? Can you name, I would say 8. I know there are more, but there would probably be 8. And it could be someone like, for example, Aaron Finch, who's represented both. So, Short Ishan Kishan.
I think Parthiv Patel will be another safe guess, I believe. But has he played for DC?
I don't think
that is what I'm unsure about.
I can't remember. DC and Chennai are probably the 2 teams that I don't think he's played for them.
Parthiv played for Chennai?
Yeah, Parthiv played for Chennai.
So Parthiv played for Chennai, but Mumbai and DC players, who are we looking at? I think there's one I could recall. Which
There is Jai Richardson.
Jai Richardson.
That's good. Fair, safe start.
QDK.
QDK, yeah.
That's a good spot.
That's right.
Mohammad Arhan. And good to see you, Mohammad. Please like this video. Yesterday we got about a lot of traction, but less likes. It just takes 1 second. It helps with the algorithm. So please just do that. What's going to be the pattern of the power play with regards to Delhi's bowlers? I mean, are they going to stick with the same template, 4 up with their Khalil Ishant and then mix and match?
Yeah, possible. I think. And
Mix and Marsh.
There's no Marsh. So
there isn't.
They might have to Lalit their way out of trouble today.
So sorry, 1 second. Talk me through the Delhi changes.
Jai Richardson for Mitch Marsh.
Okay.
And Lalit Yadav comes in for Rasikdar.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Proudu Lalit. Proudu. I'm proud of the lad.
Yeah.
10 Bolt, Jai Richardson, Stubbs. Thanks for that.
Maxwell, DK.
Maxwell, DK.
DK played for both, right?
Yeah,
DK
played for both.
Axar Patel played for MI, yeah.
Yeah, Axar
very, very early.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah,
very early. I don't think
he's played for the Kings, the Indians, and of course
Kuldeep in MI. I'm not Chahal.
I don't recollect that.
Chahal, I
maybe
think.
Kuldeep is like one of those things where Boobies played for RCB. Like he was
part of the squad. Yeah.
But didn't play. Like Steve Smith was part of RCB squad.
Trent Bolt was the most famous trade.
Trent Bolt, yeah, it's a Trent Bolt derby if you look at it. Dinesh Yuvraj,
Saurabh Tiwari, yeah.
Saurabh Tiwari.
Very
That's
knowledgeable
name.
Guys. Very well done. Like we three were stumped for a second because we always do it. It's like a cricket.com watchalong ritual. Insane. Ishan. By the way, let's just of course confirm a few things. One is you guys have 5 more balls for your power play prediction, so let rip because we're not going to take any answers after the 21 ball mark. And 2 is who you guys rooting for? Secretly, openly, who's going to win this game and who you guys are backing?
Openly, I'm backing MI to open their bank account. Yeah, I mean, it's a much stronger
open
team.
Their bank account.
To open their bank
interesting.
Account.
Bank account in terms of all the points. Interesting. Fine.
Yeah, pretty much the same. DC are probably going to need magic.
Catch that?
No.
It's over his head. And it'll trickle away
couple?
for 4. No, it won't. David Warner. I mean, sometimes I look at Warner and his fielding. He has 2 drop catches, 2 sitters. Can't really put it there. But I'm actually going to support the Delhi lot today. Because not like it's because RCB are down in the dumps. I want Mumbai to also be down in the dumps. But it'll be nice to see Mumbai lose 4. Because again, I'm going to be doing fan cams in Mumbai before RCB. So it'll just be trash versus garbage that day. Like, who's worse? Who is worse? Power play prediction 77, Prajavat.
Wow.
You're an optimistic guy, man. Like, I thought I was optimistic. He went for 210 yesterday in terms of RCB's first inning score. That is still valid in terms of what you guys can fancy. 20-over prediction is 255. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shot.
Wow.
Wow.
Low full toss.
But early
So
shot.
far, so good.
And they're going 11th here, Mumbai, quite superbly. And Kishan, I think, obviously, the whole chat with him coming back to India is not going to happen in the next 3 months, even if he has a worldie of an IPL. Because you need a wicketkeeper in the middle order. Kishan's not going to do that. I mean, I can't believe. Did he play? There were rumors that he was going to play the WTC, but that man got the nod. KS Bharat. Keep your comments coming through. You have 3 more balls to lock in your power play prediction. And let's just shout out to, of course, good old True Elements. Because to be fair, I've actually got bitten by this bug of True Elements. So I've actually explored their whole site and they're available in Instamart. And I've just got my whole kitchen stocked. So I don't have to worry. I'm actually in a little hectic phase with the IPL, traveling and all that. So quick, healthy breakfast, give and go. So link in the description. And please go check out their products. Yeah, they're showing the card. I don't know why they do this, man.
Because you are here, of course.
Bygones are bygones. You know what? And
It's Jai who's been sent in already.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't know, the wheels could just fall off RCB, I feel. Like, I hope like there is some sort of solace. And they need to like put their brains together. Mo Bobat, Andy Flood, Neil McKenzie, they're all new recruitments. And they need to assess who's good, who's not. Lomro should have started yesterday. I feel Vishak should have still got a longer rope. Play Manoj Wankhede. These guys don't trust them. I mean, they played Saurabh Chauhan yesterday and I felt like even he could have been utilized better.
That's the biggest challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Putting their brains back together.
Exactly.
Shot, bro, shot.
Oh, my word.
Incredible. I mean, you could almost see it coming out of the first ball.
Seriously. Talking about putting brains back together, Jai needs to quickly put his brain back together because he's like, what have I done wrong there? You're just bowling to the hitman on a hot afternoon in Mumbai. He's going to feast on that. Pant also. I mean, if Delhi just can see 250 plus again, like Vats has said, imagine that.
I think this is just a bit more fuller in terms of that length. Just need to be a bit more behind and rush him. Unless you will not get him out unless you rush him on this surface. So I think Nokia might do that today. But hopefully, after he's gone past his turn.
Yeah, I remember he got his best figures in IPL 2024, 3 for 59. Great economical spell. Will you guys do the second game today? Unfortunately, not. Oh my God!
Nobody there.
Shut the front door,
Shabash, Rohit.
Wow, yaar. Wow. Early call, Rohit Sharma 100 for Delhi to win.
That's okay. I'll take the 100.
I'll take that any day right now. Bite someone's arm.
Last, quickly before the next ball. Power play prediction.
Oh, power play prediction. Lock it in. This is your final ball to do it. 45 for none.
He said 56.
I'm saying 78, dude.
68 for 1.
68. Come on, Rohit. Just like mercilessly dismantle them. 85 saying Brown analyst. 85 happens to be the highest power play score this season.
Yeah.
Of course, against fucking RCB. Infamously. Sorry for my cursing, but sometimes, man, it's just like, it's unbelievable. Anyway, lock in your power play predictions, all you lovers of the cricket.com watch along, because this is your last ball to do it. Quickly. Rohit has got 2 sixes. We'll make it a hat-trick of 6s.
Good ball. Well played.
Well thought of by the bowler again. For 2 6s, I think Mumbai already won this over. But yeah, Rajasthan Royals have been brilliant. 4 wins on the trot. They've actually been playing some champion-like cricket. You could say the same thing about KKR. I mean, given the fact that they just got over the line against SRH in that first game, so crucial for them to start their campaign well. Harshit Rana just doing 100 class in that day. And they found other bright lights. I just would be compelled to see if KKR can beat CSK tomorrow.
Yeah, and they can. It won't be a surprise because, see, a lot of captaincy in this. Oi, Aram se bhai, sorry.
But bro, I want CSK to smash them, to be fair.
That's what I'm secretly hoping for.
Yeah.
But for that to come good, they need Rutu to bat quicker.
Yeah.
No shame in admitting that. No.
And Dhoni needs to bat 1 down, bro. Second down.
Not 1 down. I'm actually very, very interested to see how they stack up spin, because usually KKR, what they do is they stack up spin for the end overs because they know Chennai only have a couple of people. So I think Samir Rizvi could play back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm very keen to see Finns should definitely play because their bowling definitely needs some bolstering, and Deepak Chair for once just use your
how I
strength.
want the match to go tomorrow? Chennai bat first, get like 128 all out or whatever.
Whoa.
KKR get 128.
Pitched outside.
Pitched outside,
yeah.
Good comeback though from Richardson after those 2 6s. So KKR bat first, go about 125, 130. And then CSK have an absolute shamble top order display, 46 for 5. Dhoni comes out of bat, and then we see the forward shot leg from Gambhir Singh telling Iyer, being like, put it there, it's my orders. But then CSK win it. That'd be mad, like a low scoring sort of thriller. Biggest challenge for RCB, sorry, take that, Chonak, I missed that. Mohammad Aran was chipping in about something about the Reds. Can't even say Reds, the red and blue, being beaten black and blue. Biggest challenge for RCB is which foreign batter to drop for Jacks. I think Faf should, and captaincy for Virat. Big shout there, Mohammad Aran. They're never going to do that.
But why do you have to drop Faf? What is Green doing there?
Yeah. Green, they're all kind of having a shit right now. It's sad. Because if Maxwell, I understand, I'm not going to slander him because he's given us 3 great seasons. Green, again, too much on his plate too soon. And the Indian batters need to stand up and deliver, dude. Like,
if Jax has to replace somebody, it's Maxi right now. It's more like for like.
Yeah.
But again, with Jax, if you want to pick him, it's better for him to be opening the innings. So actually, you can go for Jax as an opener alongside one of Kohli or Faf and push the other one to number 3. That's probably the best way to go about
what I feel they should do is something on the similar lines.
Yeah.
That you open with Virat and Jax.
Yeah.
You send Faf only if there is an early wicket.
Yeah.
If not, you send others.
Yeah.
Just
and that's left field, but that's actually bold. That actually makes a lot of sense. And Jax is a guy.
But that's the mantra, play bold.
Exactly. they
at least in the terms of formatting, they are playing bold.
Yeah.
But
1 second. Axar to
Rohit.
And it goes for 6, is it? Yeah, that's just above. And Ritika loves that. We love that. And Mumbai fans are loving it. And this is what we want to see. And I was just asking you guys, I think about 5-7 minutes ago, what's going to be the pattern in the power play from Delhi? Because they've gone 2 on top with the swing bowlers. I mean, Ishant was hit the deck more than anything.
Pattern is shit, to be fair.
Yeah.
Ishant Sharma is a new ball bowler, and that first over, barring the first 4 or 5 balls,
was good.
Exactly. So you've got to continue with him.
Jai Richardson, I don't know. Anyway, Axar to Rohit, who Rohit has, of course, seen so many times in the nets and all of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, talk about Rohit's innovation, improvisation, like that interview that I heard after the baseball series. I mean, the fact that he was just so brave to go with it, even though he's captain. Majority risk, KL baat ho rahi hai yahan. What? No, Hayes, what do you mean? We're not on
Risky baat ho rahi hai.
Risky.
Not
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. Apologies for that. I hope I don't need glasses. Jesus Christ.
Karali Besti DC shouldn't have bowled first. Well, it's about reading the conditions differently. They felt it will be a typical Wankhede.
And Hayes, you're saying this with the benefit of hindsight too. 4.3 overs in. Like if there were a couple of wickets in, we'd be like, oh, punt, what a call, brilliant call, all of that stuff.
Yeah,
But,
and my only worry is if this slows down, it looks stupid.
Yeah.
Which I think it would be. But then we all read conditions different, so can't blame anyone for that.
Rohit again.
It's gone again.
He's so
No fielder
supreme.
There is nobody
Four?
back.
He's just targeting there. He might have to run it here, or it'll
Plugged.
just trickle away for 4
That's a
with it.
4.
Yes, it will.
Just a four.
But again,
Nice
Rohit
start,
playing
buddy.
the field.
56 already done, sir, this over.
Done, yeah.
58.
Rohit has smashed it, dude.
Fanan, I still feel like there's 20 runs from my end coming in the last 8 balls of the power play. Kushal Shah going on to say, I just want to see Jake Fraser McGurk. Ash Sharna on his interview said with Gilly that he was honestly scared of how to bowl to him. Yeah, I saw that. And that's what I mentioned in one of the previous watch-alongs as well, that when you're going to give that lad a go, but who do they drop, right?
Well, today they've played 2 overseas pacers for some reason.
Who's the second one? Oh, Richardson.
Richardson and Nokia.
Nokia, yeah.
So, yep, you will definitely see him. I don't think I completely agree with Ash thinking that he didn't know where to bowl to
And
him.
how old is he?
That's just Ash being Ash.
Lower 20s, I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, very, very
So
young.
he's like not a teen or whatever.
Not
right?
teen.
No,
no.
not a team. Not a team.
Fair.
He's been around the BBL circuit for a while.
Hmm.
He'll always play those couple of cameos will make you sit up and take notice. But this season, he's had a proper bumper in terms of making impact, and some of the shots again they always look great on on reels. Though
Yeah,
always
And that's how he started in the Under-19 World Cup. if I
yeah,
remember,
of
as an
course,
opener.
100%.
He was smashing it.
And
By
you
the way-
need that, and you need somebody like that. I mean, RCB would take it.
Yeah, 100%. Speaking of RCB, let's just feature that comment again because I think Mohammad Aran had to chip in. 60 for none, by the way, 5 overs gone. Like this particular watch along, we'll give you all the updates right here, right now. RCB should first stop dropping their top performers from the previous game. Vishak, then Lamro 2. Won't be surprised if they drop Topley next game against Jackson. Yeah, you've seen funnier things happen in RCB before. Who would have ever thought Saurabh Chauhan's going to come in? Like, left field.
I think RCB are completely
Lamro.
2 different personalities, and still the biggest problem for me with RCB is they for years felt only the big names can do the job for us.
Yeah.
I just do not get it. Why do you want to not let others even try? It's okay. See, I understand that Anuj Rawat it failed. Okay, fair. You tried at least. But otherwise, you're not just trying. You're just giving up.
It's retarded sometimes. Anyway.
There we go, Lalit. Lalit time.
To Kishan. So now the matchup, it works in Rohit Sharma's favor. I think he's going to take him down.
Yeah, but I just hope he's to
What's
the
the
pitch of
feel?
it.
If you're Lalit Yadav, what's the feel you're asking to punt?
I'll want a long on back because I think that's where he's predominantly going to bowl off and middle line so that he can get him to miss it if at all to long on.
Yeah,
And you'll probably want a deep square because I don't think he's going to bowl offside wide.
correct.
So most everybody will be in there. Let's see. If
Now
that
we're
will-
watching this at Star Sports Hindi. I don't know if you guys have seen the visuals of the curator
Watering.
just doing like this little exercise
Sprinkling
with
of
the
water.
water gun. But maybe just to get a little bit more moisture because it could just, because it's so hot in Mumbai and it's so dry,
Yeah.
and especially it's an afternoon game, so it'll just turn out to be
Yeah.
and
Around the
pitch
wicket
will
it
be much
is.
more short. I
Long
told
on,
you,
dude, long
down,
on.
down.
It's long on's in.
Down. Brilliant.
I mean,
I mean, you want a long one?
I wanted a long one.
Long
He
one is a
wouldn't-
no-brainer, yeah.
He wouldn't go there then, right?
Yeah.
DC, that's DC being DC.
DC being DC. Also, Faf's interview where he said he didn't bowl Maxwell
Bro,
because they were
don't-
right-handers.
don't-
Let's just stop occupying RCB, please. Let's enjoy the MIDC game. Rohit Sharma's on fucking fire right now. And just tell us what you guys think about this DC game. Because even the last time, I don't know if you saw it, where Ganguly, Ponting and Pant during the strategic timeout when they were getting annihilated, it was like, who's taking the calls? Everyone seems clueless. And I just hope it's not deja vu again today. Oh,
Full toss, in the gap.
Oh,
Badhiya, sir. Because you should bowl Lalit Yadav and not Andy Nokia.
That is honestly Sharma the
Oh,
surgeon.
man.
Like, perfect. I mean, full toss, yes, but again, finding the
Yeah,
gap
of
was
course.
brilliant.
Just give himself enough room to get the gap.
What do you guys think of Nokia's performance? The guy doesn't seem to have a fraction of what he can deliver. He has the ball so far. I mean, He's been rusty, we can see that. I jokingly said a while ago that he picked up his best figures in the last game, 359, because 1 for 43 or none for 43 was
Short.
I thought for a second he was going to
That's
go.
a 4.
But again, crisply timed.
Fielder,
Oh
fielder.
no, sorry.
There
That's
is
a
a
cow
deep
corner.
wicket there, and he'll come back for 2. And my 78 is on the cusp. Come on.
1-6 and a single. That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Let's go, Rohit. Let's go, Rohit. But yeah, he's been prolific so far.
They only bowled 2 of Khalil, right?
Yeah, they've only got 2 of Khalil, 1 of Ishant, 1 of Jai, 1 of Axar, and now 1 of Lal. I was going to say that. Oh my God, so close, so close.
Saved.
2 balls left. Let's see what Lalit Yadav can eke out if he can do anything. Because Rohit Sharma, I feel, is
Just be
going
a
to go.
Just be a single.
Oh,
No doubt.
He was on 10 of 10, wasn't he, Rohit?
He
He
was.
scored 35 of 12.
Correct. Prithvi Shaw is going to bat today, right?
Yeah.
And he
he's
knows this ground better than anything, so he should
Yeah.
come good today. But yeah, just going back to the Nokia question, we feel like he'll either come good because he has a good reputation and all that. It's just about him finding his feet. And let's see how much Delhi persists with him. They shouldn't pull the plug. They've already thrown in another overseas pacer today.
Oh, that's 4.
So 75
Yeah,
for
shabash.
none.
Man, bad field
Great
placement.
power play. Great power play. What more do you want? Nikhil bhai, how do you rate Kohli's knock yesterday? Is it fair to criticize him considering the form of our top 5 players in form not being picked and used? Asking Mr. Singhal.
Yeah. So I think I shared the comment even in the Watchalong yesterday, and I even tweeted it out.
Yeah.
I think I did not have a problem with him being how he did till it was, I think, 72 or 51. My problem started after that because you're still only 2 down, even worse 3 down. But you've only gone on to score 20 out of the next 60. For a guy who said you'd probably want more runs.
Yeah.
And you can say whether he tried or didn't, but against Ashwin, he was not wanting to take that risk. Maybe for some reason, I don't know. He knows. And sometimes that is the risk that you run when you're trying to bat to a power score. I think they felt 180 would have been a power score on this deck, 190 would have been a power score. But you're forgetting you are RCB, you have horrible tactics, and you have a worse way of using your resources. So that means you always need 200 or 205. So there you have to take a call whether you want to get out looking for that score of 200 and you get out at 160, or you want to say that no, we'll try and what if we get 205, 210?
More.
Yeah.
It'll allow you that cushion. So I think it was a fair one to start with in terms of acceleration, but he should have probably accelerated probably a bit more earlier, is what I feel.
And there were 3 instances, if I recollect correctly, when he was on 93, he faced a ball from Ashwin, he just nudged it for a single. You're batting in the last 3 or 4 overs, you're batting on 93, you can't be nudging the ball for a single. And the same thing happened when he was on 98, 2 full tosses and he was looking for singles rather than bashing those full tosses for a boundary. So that was a bit of an issue. And I think Ian Bishop summed it up really well. If you score 180 and only lose 3 wickets, it means that you haven't used your batting resources well.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty fair comment there. And we wanted Mahipal Lomro to start. So in hindsight, had he started, he may not even have batted. Who knows?
But Ian Bishop and Air when Kohli got his 50 yesterday of 39 balls saying, and Kohli with his 50 of just 39 balls. And I was like, just?
Yeah, but he did apologize for that
Oh, really?
on the social media. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody actually tweeted that comment out and he tagged him. And Bish actually said, I take the L for that.
Yeah. And then you see, that is what this tells you, that sometimes you just have to be very practical in terms of how you're looking at the game and be open to that, I would say, constructive criticism of your favorite.
Yeah.
Because all of us love every one of them, but it doesn't make them or absolve them or doing wrong. It's okay. It happens with everyone. So just take it in the right way as well.
Okay, let's see how it goes forward then, because Rohit Sharma has been brilliant. He's on the cusp of getting a 50 and celebrations galore already. Rohit is silently striking 173 for the season, by the way. Can end the season with high 150s and 450 run great season for an opener, saying Babu Rao. It's good thought that.
You have not quite caught up on the gestures, right?
Oh, we have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, God!
yeah.
No,
I
you
jinxed him. Oh,
No way.
why the fuck did I jinx
Oh,
him, bro?
no.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But to be fair, Axar did you there. He
Oh,
actually
man.
did you, because it was literally the angle. And Rohit thought he could come down the track. But then, again, went on the back foot. And then before he knows it, bowled neck and crop. And great start, though, Rohit Sharma. Great start. 80 for none becomes 80 for 1. And Axar breaks through.
That's how you bat in the park.
Indian. Brilliant.
Well
Absolutely
then,
brilliant.
forget it. It's time for Sky.
Time for Sky now.
No, it's Tilak, I think, who's coming in. Tilak at 3, Sky at 4.
What are they waiting for?
Tilak, I think. Or the Sky, thank God.
It surely can't be Tilak, bro. Sky has to bat at 3. Matchup सब बाद में. And now 2 lefties का तो matchup का बात ही नहीं
हाँ,
कर
उसका
रहा
तो
हूँ.
point ही नहीं है.
हाँ. I think 4 is the better place now with no Brevis also. I think that's what we discussed, right? With no Brevis. It's also interesting that Navi had a long extended stint yesterday in the nets.
Yeah.
Because of course Delhi have a lot of lefties and Mumbai have always done that with Delhi. They play Jayant Yadav just randomly one game every year. The Delhi specialist today it is Nabi. So let's see how that pans out for him.
It is, of course. By the way, join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I just kind of put my Instagram story out because I rushed to office today, just in the nick of time, really. But who they're going to send out? It's going to be Sky, I'm pretty sure. And he's gonna be
Surya Dada, chala.
first knock of IPL 2024. And when was the last time you saw Surya back? Because he was in
Johannesburg T20.
Johannesburg T20, and he got 100 in that
December,
T20
yep.
series, right?
Yep.
Sky returns, the highest strike rate in T20s for Indian batters. He's top of the pops, 247 innings. And look at that, 152 is the strike rate, and so many runs we can't even count. Prithvi Shaw also features in the list, and Abhishek Sharma, Rinku Singh, Jitesh Sharma. So you guys know it's not a small sample size, this graphic, but kudos to the lads at cricket.com churning stuff out like that. You can go catch a conveyor belt of stats on the cricket.com website. Go check that out and download the app. Because I'm telling you one thing, we're the only guys out there in India right now doing content and providing you guys a chance to win big on the fantasy scheme of things. So please win big, download the app, and follow Nikhil for all the big tips as well. Why do they just keep going off randomly now? It's like Diwali's come
Nah, so you haven't caught up with the gestures then.
This one I haven't, but I've learned this one.
Oh, that is
the laser.
cool. That is
That's
trippy.
cool. That is very cool, haven't I? And then, of course, I love my audience, so plenty of these. Where are you? We're not doing it.
You're heartless. You're heart.
Ah.
Oh, there it comes.
You haven't learned the devil's horns then. Have you tried that?
No,
This one?
no. What is that? Really? No.
He's playing around
He's
with you.
playing
He's
it
playing
around.
around.
He's playing it around. But yeah, let's see who the
Nokia
devil
then.
for Delhi is
Ooh.
tonight.
Does he bowl short to Surya Kumar? Does Surya Kumar look to already start that?
Yeah, but do you expect him to be scratchy, right? Had a great net session, but some of the shots were just not coming off. So probably first game
I'm
again, that
very keen to
scratchiness.
see. Yeah, very
Again,
keen to see.
Rohit got started and didn't convert into big scores in the top edge. I mean, that's his role as an opener to give a team a rollicking start.
Yeah, and he wasn't slogging or something like that. So he was just playing percentages well.
Yeah. Just to confirm, what was the Surya Kumar Yadav injury that he had? Was it on his ankle?
So ankle injury, and I think he had sports hernia as well.
Yeah.
He was operated for sports hernia.
He was in Bangalore for like the
Yeah.
longest
Yeah,
time
long-
because of the NCA and stuff like that. But top job from the BCCI doctors to get him fit for the IPL, and then of course take that momentum into the World Cup as well. So let's see how Sky features in tonight's display. Please like this particular video
Wow.
because I've just observed about 18 and 19 likes, which is shocking. We expect
Come on, bro.
much more on this Sunday watch along. You only said Saturday watch along, but we did that watch along yesterday, and we'll be doing a watch along tomorrow for the CSK KKR game. I saw the bashing and wanted to join the stream ASAP. And you guys watching this, it's 270 plus again, seeing informative. Do you really reckon that? Because you still have about 7. Oh, what a ball that is!
Oh, missing.
That's
Oh, what a ball first
very
ball.
good ball. Very,
Welcome
very
to
good
the
ball.
IPL, says Nokia to Sky with that Yorker.
Oof.
Brilliant stuff there. But do you really reckon 270 plus again? Or are you jokingly saying it informative? Because there is a prediction contest to win True Elements goodies, the first innings prediction. You guys still have time for what? Another 7.04 overs to lock it in.
Yeah.
So 15th over mark. And great stuff from Nokia. Come on. If this Delhi attack can keep MI 2 at below 200. Oh, catch that! Catch that!
Gone. There we
Gone!
go.
Surya Kumar Yadav! Well, it's not a pretty comeback for Sky. And Delhi fans absolutely loving that. Nokia fans will be elated.
Wow.
And what was that comment? Let's just take that in because it was referring to the Delhi attack, but they've, of course, sensed blood and they've taken their opportunity. They would have found a good bowling combination, but Shashi Shekhar, Rapaka, I'll tell you what, maybe it's that day when Nokia has a little turnaround in this comp. He's pumped.
This is the scratchiness I was talking about. Just game one. And
But
Nets
forget the
also was-
scratchiness. This is way too
No, he
early
just
to
did-
start.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to loft it, but he didn't get it off the middle.
Yeah, but
and
then
in
that's
form
what
or well set.
Surya will do
Maybe
it.
the idea was good because, or maybe it was just like a gamble that Pant was taking that I'll play on your ego, bring in mid on. And,
Yeah, make him push. And I think it's a very
Full
too
ball.
early to go for that aerial
Yeah.
shot.
and plus, he's just literally opening his
Yeah.
first thing. Shunya Kumar Yadav back. Good wordplay there, Chachan. Chachan, you're an MI fan, right? So tell us how much you guys are going to score, and do you think you actually can win this game? Because, maybe it could be another show that Mumbai don't want to see. I agree, Nikhil Bhai, but Gill needed a Tewatia and a side to finish with 200 yesterday. Sanju batted beautifully with Josh struggling at the other end. And we've seen those partnerships between Surya and VK Singh. I mean, Sanju thrived on bad bowling. It's as simple as that. Sure, he played some really good shots, and he had the rub of the green early on. The first ball he ever faced was inside edge, and the first ball he faced, the Yal was inside edge to pad. Good ball,
This is good comeback
and
from
well
him.
saved.
Hey,
Oh,
किधर जा रहा है भाई?
brilliant work at backward point, and it had Hardik
Lalit.
tumbling,
Lalit.
and it
Of
was
course.
Lalit Yadav. Wow,
Yeah.
Hardik Pandya, run at your own peril, my friend. Because great cricket all around, well dug up by Hardik, but this is ball watching again, and he nearly gets
I
himself
think
in
he
a
just tipped
tangle.
over. But he was bad. He did not go too far.
Tell
But
you what, Ricky Ponting was the Delhi Capital coach. Would be proud of that fielding effort. Is punter-esque, that one. Anyway, 81 for 2, and Mumbai Indians, even though they were 75 for none after the power play, have been
That's a
kind of
good shot.
shocking so far in the middle phase, and Hardik will get off the mark. Has he come up position too early?
Nothing.
I think it's very evident with MI for quite a few years now. They prefer that LHB RHB combination.
Yeah.
So that's what we are seeing. Had Kishan got out, it would have been
Yeah.
Tilak Verma would have walked out. So it's
Okay.
just basically maintaining that LHB RHB combination.
Fair enough. 83 for 2. And it really makes you think if Delhi can really pick up a couple of more wickets now, because how the game changes in cricket.
Axar Patel next door.
You fancy that?
Yeah, Axar Patel next door. Let's see if that works out well.
What do you think the chat with the Delhi team would have been in terms of planning Hardik's wicket, for example? Do you think it's pace, or do you think again it's spin? Oh, played away.
Got a
into
hand.
that,
That's 2.
and long gone with
Could be one.
Mop up.
Yeah, could be just
a
one.
single. So 84 for 2. Great 2 overs from Delhi. Just 9 runs and 2 wickets in the last 2 overs, that is. Ground analyst saying, guys, I have a confession. I don't like Tilak Verma, another milestone hunter. Where do you get that from, ground analyst? Essentially, Tilak's been one of the finds for Indian cricket in the last 12 to 14 months. So
Yeah.
I don't know why you feel like he's a milestone hunter. Hardik prevented him getting a 50 and debut, if you remember that. Saying,
Not out zaruri hai.
yeah, not zaruri hai. Which is
Zaruri hai,
nuts.
bhai, zaruri hai.
Okay, come on, Mumbai Indians. Stop playing some Baba cycle cricket. Show us the real, true Mumbai Indians that you guys are. I mean, which season was it? Baba, I just saw Baba cycle. Because they're up and down. Which season was it where they lost 5 in a row when they went on to win the season?
2015, I believe.
Yeah.
Was it 2015?
I
That's
think 13,
insane.
yeah. Can't recall.
So they lost 5 in the trot, and
Yeah.
then they won 9 in the trot. Or 8 in the trot. Because I think KKR have had the record for winning the most IPL games, I think 12 or 13.
Yeah, and hopefully not a wicket alert.
Okay. Are they good for to create his GT days, recreate his GT days saying Shashi, and not a wicket alert saying
I mean,
next.
I think there could be one, but hopefully not.
Okay, fair enough. I believe he will slow it down. I mean, again, it's about reading conditions, have a fantastic sort of start here. Kishan's still there, and they have a lot of batting depth.
Exactly what I was going to come to. So I hope it doesn't happen, barring the initial 5-6 balls. It's understandable. But when you've got such
Nearly a cotton ball there.
such a great batting depth with the additions of Mohammad Nabi and Romario Shepherd, I just don't believe you have a reason to slow down. I mean, take on your positive matchups, right? You're good against spins, so take them on, especially when you have Jai and Anrik Nokia on the side as well, who
Yeah.
could actually get you off those hard lengths and quick
Yeah.
pace.
Fair enough. 86 for 2, 8.2. You still have time for your power play predictions. So
Oh, there we go.
Shot,
That's
shot.
a great shot.
That's
Well
what
done.
you want from Hardik.
That's what you want. And Prithvi Shaw couldn't save that to save his life. Let's move on with more comments because plenty of you guys are joining us right now. Rao Shankar and Avnish, what are the chances of United winning today? 85% to Liverpool, 15% United. Win it for Arsenal fans, 100%. I know Ra's an Arsenal fan. He would love particular
Oh,
Liverpool win. Sorry, a United win. But I feel, I don't know, anything can happen. I feel I'm predicting a 1-1 draw, but it really depends who our centre back is. If we have Varane starting, great. If we don't, then that Billy Kambala dude starts. But appreciate the question. Keep your comments coming through, guys. Mumbai and Delhi, I think it's so important for Mumbai to get off the mark, but I feel like if Delhi lose again tonight, then again, it could just end up a similar season for them, right?
Which is what is quite likely, I believe.
and it should be also. I think it's about time teams get punished for their horrible auction
Horrible
tactics.
options, yeah. And RCB fall in the same boat, I feel.
Yeah, I feel half of the IPL was lost by RCB and DC at the auction table.
Yeah.
That's what I primarily think. I mean, if you go with such horrible recruitments where all the bases don't get covered, you're bound to get punished for it.
And I remember at that point of time, we were actually lauding Punjab Kings play at the auction. And even this season, they've surprised a few teams. They got
Yeah.
crucial wins as well. And I feel like there is a team who could really kind of, be just more than a party pooper and have a real say if some of their guys get it right. Because the two big bonuses are like your Indian lads coming off.
Yeah.
And then you still have, I don't know how Livingston will come back in the scheme of things, when he will. But Raza is a crafty player for them. Shikhar Dhawan. Speaking of Punjab and Punjab King fans, there's a stat you'll absolutely love. They chased down 200 in that game. And now they've chased it down most number of times
or
for
6.
any team.
Yeah.
So well done there. Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant.
I think the biggest difference between Punjab and the DC and RCB this season is Punjab have set up their people to succeed
Yeah.
as opposed to the other two.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. You look at Sumit Kumar. He's a new ball bowler. But where do they use him? Post power play, 11, 12. That's not the right entry point for him to come good.
Yeah.
How do people just expect youngsters to just come in and adapt? Your bigger name players are not able to do it. Why? How is it fair to even expect from a youngster to be able to do that?
Shocking. It's actually shocking. And especially with the new management over there, the people who are taking the calls in the auction was a different management, right?
Was it?
Yeah, it was Hessen. I mean, essentially, not this auction.
The
Okay.
previous
The previous one, yeah.
Right? Where
Fair.
you had the call. So again, it's like football where you have a different manager and like he's got these players, he doesn't want to work with some players. And sometimes I feel, even yesterday when they were fielding, lackadaisical. Kohli's drop catch, Maxwell allowing twos, Faf like being really sloppy in mid-off at times. So I feel like their heads drop. They let the emotions kind of get by them. But someone needs to kind of go in there and just revitalize them. Play a game of golf or anything, paddle. Just like tell them, shot,
Shot.
That's an amazing shot. So from 75 and 6 overs, it'll go down to 60 in the next 6. Batting depth, yes, but needs conversion, saying Shashi. I agree with you there.
Yeah, I think they're going decently for now. I
Yeah.
think Hardik is 39 is fair. I think the catch here is on Nishan Kishan. He's really started well.
Yeah.
I'm very keen to see who does he look to take on because I'm sure we might. I don't think we'll see Nokia. Jaya next. So it could potentially be Lalit or one of Ishan to just try and take a wicket here because you expect. Oh,
There should be fielder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did not carry safely.
But Hardik, the intent is there. But like he said, I like Ishan to really go for it.
Yeah. And he's someone who can really hit 2-3 sixes in an over and just.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to you, Ritvik Gautam. Wherever you're watching, please like this watch along. And of course, we'll take your comment right now. He goes on to say, boys, RR and KKR are two teams who've improved their squads a lot in the mini auction, especially KKR after the horrible 2022 mega auction that they had. Yeah, I mean, and again, like Gambhir taking calls.
Shot, Ishan. That's what we want from you.
Brilliant. Oh, and that's nearly gone to that Tata box or whatever. That's mad. That's a shot and a half. And some arm exercise for Kumar Damsena. But look, I mean, on that, I feel like KKR are thriving this season because of Gambhir. I swear to God, like he's a great man manager. He would have had 1-on-1s with Harshit Rana, 1-on-1s with Vaibhav Arora, 1-on-1s with pretty much everyone in the squad. And also, he would have had pretty much a great dinner with Andy Russell and Surya Narayan saying somewhere, listen, boys, you've played under me. Now I'm your coach. You guys are the fulcrum of this bloody team. And he's just got the best out of them, bro. And that's why it's a big litmus test tomorrow when they go to yes, no.
No,
and Axar Patel, come on, at least get that in the grasp of your hand, man. Anyway, Mumbai get away with it. 105 for 210 overs gone. You guys still have 5 overs to tell us how much they will get this evening. because there are some prizes we want to give away in terms of True Elements, who's sponsoring this watch along. So props to them for doing so. The link in the description for all their products as well, and they're available on Instamart. Is it me, or are we seeing some really good umpiring this IPL? Aside from Delhi's DRS and misses, can't recall any big mistakes. No, there've been a few. I think Vineet Kulkarni was.
Yeah, we have seen a few, but
Yeah.
I believe it's been lesser as
Lesser.
compared to the previous editions. A little lesser, but again,
if you compare
quite
the
early.
WPL, it is
Oh,
gold
boy.
standard. So
Yeah, 100%. And again, we're comparing it to like a really shit season. This is what they're supposed to do. And they have DRS to, of course, eradicate those howlers.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just feel bad for some of the Indian players.
so the last over, Axar. Sorry.
Right now, there's no one else, right, apart from Nitin Menon on the ICC panel as umpires.
No, I don't think so. He's the only one.
Come on, Vineet Kulkarni, whoever's there, Anil Chaudhary. If you guys don't want ICC talk, just say it. Otherwise, call correctly. Yeah, come on.
Chalo, 3 sixes or a wicket. 3
Shot.
sixes.
That's huge.
First of the 3.
That is massive. That's top tier from Ishan Kishan. And a slight nod of the head to Hardik Pandya saying, let's go. I think this is where we really go into 4th, 5th gear potentially. This Rohit's habit is getting out in the 40s, giving a bad drama for India's sake. I want him to score big runs, saying Sachin Upadhyay. We can't have it all. Let's not be greedy. It was a great start, but now the ownership of you're 1 down, you're 2 down, 3 down. Neeta Ambani like that. That's the PR
He's
shot.
got ownership and they should
Bharat's being bold and saying 221. Maybe you're being
That's a fair shout.
possible.
That's a
maybe
fair
you're being
shout.
realistic. RK Cricket Talkies, good to see you, Raj, who of course got up with outside the stadium. I think one of the fan cams. 2010, 2010. I'm saying 210 for 5. He reckons that's
should be made
Again,
given the lineup.
that's like 100 or something like that, right? Or 100 or less right now in the last.
It's
10 overs.
111 right now, right? So.
Oh, I remember this game, the first game of IPL 2022. It was MIDC at the Brabant, where they're showing Kishan's little package. He got 81 that day. Ashutosh Bajpai, good to see you. Where did you go for lunch? Why are you telling us now?
Oh,
what
wow.
a catch that is! You have called it yet again, Nikhil Popa. Or should I say Nostradamus Popa? Because how the hell can you call wickets just like that? And Axar, well, he held on this time. And that was travelling.
That was
Well
one
played.
handed
He
start.
just,
Well played.
I think he just crammed him for just a bit of room that the ball probably. I will need to see the replay.
Yeah, and
I think he
again,
did- he
Mumbai
did-
Indian opener, 40 and up, but doing his job. But he smashed that like a tennis shot.
Yeah, I think.
And
Oh, that's a start.
one-hander.
Stunner.
Wow.
Brilliant. And
Proper.
the glasses also went down and came back up like Rajni. What more do you want, Akshar Patel? Brilliant. And Delhi really pulled things back. So that's basically just 36 runs for 3 wickets in the last, 4 or 5 overs. They would take
Tilak.
that all day. And now it's Tilak Verma, who apparently is a glory hunter to some of the guys in the chat. Can't believe you're saying that. So Tilak will join Hardik. You still have a lot of time for the power play prediction. But let's just take that comment, which we parked on screen for a while, and we didn't really. Yeah, Ashutosh was. He goes on to say, "What is WT?
What do you think?
What do you think about this move by Hardik? What is he trying to prove at number 4? Do you expect him? I mean, this is where the daggers were thrown him in last season and the season before that. That where is the good old Hardik Pandya who can come and finish his games off like the 2016, 2017 Hardik? I don't like this Hardik Pandya, bro. Like where he's anchoring it. I know he's like got off to a good start, but I just feel like he's way better 5 and down. No chance I'm sending in a 4 in whichever team.
Probably yes, but here you can understand what MI is trying to do. It's basically the same script that they've followed for years, right? So he's probably going for that. Other options are Mohammad Nabi, Romario Shepherd, Tim David. You can't be sending them quite early either because they are primarily finishers.
No, I'm saying it's Rohit, Kishan, Sky and Tilak for me and then Hardik.
Yeah, but again, it's that left-hand, right-hand combination, right?
Yeah.
With Sky getting out, you couldn't have sent in Tilak Verma with 2 left-handers and then
that's a good point.
bringing in
Because
Lalit Yadav into play.
Because they normally presume Kishan's also going to throw his wicket away.
Exactly, yeah.
But it was Sky who did. So, but yeah, good point mentioned by Ashutosh over there. And Ashutosh, what do you reckon? Do you think Mumbai going to score over 200? Do you think Delhi are going to pull it back? It's a bloody hot day in Mumbai. We're not doing fan cams today there. Apologies. Because it would have been practically impossible to take a morning flight. And then fly out. Ooh, good fielding over there. Good fielding indeed. Good call, Nikhil saying Shashi. I mean, he makes some fantastic calls in his fantasy show as well. Every day at 3 p.m. And on double-header days, it's at 1 p.m. So go check that out. You guys can still go check out what he said about the LSG GT game. All his top tips, who he's captain, vice captain. So please, gaming sir, please talk in Hindi. बताओ क्या बात करनी है हिंदी में?
बताओ. देखो, अगले ओवर में ईशांत आएगा.
Avanish is going to talk 1 over in Hindi.
100%. Be a test for me.
अगली ओवर में ईशांत आएगा, तिलक को शॉट डालेगा इधर पैर पे. Let's see if he gets caught at finally or it's a six. देखो क्या होता
जरूर परीक्षा होगी मेरी को हिंदी में बात करने में, बट मजा आएगा भाई. सब्सक्राइब कर लो.
अगले टाइम आउट तक अवनीश सिर्फ हिंदी में बात करेगा.
ठीक है,
जब तक वो होता है. It could be 13th over, it could be 16th over.
बिल्कुल.
But next over, Jai Richardson, I think that'll make sense, right?
Jai बोल
एक ही ओवर डाला ना, हाँ.
क्या आपको लगता है जय को अगला ओवर डालना है?
आपके क्या विचार
3
है?
ओवर बचा है.
3 ओवर है, वो थोड़ा डेथ में अच्छा डालता है.
हाँ.
वो स्लो बॉल का एक्सपोनेंट है. एक्सपोनेंट आई कांट से इन हिंदी.
That's okay.
बट जनरली कहीं ना कहीं लगता है मेरे को ये दिल्ली थोड़ा कैपिटलाइज करेगा मोमेंटम. थोड़ा पुल बैक किया.
एक और विकेट लेगा आपको लगता है?
एक और विकेट.
This feels like Big Boss telling me भाई हिंदी में बात करो.
No, but fair shot, well tried, well
Yeah,
tried,
well
well
tried.
tried.
I mean, this is where the fans put me on.
Yep, and it is
spot over there.
It is Jai,
Oh,
and watch out for the short ball to both Hardik and
Hard
Tilak.
wins, yeah.
Tilak, especially with that pickup that he plays, he's got it away as well, but he's also got out to it. So
Deep square leg.
deep square leg. So
with Lalit Yadav, is he going to bowl another, or is that
I think
done now?
he'll probably bowl one
Okay.
max. That too only if Hardik gets out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do they have any more lefties, Mumbai?
No, I
No,
think
they
it's
don't. They
now.
don't.
I mean, they have
Barring
Piyush
Piyush
Chawla.
Chawla.
Who batted at 5 down,
Yeah.
7 down, or whatever, 5 down to the rest last time.
To protect Tim David, that too.
Oh,
God.
played away.
Prithvi Shaw.
Gaming, yeah, you like that. Thank you. Maza aaya na,
देखो,
please.
कितना
subscribe
बात
कर ले.
सुनते हैं.
Please, भाई. देवी और सजनो सब्सक्राइब कर लो.
वाह 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 भाई, इससे ज्यादा क्या चाहिए यार?
इस रविवार दोपहर में.
Oh my word! Oh my word! This is Anish being in his true elements.
True elements, man. True elements. And you know what?
Oh.
Like Hindi in the 10th, I think we got 42. I barely passed. Like we were doing like those muhavris and
And-
Ekanki Suman as a textbook, and I was just like, what? And some Ram Khatas. I was just like, I was baffled.
I'm just glad you did not get 49.
Yeah, yeah, it was 42. Arin 33 and Hardik would
Well,
probably
good.
score 2 here.
Yeah, should be 2.
Should come back.
Oh
It
no!
says no. He's running his little thing. Which fast bowlers would you take to the World Cup? Would mind make it over Siraj?
Not yet.
Still too early, man.
Too
He's
early,
played 2 games. We can't be seduced by 156.
Yeah.
And even though he's bowled, apparently in IPL history, the most balls about 156 kilometers, which is crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a small sample size, but
Yeah.
what Umran and Lockie didn't? Or maybe they just flirted with it and never kind of went above 155.
No, yeah, they were less than 155, but they were hitting that 155 mark, but did not breach that mark
Exactly.
quite often.
What
So,
about Sean Tate for Ara? Did he ever? hit
Sean Tate, I'm not
155?
sure. I don't recollect that.
Stain in his peak.
Stain 155.
Good
Oh,
shot,
oh,
Tilak. Top shot. Lovely shot.
Brilliant, yeah. He's such a good player, I think. There's no weakness that Tilak really has, right? Or have you
Just called one.
guys got one?
In terms of spotting one, in terms of on the pull. But then that's also is more execution than
Yeah.
weakness. So there were thoughts about him unable to access offside, but I'm sure a lot of us remember a googly that he hit for a boundary just in the last season. It was pristine. He had cover open for him. He had his leg back and just went bang through the covers. So
No, I can imagine that. Are they speaking Canada where is Down Under? Down Under is taking an off today,
yeah.
Sunday. He's just like wanted to take some time off after that RCB defeat, and he was like, "Abey, yeah, such man I can run Sunday." Baad mein jao. And I was just like, "Come on, bro, respect to the viewers, respect to the fellow panelists." No, he didn't say that. It was just adjudicated off. So Hardik is 15 and 13. If he doesn't get to 13, 20 or 14, 25, then he slowed them down. I believe he has to come at 6 and not before and recreate what made him in the first place in T20. I agree that last bit, but I don't know if
For
boys-
India, fine. I don't think so. With this
good
kind of
ball.
line.
And sometimes we need to just give the opponents their credit as well.
Yeah.
You can't always be on the top of the game, right? They are also here to play. And if they bowl well, and if they are finding a way to putting you under pressure, then it is something that will credit them. I agree with your point that from here, what he does is important.
Yeah.
He can't keep going at the same rate that, okay, they are bowling well. So then you have to try and change things up. So let's see what he tries, and he will try that. So let's see.
Because if DC send Lalit Yadav, then I think that will be Hardik's best chance to up the ante.
Yeah, I don't think he'll bowl now. I thought,
I hope not, but
yeah,
DC
but it
can do
could
anything.
be a decent bait to have,
Yeah.
but just have the right feel. He'll only go straight.
And around the wicket.
Yeah, around the wicket, have a long one back and have a deep mid wicket in case you want him to
I
hit
remember
across.
Lalit Yadav got Kohli out, bowling around the wicket,
Yeah.
full toss in an afternoon game.
Yeah.
Maybe against Hardik too, let's see, who knows. 17 of 17, so Hardik, of course, is not slowed things down, but of course, he's lost partners the other end,
Yeah.
so he'd had to play over there and had a few sighters. Max Mojo, good evening to you, good afternoon, wherever you're watching. There are ex-cricketers saying mine should be in the T20 squad. You're telling me not to believe them? I mean, who are these guys? Who are they? Have they played the game?
And don't believe them. As simple as that.
Don't
Just
believe
don't.
them, man. And you assess it as a cricket fan yourself. We don't want him to kind of go down that Umran Malik path. We've seen it.
Perfect.
Let's, of course, give him some more time. He has some good coaches at LSG. Morning Morkel comes to mind straight away. And, of course, even Justin Lang, I think, will get the best out of him. And it's also important to note how LSG will use him. And we've seen him kind of course, thrive in the death. The way he bowled on his debut against Punjab, brilliant. The fact that he bowled so well against RCB, brilliant. And beating Australians for pace. And even though those two Aussies are fucking out of form, Maxwell and Green, still getting what a ball, bro. Like, and I was privy to see it live, Mayank Yadav, and I was watching it P1 in Bangalore. So if you guys know, you know, and it's pretty much a mid-off sort of POV. And the way that Green was just beaten, show all ends for pace. It's like one of us trying to pick up the bat and try to face Pete Bradley.
Yeah, of course.
That's a Western Australian getting beaten.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. But props to Mayank Yadav. Let's see how that story blossoms. He's, of course, going to be taking part in tonight's fixture against GT.
But again,
will he beat Shubman Gill for pace?
Yeah, one more thing that people don't consider is that Mayank is very injury prone. So he's still very young and he needs a lot of work on his fitness. He needs to get stronger. So that is going to take a while. So you can't rush him into the T20 squad or the national setup at all right now.
And he was part of LSG, like you mentioned, for those 2 good years. It's just the third year it's kind of coming to fruition, and good for them, because the first year they are unearthed Mohsin Khan, second year Yash Thakur, and our third one, Mayank Yadav.
And he was injured, by the way, Mayank Yadav.
Yeah.
So that's another reason.
And it's crazy, right? Like, even he was being asked about how his claim to fame and, you know, your overnight success. And I think 30th of March, he was 4K followers on Instagram. Now it's 300K or something like that, which is madness. I mean, just props, because 156, no one's doing it. And no one's doing it vegetarian. Name me another bowler. Name me another bowler. So props to all you vegans out there. Why is Jai Richardson looking like Cam Green?
Nobody's bowling better.
He's bowling way better. He's out giving waist high full tosses.
Don't get out.
Catch
Don't
that.
get out.
Oh my God, Nikhil Popat. Stop it, man. Otherwise, I'm literally investing in a lottery ticket every time when I'm with Nikhil. Because he's called it on point again. And Tilak, again, was that him kind of being, what's the word? Being done for space and then...
Yeah, I think 2 shots so far on this deck. I think, again, a bit of extra bounce. Too close. I mean...
And he couldn't get the elevation or the gap either. So that's where he fell for. And it was Axar Patel, so another tall guy.
Exactly. Kulil holds hand. And Rohit and the BCs come out of the mouth. It's normal. So Tilak goes for 6 in Mumbai. Well, they've actually had more than just a hiccup since that rollicking power play of 75 for none. They find themselves now 121 for 4, 12.4, which also is a reminder, you guys still have 14 balls to tell us how much Mumbai will get in their first innings. After 15th over, we're not going to take your predictions. And of course, you guys can win amazing stuff. The baked cashews are there. There's, of course, the 7-in-1 mix, which we already said is a color for a reason. So, look, True Elements goodies in the link in the description below, and shout out to them indeed. David, I think, has come out to join Hardik. So
very, 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 very crucial time. I think Delhi have the best chance to keep this under 180.
Yeah.
Because...
And what an effort that would be.
Yeah, I mean, you can simply just get Nokia back. Just try and get them out. Hardik attempted. You'll have Nabi and Sheffield after this.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to just go aggressive.
They have Nabi and Sheffield after this.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it is a deep
God.
ball.
Yeah, it's
always going to be.
That's crazy. By the way, also, just before I forget, what was I going to tell the lovely people over there? Damn, forgot.
My bad.
No, it's completely all right. Tim David coming out of bat, but let's see how he goes about it. I think I was going to mention the fact that, I think all you guys 2 overs ago said 210. I think one of the guys said 222 also. So now it's time to just rejig your power play predictions because he just said it, Jeet. 180 would be an incredible effort from Delhi to pull it back. Do you think that could happen?
It can again, I mean, but it depends upon what are the plans right now. This is perhaps the best pair that you can target with express pace.
Yeah.
So either you can continue with Jai Richardson or bring in Anrik Nokia for an over.
So Nokia has 3 more?
No,
No,
Nokia
Nokia
has
has two more.
2 more.
and Jai also has 2 now.
2 more.
So yeah, it's just like...
So
Yeah.
options are you could either go to one of Ishant,
Oh, that's also
and
good.
yeah. So, but then you'll have to be very very spot on with your plan of action because Axar is bowled out, I think, and Lalit, you're not going to bowl him now.
Correct.
So Ishant or Nokia, whichever way you want to go about it.
Do you agree with that? And Angela saying nice. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe, Angela. What is that? Gaul or Gail? Oh, Gail. I don't know. Maybe a French name. Keep your comments coming through on this Sunday watch along. Adyan saying 185. Remember, you have time, another 2 overs, 12 balls to like really confirm those predictions. 1, 2, 3 for 4. And
Jai.
Jai it
So
is.
it is Jai.
And Hardik is done well to just milk that for 2. Will he come out for 3? No, I think he'll settle for 2. So again, it's super important that Mumbai finish really well this innings because their fans are waiting for the first points of the tournament. At least RCB won a game, Mumbai happened.
Yeah.
So that's tough for them. So like Nick said, Nabi to follow, Shefford after that, Piyush Chawla, who's younger than Virat Kohli, remember, and then Kurtzi and Bumrah. Who are going to be the impact
Madhwal.
subs? That was my
Madhwal.
question for you all.
Madhwal for
Madhwal?
Mumbai and Kushagra.
Kumar Kushagra, since he was presented a cap.
Oh, well
So
done.
you see, oh,
that's
So-
it.
shot, yeah, Hardik, lovely shot.
Touch too full from Jai Richardson.
Too full, yeah.
With
I
that
think he was
field.
trying for a Yorker.
Yeah.
I think we'll still see one because he bowled a short one. I think it may. Let's see how we mix it up. I think he'll probably go short, slower, and then Yorker again.
Okay,
But again, best to go short.
Yeah,
With
because
the
he
pace
wanted
you
to
have,
push
yeah.
him back and then put this is just was not able to.
So
execute.
far, this whole campaign for Delhi, the impact sub has been Abhishek Porel, right? Pretty
Yeah.
Abhishek and Mukesh Kumar in one of the games.
And one of the games. So
Yeah.
Abhishek is not part of the 11.
He's in the
He's
11.
slated at
so,
3.
Wow. So they're going to get another Indian youngster. Brilliant.
Yep.
And Kumar Kushagra, I mean, known for his keeping
Slower one.
skills,
Yeah.
but essentially he can pack a punch to the bat. They spent 8 crore on him, remember? Delhi Capitals. 185, Chiku G, bowled. Or not bowled really, because like where the game is kind of meandered, you feel like Delhi's plugged it back. Manchester United, Sir, good to see you. If you're new, I'm 100% thinking of you saying 203. Shashi saying 205. Who else? Who else has their predictions locked in? I'm going to lock in mine after this over because I feel this could bring another wicket. So far, criminal innings from Hardik should end it on a high, or his mental health will be totally fucked up. Like what?
But
kind of
this is not a video game that you can just press a button, score 10 more, press a button, score 15 more. There people are getting out at the other end. You have to. I mean, he's tried to hit some of them. The deck. I don't think the deck is as flat.
And what
as
do
it's
you mean by
supposed to
that second part? Like, or his mental health will be totally fucked up. I mean, mental health is a completely different conversation. So
Yeah.
don't like joke about that. 198 saying Noodle hacks with Basant. Good shot, Noodle. Noodle, I hope you liked this video.
Yeah.
I know you're one of the more loyal fans
Yeah.
and viewers. But please, all you people who tune in day out, cricket.com, it helps with us here. Really, really does. Great end to the over. No, he has another
One
ball
ball
left.
left.
Sir, do prediction of GT versus Lucknow. क्या prediction करनी है भाई?
बोलो आप.
Gaming because आप बोला था मेरे को हिंदी बात करने में तो आपके लिए स्पेशल हिंदी में बात करूंगा तो LSG GT आज कौन जीतेगा?
आपको याद है पिछली बार क्या हुआ था? LSG GT हुआ था जब हम सब यहाँ पे थे.
GT जीत गई. मोहित शर्मा against KL Rahul हक गई था. Oh, good Yorker again. And by the way, gaming वो हेड टू हेड के हिसाब से LSG GT 4 बार खेला है और चारों बार जीता है.
बिल्कुल सही.
करेक्ट ना?
बिल्कुल सही.
परफेक्ट. सो आज 5वां मौका है. खत्म करो समाधि. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry about that. Look, as long as you're laughing back home or whenever you're watching this gaming, we're delighted. Right, 1 over for the prediction. And gaming, आप ये भी ले सकते हैं prediction के बाद में सही हुआ तो. So I'm really outdoing myself with the Hindi.
Yeah, well done, bro. Well done.
A great
Sentence
effort.
construction, which like makes me think about it. Like what? So what are you going for? Prediction, Jeet?
The score prediction.
Yeah.
I'm going for 197.
197, I like that. So that's another 66 of the last 6. Wow. Because Nabi and Sheffer is them thinking still at 200 Beckons maybe.
But again, the first games, you never know.
That's
Just like it was for Sky.
that is also their first game. But Ishant's back, and Ishant has 3. Maybe Ishant is going to be closing out the death.
It could get bashed as well.
Oh, I think it's a single
Ball to the field.
to David. And it'll just be good to see Ishant Sharma test himself in this phase of the game. Because Delhi have hands down won the middle over phase. 75 for none in the power play, and then 9 overs since pretty much 8.1 overs. They've not even got more than 60.
55 for 4 is what they just showed.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, look at Dada and Ponting. One saying go this way, one saying go this way. Who do you trust with your punt?
No one, to be fair.
You don't look there only.
Yeah, you don't, I mean, ideally.
How old was Pant when the 2003 World Cup was going on? Final. 5? The Pant can't be.
He's what,
Pant is
97 born,
26,
right?
97. That's mad.
Yeah, I think
Wonder if
so.
he watched that live. Oh, good ball.
God.
Again into the deck.
Yeah.
Good luck for King Mohammad Nabi saying M. Sharik Achakzai. And I'm pretty sure you are Afghan, or if you're not, then great. Do tell us where you're watching this from. And of course, lots of people joining us from Facebook, from Twitter, and we normally get thousands of y'all tuning in for every watch along. So keep it going that way. We'll be doing lots more watch alongs, 100%. So let me just reconfirm. Tomorrow we're doing the KKR CSK game. We'll be giving you the double bonanza, watch along, and a fan cam. Fan cam will be done by me, but the watch along, I think Nix is there for that to see
Akshay with Jeet.
to see his beloved CSK, and then Jeet will be there as well. Anirudh, I think, is going to be going for that game live. So
Yeah,
that's why
I
he's not
think,
doing the watch along.
yeah.
Rashish Tongia agreeing with Jeet, saying 197. So amazing. I'm going to lock in mine very soon because I'm flirting with the line here. 27 of 24, Hardik, and I know many people will start questioning his knock, but I just want, for his own sake, to end the innings on a high. Man, he's batted in different jerseys.
Yeah.
Hardik. Hey, Avnish and Nikhil, bro, what is your mother tongue? Mine's Kannada,
Gujarati.
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 Same Gujarati.
Really? I thought you were Sindhi.
No.
Oh, never.
That's what people fall for.
Yeah,
For
they
the
fall
surname.
for. They
Yeah.
fall for. So yeah, I mean, and like both of you are Bombay guys, though.
Yeah.
Bombay guys, yeah.
Bombay guys.
Yeah, but we don't support MI, just to be.
Yeah.
We don't
Neither do
support
they
anyone.
GT.
Yeah.
So who do you support
Neutrals.
then? Just cricket. Good
Cricket. Good old game of
Yeah.
cricket.
Good old cricket. Guys, actually, Gill initially has a problem with left arm spin, so you can expect KL to give to Sidhu
Yes.
and Krunal. Sidhu is in Maniman.
Siddharth, yeah, yeah.
And Krunal the first 2 overs to get an early wicket. Thoughts? Adam, please post this. He's posted it, and I agree with that.
Truly. He could get both of them out. Saha caught at mid-off.
And look,
Gill bowler LW.
Sidhu got the king out. Sidhu couldn't get the prince out. As simple as that.
I like that the video that Justin Langer, LSG put out of, Justin going up to Siddharth and asking, Sid, can I get Virat Kohli out for us? He's
Yeah,
like,
I saw
yes,
that.
Sir.
I saw that. I saw that.
That's
Did
very
you
good.
see I was really amazed by the RR video of Butler.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
How
yeah.
they did it Nayak style. Oof, that was mad. And Butler took part in it, bro. But
Butler is a good sport.
very, very good sport, man. 134 for 4.
This is so far
and
so
it could
good.
be 138 for
Yeah.
4. Oh, well
No,
fielded.
Oh my
We
God.
never like to see that. And it's
No
Andy
way.
Has he gone down?
No,
Has he gone down?
No.
Oh.
Please. I just think he's taking
Why are they
his
showing
dividends.
Jai? That's Jai Richardson.
That's Jai, no, but this
Yeah,
is the
I know, it
other
was
end.
Andrik Nokia, so sadly they've cut the camera
He's
to the
taken
wrong
a
player.
pivot and a huge
Oh.
chunk out of that, and that's
Oh,
never
sorry.
good to see. That's never good to see. If any of your cricket is sport, you will know that kneecap. Oh my God! Andrik.
Thank God he's fine.
He was treading on thin ice there. Anyway, last ball for, of course, letting your predictions come true to win these great True Elements goodies. I'm going to go now for a 202 for 5 MI. They're
Ooh,
gonna
just
absolutely
5. That's
go mad.
interesting.
Damn.
Oh,
Good.
that is
Good
straight
stuff
as a
from the
tie.
umpire. Good stuff
oh,
from the
well
umpire.
done.
And well
And
done,
then from
DC.
Stubbs.
So I tell you what, they've saved 2 boundaries there. They've saved 4 runs in the last 2 balls. So 138 for 4, 15 overs gone. And of course, you guys have more time. You have 2.5 minutes still to let your predictions through. But please confirm it right now. 198, 196 saying Jagmeet. Ashutosh saying 198. And let's see, 198 means 60 runs flat from here. And that's what they got in the first 5. So can they match that from the last 5? So I said, what, 202, 197?
208.
208. Okay, super. Right, time to, of course, ask the boys what their favorite MIDC memory is. Generally, when we look back at the archives, which one stands tall in the memory of you guys?
Wow.
There is, of course, one which comes to mind where BUMRAH was taken down by Rishabh Pant.
That's the one I
That
had
was
on my mind.
brilliant. I remember Jason Roy absolutely carving a great century here at the Wankhede. Fun fact, that was the last time DC beat MI in the Wankhede.
Okay.
Jason Roy is brilliant. I think how many ever he got that day. So those two stand out. What else do I feel stands out?
Bumrah 4 for 4.
Oh yeah,
That was Delhi only, right?
that was Delhi. Not
Four.
KKR.
I don't
He had
remember
a
that.
4 for against Delhi, if I'm not wrong. Let's confirm.
Why Hardik has taken anchor role, seriously sign of Bari for India, Sheila Deshpande. But we'll answer that in just like 1 minute because I want to see how Hardik finishes off here because then we can assess him much more. But chip in the chat and tell us if you guys remember some really good MIDC games. I named 2, for instance. Do you guys think there are more? Of course, we can take a look at the 2020 final and how MI and DC.
That was not even a final.
Wasn't
that
a
was
final.
like a participation certificate being given to.
In fact, that whole
Delhi.
season, Knicks, MI just drubbed DC. They beat him
4
4 out of
times.
4
Yeah,
times.
yeah. I was just going to say 4 out of 4.
So I remember that one pretty well. There was another game I feel with Sehwag and Gambhir.
For all the talks about the rivalry, I can't think of more than 2 games at this point in time for MI and DC.
I'm really struggling. Can you guys help us out in the chat? Because even Jeet is like kind of a rabbit in
Like,
front of the head.
have they played?
Is that how bad DC have been?
Is that how bad? Yeah, exactly. Bala saying, is it impossible to add a match live stream window on top left corner of your screen? Will make the watch along more enjoyable for guys. Using only one device. RGT now, it's like lectures without a blackboard.
Oh.
I understand that, but then you know how it is, man. Like I wish we could give you some sort of, more information apart from the scorecard. It's tough, but we try to kind of do that bit where we're commentating. Oh, someone's giving us a thumbs down.
No, that's just our action.
Our action. Yeah, I mean, essentially, we feel we want to kind of improve the watch along experience for you all in terms of scorecard and like every batsman sort of graphic over there because we can't show you the visuals. And I know more often than not, you guys join us through your phones. But the perfect way to watch it, I'm sure you guys have laptops and phones. Just use 2 devices. I know some people even have a TV at home. If you have a TV at home, even perfect. That's
a 6.
6. That's
There you go.
So David announcing himself, my 202 is what I predicted. And we're going to close the prediction contest right now because all of you guys have said it and we're going to stick with that. Right, 12 and over to get to my 202. Let's see if that happens. These guys have said 11 and over each. But good point, Paris. We'll try to do as much as we can to elevate the experience for you guys. But try to sync your streams in. We're watching in Star Sports just to remind you all again. And Hardik loves that. I mean, not just us, but even that shot from Tim David. Right, let's see how Mumbai can potentially have a grandstand finish here. I'd like to see that, unless Ishant Sharma proves us again with the rest of the Delhi bowlers. I feel there is going to be a slow ball coming from Jai Richardson.
Yeah, but what's interesting is Jai has already played for MI, so he should be knowing this venue well, but we haven't seen him hit that back of length quite often.
Catch that?
Oh, well played.
It's primarily been change of pace or just fuller deliveries, pace
Good
on.
back. Dot ball there.
Yeah, I
Good
think he's just
comeback.
waiting for that. I mean, Jai Richardson was the one guy I was waiting to see if he can use the bouncer rule well.
Yeah.
But not now. But I think he's not using it for a purpose. He'll probably slip on now.
Yeah, I agree with you. 42 of 22 is what David got against that SRH lot that day when 270 scored.
Yeah.
And he was running out of gas and steam and balls, really.
Oi,
full
that's a
toss
Yorker
whipped
try.
away,
This is
and
such
then
a
they
bad
had
ball
bowler
gap.
there, though.
But
And they'll
yeah.
come back for 2.
No,
They'll stick for 1. So 7 of 3 at this first over of the death overs, that is. And it just makes you think how much they can really get because David and Hardik are probably most fierce batters to bowl to, maybe, on that day. And it's a day game, so they're just going to see it really, really well. 131 for 4 is what it shows there, but we'll try to keep you updated with all the scores going forward in this one. How much do you think Hardik will finish up with? 31 or 27. What will be justified as a good knock?
I'd say over 50 with a strike rate in excess of 165.
Yeah,
That should make up for it.
fair enough. You agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, completely everything. 50 plus, as quickly as he can. If he bats deep enough, then good. Get 70 of 35, 40 if you can.
Yeah, and Kushal Shah also going on to say that point that we were discussing earlier. He goes on to say, I don't think Hardik has an anchor role in the current Mumbai setup. He was sent
Yeah.
for Tilak for left-right combo. Jeet mentioned that then and there. But yeah, good observation from you, Kushal, as well.
So 4 to go after this. Khalil 1,
Ishant
Nokia
one.
2, and Jai 1.
Or Jai one.
Jai still has one remaining, is it?
I think this is his. Oi, again a low full toss.
Check that in the cricket.com app. We do have the scorecard and all of that. Is Hardik playing a negative impact? No, speaking of negative impact, Chandra, good that you reminded me. Every game of IPL 2024, we have an impact ranking list on cricket.com. It's insane. And it calculates itself by in terms of how much they had an impact with the bat, ball, and the field, of course. Go check that out. It's a fascinating brand new feature on the cricket.com app.
Yeah.
It's not brand new, but it's just refurbished.
Yeah.
And it's really, really spot on. So
Let's look at the one that happened yesterday and see what was the impact scores. That could be interesting.
yeah.
Oh,
this
club work.
is actually, yeah. So Jai is the last over. So Ishant definitely bowls one then.
Yeah.
Ishant 1, Khalil 1, Nokia 2.
Yeah.
Nokia 2. Yeah.
Wow, that's bad.
So here we go. In Premier League, RCB, RR, and I'm looking at,
I'm keen to see what was Virat Kohli's impact.
of
Oh
course.
yeah, let's see that.
That's a good one to look at.
So overall, the best impact was Jos Butler,
Okay.
27.50. And the next best obviously was Virat, 22.70.
And who's really low yesterday in terms of impact?
Mayank Dagar minus 9.8.
Ooh,
I knew it. I was telling everyone that first 25 overs, I felt like RCB was still in it, bro. 25 overs out of the 40, we were in the game.
It was
And
that
then
sixth
that
over
sixth
of 20
over.
runs.
And I was like, either Maxwell around the wicket, because Maxwell, the bowler in IPL 2024, has not been that bad as Maxwell, the batter. Either they could have gone for one more of the left-arm bowlers, Dayal or Topley, or Siraj. Or even like Himanshu Sharma, I would have been like, okay. And even though he had a shit first couple of balls, I'm just like, what?
Maxwell, bro. I mean, it's,
Maxwell around the wicket, exactly. Bro, I used to watch, like, I open your Steam in one tab, and then the other tab I open Genius Cinema Web and mute and enjoy commentary.
wow.
That is perfect.
Kya baat hai, Chiku ji?
That is absolutely brilliant, Chiku. That's like a shout out to you and everyone else who should do the same thing watching our stuff. Because with all due respect to the commentators and of course the IPL BGM music, we are ad-free.
Okay, that's sad.
And we will just be honest,
Impact.
articulate, expressive in our commentary and thoughts and views and insights. So great stuff, Chikuji, and that's how the watch-along should be watched. And I'll hold my hand up and I'll do the same thing when I'm watching these boys, of course, whenever I catch them and if I'm at home, I'll probably do the same thing as well. David pulls and
Khalil's
pulls.
pull.
Ooh.
Aram
They
se.
will come
Speed
back to
allows
the
them, yeah.
midfield, They will come back to the
Yeah,
midfield.
shoot. इधर फेंक रहा है भाई, क्यों फेंक रहा है?
Punt not having it. Punt not having it. That Hardik was just ambling across.
Oh,
God.
what happened? They're not even
So why
showing
did
it.
Pant throw? भाई क्या
Oh
कर रहा
my
है?
God.
उकट के throws.
That
Oh,
Anuj
cut
Rawat
me.
moment. Anuj Rawat moment.
Anuj
You remember?
100%. This
I'm
is
really
where-
keen to see whether the throw was on from Pant actually. Whether Hardik was outside the crease or what it was.
Show us, tell us all. Put us out of our
Oh,
memory.
no,
If
come
it's
on,
not-
Dude, that
buddy.
is okay. I know it was off the ricochet of the stumps, but then why is there a need to throw?
Did it not? I thought
Jeez.
for a second it ricocheted off the bowler.
Oh, no, it hit the stumps.
I think it hit the
It hit the stumps, yeah.
Right and just I felt
No, like ricocheted off the bowler, hit the stumps, and then went.
Oh, that I don't know.
That would have been wild. Sir, have you made a team on some on
Cricket.com, sir.
Cricket.com. Cricket.com. Go check it out. It's on iOS and Android, the Play Store. The commentary and broadcasting is so shit. So I'm even doing it the same as Chikuji already. Thank you, Neural Axel Vasant. Really, really appreciate that. And it's like you guys who made us feel really special and it's given us the energy and the aspiration to continue doing watch-alongs, and it's fantastic. I fucking love it, honestly.
Yeah.
I know it's 3.5 hours of our time, but then we
It
just
makes
got
it worth it.
thousands of viewers, man. And initially, I still remember the first couple of watch-alongs. We had like 20 watching, 40 watching, 50 watching, but now it's like 100, 200, and now people are just like liking it. And no one's doing a watch-along, to be fair, so that's why I think we have that as our USP.
Yeah.
Shashi going on to be chatty and continue saying Jeet. So what daggers over? Oh my God.
Oh no, not
Slip
again.
of the tongue. Mind Dagar. No. Mind Dagar. Of course, let me get his name right. And Mukesh Chaudhary's over tell us in that 1 over is enough. So shouldn't be the batters trying to do more of these early in the innings. But again, that's very rare. Even though we saw in back-to-back games, it's not every time you'll see in the power play of Bowler League 2027. The idea is right. Khalid pulls it back a little bit. My 202 is a little off here. Still
Oh, it's still on.
Yeah, it's
48
definitely
for
on.
22.
They only need 6
Still
hits if
possible.
you want to sing like that.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, good observation from you, Shashi, over there. Very, very good observation. I'm still trying for tickets. All you people who are asking me in DMs, it's not like I'm some book my ticket counter. But if I can help out someone, I will. I did the jump of Warner. 2.2.
Stubbs was that, wasn't it?
It was Stubbs, I believe.
Or
They
even-
showed it as Fraser McGurk in the scorecard.
No, I think
When
it was
he was
Fraser
out.
Maker. It was
Yeah,
Fraser
as a
Maker.
sub.
Yeah.
Oh man, this was outstanding.
The leading catch. But I've been watching you guys for the past 1.5 years and enjoyed every bit of it. Even in disagreements, you people answer them with grace. So well done. Keep going. Thank you, Mr. Singhal.
What
These
else
are
we
the
have for?
appreciations, producer G. Please clip up. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you this, buddy. I'll give you this.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
Brilliant. Absolutely love that touch.
It's like how it's coming from here.
Catch
Ooh,
that. Catch
that's
that.
six.
That's
Oh,
six.
catch out in the crowd.
Oh
So
man.
David, after that one dot ball, decided to go mad. And they've got 10 of this over, 2 balls left. So Mumbai really fancying themselves in the last 20 balls of this innings. Remember, if you guys are joining us for the first time of the watch along, please like and subscribe. And of course, tell a friend about cricket.com. Right. David could really save Hardik's bacon here. Because Hardik, to be fair, has played that gluish role around the other batters' drive.
Yeah.
But he also has to kind of finish well. Otherwise, people will throw a lot of knives at him.
Daggers.
Daggers at him. These watch-alongs are perfect for people watching these matches alone, away from home, and friends. Keep going. That's music to our ears, Sibi. I mean, what is the best part of the watch-along? Since we're having a
Yeah.
watch-along appreciation club moment here, tell us what are the best parts of the watch-along, where we can improve, how we can make it better as an experience, because we always want to kind of go a level up to give you guys what you want. I know the language problem is a problem for some of you, but we'll mix and match it. It's not like when we refrain from talking Hindi or Kannada or Gujarati, we'll have it all, but predominantly English. With the scorecard, I agree. We're doing it in StreamYard, so we're hamstrung in that regard. If we were doing it on OBS, we could probably do it in a better fashion. The studio can improve all of that. Catch that!
That's a 6.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Pick up
God,
shot.
I
well done, bud.
39 and 30 now is what Hardik Pandya is, and that's an expensive over. It is 17 off it, and Mumbai have 3 more overs in the back to get 200 plus here. If Jai gets ruled out of the IPL, which top order batter do you think Delhi will replace him with? There's so many options. We'll come back to that. We'll just be asking you all the best part of the watch along. Chichan going to say Akshay, the best part, especially when RCB plays, drops to you. And I get where you're coming from, Chichan, because I was a big fan of Arsenal Fan TV because they used to lose, and I would love to see how their fans would cry. But now I don't give a shit because Arsenal are killing it. You know what I mean? So if India, RCB are winning, I'm guessing all you guys won't follow cricket.com anymore. So let's hope from a content perspective, there's enough losses and wins to give you guys what you want. Need RCB level bashing when other teams play, saying sports fan. I mean, I can't fake it. And these guys are not fans, they're more experts, but we'll try to get more fans involved. They can't, of course, just say fuck for the sake of saying fuck, right? It has to be truly authentic. That's why you guys watch Akshay and me in terms of all the RCB viewings so vividly. Anything involving RCB? Hold on. Best part of the watch along. Yeah, we took that. Best part of the watch along is just wholesome. You take the whole tournament, not just match of the day. Yeah, for sure. Distance gives you perspective. And it's always looking ahead. What's tomorrow? What's the larger scheme of things? Try some Telugu Avnish saying Suryasai. Ledu. And I've said that perfectly. You've known that, Suryasai. So Ledu means no. And I know that. Best part of the watch along is obviously the RCB run, but a few moderators for the comments would be great to deal with spammers. I understand that. But we are one of those channels. We're not even starting super chats yet because we want to make everyone feel special. If we go around the super chat Dude, sure, it's great for us, monetization and all that, which is some part time in our careers we'll do that. But right now, no one's doing it in the Indian YouTube space. Taking every comment. Right, Nokia to David with
Oh,
the
that's a
fucking
four.
fine leg up. Why are you bowling in the pads, man?
Legends.
Why are you bowling in the pads? But yeah, just to answer that question from Sivi who asked it, I think, who's going to replace whoever it was if Jai gets it? So, I mean, your guess is as good as ours.
Knowing DC, maybe Shea Hope. Who knows?
Knowing DC, maybe Sam Northeast.
It has to be an Australian dude.
Has to be
Come
an
on.
Australian
I
dude.
mean,
Maybe they'll bring back someone like, I don't know,
he'll get Matt Shot
Jordan Silver.
or Ben McDermott back.
The
Who
match
knows?
shot is already
You
there.
can have polls frequently, like
Where?
ask
Yes.
people to guess the end of the score, etc., and everything is wholesome.
Not-
No criticism
Oh
whatsoever.
my
ओए
God.
भाई
Oh
साहब
my
कहाँ डाल
God.
रहे हैं आप?
That is gone to the marine lines and it's a no
Legend.
ball.
Of course.
Oh my God, Nokia. What have you done? Surya Kumar Yadav likes that. I'm telling you what, those marine lines metro and of course the local trains which ply around that particular part of the stadium, they would have seen that travel. And what a start to this over. 11 of just one ball of the 18th over. Max Bojo, the funny part is how opposite both you and Akshay are regarding our speed. He's
Correct.
just so pessimistic, bro. It's unbelievable.
He's reverse jinxing on ultimate level.
But like he says that to cushion himself, but he doesn't understand that as a fan you have to be positive, not just negative. Like he was in like abe. Like even when Kohli was hitting those sixes of Chahal yesterday, oh shit, he's going to go get caught here. I said, bro, he's fucking muscled that. Just like calm down, just calm down. And he's like so like I don't know. He says I'm more realistic. I said, bro, you're such a pessimist. People in the comments have been put off.
Not
by
half
negative.
glass, empty. It's completely empty at times.
Exactly.
But just if you missed it, this is a free hit. But there was a substitution. Khalil
Free
Ahmed.
hit, knock you to David.
Oh,
That's
no,
why. So
buddy.
it's 12 of 1. Just one ball this over, and 12 have been scored off it. The free
What
hit stays saying
disaster.
yeah, no super chats. Please have more sponsors if you want. That's the plan. Because then, Navodit, we can make you feel special, Civi. It's not like you guys won't contribute if we open super chat. Let's be fair. You guys will probably insert $10. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's me being wishful. But like I get that because a watch along has to be interactive, has to be engaging, and that's why we've kind of done that.
Shot, but bowl this
vector
time,
ball.
bro.
Yeah.
First time. This is the first time.
Bowl
out of Jai or
this.
And he
Nokia.
looked a little uncomfortable bowling that.
Because
to be
that
fair.
is the. Oh, okay.
like like great
Acting.
thinking,
Yeah.
and he was just really short, like dug in. Actually, Akshay during the RCB match doesn't know the meaning of patience. Actually, I agree with your thoughts there, Noodle High.
Yeah, just to go back on that comment, Matt Shot is not with PBK. It's released.
He's not?
Ah.
Oh, okay.
And they substituted Khalil Ahmed out for Kumar Kashagara. So that is that. And
Oh,
the punter catch.
Do you remember this game?
Yeah.
It was
Of
against
course.
DC.
of course,
Why did no one think
yeah,
about this?
I couldn't
here?
think of DC as the.
What a
opponent.
catch that was, Ricky Ponting. Wow.
Oh, right.
Oh, buddy.
Sorry, if you guys are watching on Star or Geo, you won't have seen that. Basically, they showed that great Ponting catch one-handed, and
Yeah.
that was to Harbhajan's bowling, who's doing comms.
And I
stuff
never
recently.
thought I ever would see Harbhajan going
Who's
up.
the batter? Unmukchan.
It looks like, but it's Warner at the other
Or
end.
the one at the other end with this kaboom bat. Kaboom.
Wow.
Great Nichols. But what a catch, Ricky Ponting. And imagine
Yeah, I never thought
Harbhajan
Harbhajan
and
had been
Ponting
Ponting.
celebrating like that. Oh, good ball, knocked out.
This is good ball. This is what you want to see Hardik hit.
Mm.
So hopefully we'll see that in the future games.
Yeah, and Harbhajan having a real laugh in the commentary
Okay.
box. Ponting just like, of course, no
The
one
batter was
that.
Unmuk Chand, and
Yeah.
that was on the first ball of the innings. The very first ball of the innings.
Wow, that's mad. I guess Nandi Burger is better for South Africa over Nokia saying Shashi. Again, there's a recency bias to that. Nokia
Yeah.
hasn't been fit for a year.
Yeah.
He's bowled 3 games in 365 days. Or
Well
378
bowled. See,
days,
this is
whatever.
better. I
This
would
is way
rather
better.
get hit him bowling, trying to bowl what is his
Yeah.
strength, as opposed to bowling full tosses and Yorkers and whatnot.
Yeah, and he's come back well. 12 of the first ball, I mean, in terms of what happened, and then just 2 or 3 so far.
Yeah.
So just 15 off it. But again, it's going to probably seem another 200 plus total in IPL 2024. The
Yeah.
scoring rates in the charts have been there to see. Go check out all the mad stats on cricket.com. 39 to 32, Hardik. What do you have? You need to finish this over well. You still have 2 more balls. Let's see where you're going to go for this one. We'll take that comment from Ashutosh after this ball.
Just
Ashutosh
don't get out.
Oh
Sean, is that
Fielder,
out?
fielder,
Is
fielder.
out.
Oh,
Just don't
gets
get
away.
out. And he says it
Gets
again.
away.
That's the 3rd time. Literally that he's called it. I mean, if you guys aren't watching the Fantasy Center show before I watch along, what are you guys doing? It's just simple. Listen to Nicks, win big. That's all you have to do in life. $1,000, $100, $500, whatever. Boo Hardik, boo, saying Greg K. And lots of people not appreciating that knock. And look, he looks at the heavens, Hardik Pandya, and he'll be disappointed. There was, as Akshay would say, "Marne wala bolta hai, abe," whatever he says. It's crazy, right? How he just keeps saying that. It's trademark.
I think away is good.
Abe yaar.
Abe ye day.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the other word that he uses often.
100%. Let's just go back to the Ashutosh comment. Sorry, I said that I would take it. I'll take it right now. What were you saying, Ashutosh? Just a while ago. Old clip of Nokia popping saying Dhoni can't bat in a TGC chat. Yes, looks like he can't bowl. And he got mothered by Dhoni. Literally got taken to the cleaners in Vizag that day. So Romario Shepherd, good to see him. He had a decent SC20, right?
Yeah, he did.
Couple
Very
of good
handy
knocks.
striker, down the
Yeah.
order.
Do we say Yorker first ball?
Sack him, am I?
First ball Yorker.
Go short.
He goes short and good ball
That's
within the tram line. They might review this, but
I think it's a
within
wide.
the tram
Yeah,
line.
it's a
fair.
wide. It's a wide. Well, it was a wide.
Touch and go. Will Punt go for the referral? He's
No,
been
should have
a wide, to be fair.
He wants to do a goal.
Oh.
Arey bhai sahab.
Maybe because it was an off cutter. Maybe it sneaks through, but I'm
I think the
not
line
sure.
was very, very marginal. It looked wide. to
Yeah, it
me.
looked wide.
And how often have we seen these overturned in terms
Very
of the
less
on-field umpire's call? It's a
There have been
similar
very
scene-
few. Yeah, there have been very few.
And it's a similar scene with VAR in football, right? Like if a referee makes an on-field decision, hardly they'll overturn it. Anyway, keep your comments coming through. Good to see you, SS98. What did you guys eat for lunch? Tell me that. Really compelled to know. What are you guys doing later on Sunday? Are you guys also going to be watching football like I am, United, Liverpool? Sorry, Nikhil bhai, this is definitely no video game. And yes, opposition is also there to compete. But we can definitely term a bad knock as a bad knock.
Yeah,
And
it
you're
is a bad
entitled
knock
to.
now, but then
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
This was a bad knock.
It
Yeah.
is about finishing well. See,
Yeah.
that is the problem when you are looking at someone who's looking to play deep, that you have to keep accelerating.
Yeah.
If you don't, it will always end up looking a bad knock. But it's about those 3 hits. He stays there, he hit 3 sixes, you are like, wow, he saw the team through till the end, he was able to accelerate. But
And then it makes you look good.
but if you don't get that acceleration and if you get out, it eventually becomes a bad knock.
Yeah.
So you are fine to call it a bad knock even before, but I think that was too early. He could have still finished
Fair.
better.
So this is very similar to KL Rahul, right? He starts with
Yeah.
36 of 30, ends with what? 80 of like 55 balls, and
Yeah.
looks different altogether.
True, and it's a good observation you made there, Ragnarok. And you're entitled to an opinion, guys.
Of
Like
course.
we've taken so many slanderous chats in the past before in the watch along. You guys can feel free to say anything, but just don't get personal with any of the players. And even sometimes I know there've been past watch alongs where the slip of the tongue and I've called a player something or whatever. But again, there's no malice. It's just like a fan reaction. Pandya, ODI player versus T20 player. Maybe he isn't as clutch. Overrated 2 overs bowler, saying Paras. Paras, are you saying that as an MI fan? Or I'm pretty sure you're not a Mumbai Indian, let alone a Hardik Pandya fan. Guys, kind request from a fan. You've done only 1 out of 4 watch alongs, so LHC match, please.
Right again.
Do more for LHC. I like how you guys observe this.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Last hit was
oh,
Chennai.
look at the pattern they're doing. So what we're thinking is essentially all RCB CSK MI games. Because that's what the chat suggests, that all you guys are RCB fans, MI fans, or CSK fans. I know we have like Gaming Singh's a Punjab fan. I know we have who was it? Said Eddie, who's an SRH fan. So there'll be different, all of y'all. But today we did it Sunday because MIDC. And we were doing it because we want to know if MI will continue to lose. And we want to give you the reaction.
Shot, Shepherd.
So Shepherd starting the 18th, 19th over really well. Penultimate over this for Delhi to close out well. And they're just about touching distance of 200. They could probably go past it. I said 202, 197. Remember, Knicks went for
208.
208. But speaking of LSG watch-alongs, we'll probably try to factor that in. It's almost like we try to do every game, but we also need breathers from time to time.
Yeah.
So let me just quickly tell you what we've lined up for next week. Oh.
Don't bowl there. Where do you bowl there?
Yeah.
Bowl it wider
And
is
this
what
a
he was
man
suggesting.
who got out, Ishan, good old young Ishan.
Exactly.
On his
Such a great
debut.
spell
The
there.
bunny.
Tabani. Mad.
एक और करेगा हाँ करूँगा.
Mad. But yeah, we'll try to factor that in. So tomorrow, CSK KK, we're doing the watch along that for sure. And I don't think we're doing the Tuesday one.
Oh, ball, Ishan. Wow.
Achi Kasi bowling. Have you guys watched Praise and
Yes.
Play? Yeah, we have. His hand-eye coordination is something. The guy is a menace. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
he's brilliant. Just I saw those highlights when he had that 29 ball 100 or whatever that happened. He had a 29 ball 100, right? Was that the same guy?
I think so, but there was not VBL, it was some other.
Some other
Potentially, yeah.
Interesting question. Who's your favorite umpire till date? Mine is late David Shepard and Simon Toffel.
I agree. Same.
Simon Toffel, I don't like the fact that he gave Dravid out in one of those bloody test matches. And I know Dravid walked and Dravid's that kind of guy. My favorite umpire.
David Shepard for sure.
Oh, it's a good call.
Rudy Kurtzen was
It's
good.
a white ball.
Yeah.
Late Rudy
Kurtzen
Kurtzen.
was good. I really liked him. Like Billy Bowden for just entertainment.
He's still entertaining
I
in the New
like,
Zealand domestics.
Like A.V. Jayaprakash, Venkatraghavan, I felt like sometimes they would be like the no-look umpires, where in the sense they would be looking at the guy there and be like, he's given him. Like even at Kumble 10 for Pakistan, you look at some of the dismissals, and A.V. Jayaprakash is just gone. And Pakistan is like, how are you doing that? And I think even the umpiring of that Sri Lanka-England series in 2001,
Good ball.
shocking umpiring.
Good ball.
Go Google this umpire called
Yeah.
Casey Francis. He was an absolute joke. Joke. I liked Ashoka De Silva, even though he kind of gave some slanderous decisions. There was Billy Doctrove. Well,
I didn't like three, and you all relate to three of them for different reasons.
Daryl Harper, Steve Buckner.
Daryl Harper, not.
Okay.
Steve Buckner, yes.
Yes.
Richard Kettleborough.
Richard Kettleborough. Oh my God.
Man, Joel Wilson.
I was coming
How
to.
on earth is he on the ICC
So
elite
Joel
panel of
Wilson and
umpires,
Nigel
man?
Long.
Yeah.
If they both umpire, I'll not play that.
Good ball. Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you who my current, favorite are. Michael Goff.
Yeah.
I think he's
Completely
top.
agree.
He's
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
Um,
And Ian Gunnar Goldie. Ian Goldie.
Oh, but he's not there anymore.
I know
He's not involved.
retired, right? He's retired.
Oh, yeah.
With
Top-notch
Marais
umpire.
Erasmus.
Top-notch.
Erasmus also was like funny, hilarious.
Yeah, he was decent.
Mark Benson.
Mark Benson.
Do you remember the Sydney
Yeah,
day?
I remember that. He was the one who, of course,
I've never been more riled up in a game ever, and I don't think any game will get me as riled up at that Sydney Test did 2008.
Oh, shocking.
Bro, I was at I would stammer, but yet I would
What a
keep
shot,
shouting loud because that's how well
You
Indian
cannot
Test
bowl
practice.
that, man, Ishant Sharma. And he's been shocking today. I mean, I know there are a few balls that made us go all ooh and all of that, but still, and they're
Ooh,
kind of
no
deferring that in terms of over waist height for no ball, and the umpire has to go upstairs here because Mumbai do have a review.
Don't think that was though.
Wasn't, but they're just trying to fancy their luck. Thoughts on Nathan Menon? I think he's improved a bit.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Viru was good. I mean, you can ask Rohit Sharma.
And see, with Nitin Menon, he's got himself to that level, unlike other umpires, and that's why you saw him, for example, like that Shiva Joseph Brisbane game.
Yeah.
Like he was adjudicating that one. Then I think he did the Ashes last year. So he's been getting those opportunities. That's why I want to see more Indians come to the fore.
Alimdar was good for decent amount of time.
And to be fair,
I think
the
he was
best-
he was the only one who I saw celebrate getting reviews right.
Hmm.
If there were a couple of clips of whenever reviews were right, you were like, yeah, totally right. That's good.
Across the nation, they would probably say Azan Raza because of that sentimental story. He was one of the guys who got taken down by the terrorists, the Sri Lanka-Pakistan game. And he's gone on to, of course, come back and umpire for the ICC. So props to him.
Not a no ball, just to get back to the game. One ball left. Can he close up with a 6 again? No, that is a boundary.
Oh, man, he slammed that. This is literally David versus Goliath.
2-0-2 done.
Yeah. Goliath in terms of Ishant Sharma. David's definitely having a laugh.
40.
Here. So once they've got 202 with a fucking over to spare. So all our predictions have been blown out of water. I'll tell you what, Prajay Vats, you might be coming close, my friend, if you're still watching the watch-along. Because, you are watching it. Great.
Oh,
Because you
timing.
commented earlier. Mine was Steve Buckner, sorry, not sorry.
Of course.
Steve Buckner also, remember some good ones that he gave.
Oh,
And bad ones that he gave.
the rare ones, yeah.
The one that stands out with Steve Buckner is Gillespie to Tendulkar. I can't believe that was out. At the Gabba, Brisbane, first morning or second morning, cold as fuck, conditions above the head, supporting all the bowlers. And he gets one, and it's way over. And Buckner's taken 7 seconds, and then he just gives Sachin out like that. Like, Sachin's never made an expressive reaction ever. If you go check out the archive of that wicket, it was nuts. I don't know the bloke, but please, no more Richard Kettleborough for Indian knockout matches.
Sorry, last quick prediction. How many will go for 30?
Oh my God. 21.
Jeet.
16.
Oh,
So he's got 4 out of the 16.
24.
So that's mad. I think they're going to end up with 223 here, even though my prediction won't count because whatever.
Yeah.
You guys know about Arshad Rauf controversy and the picks and all. Yeah, it was nuts. That happened here in the IPL as well.
Yeah.
Arshad Rauf. No,
Asad
Not
Rauf.
Arshad.
Asad
yeah,
Rauf.
it was
Asad Rauf.
right? How is it that
Yeah, we
person's
do
name?
know, by the way.
Yeah.
Asad
Asutosh.
And yeah, Ashutosh. That's why it just joined my hands when I said, Kettleborough.
Catch that.
That's a chance.
Six,
Six.
six,
Oh,
bro.
shot.
No.
That is
Shepherd.
careful in the crowd. Careful in the
Shepherd
crowd, guys.
So from 3 for 59, Nokia maybe
That's
another best
mad.
loading.
Bro, that like I feel for someone in long on there
Yeah.
in the crowd.
I think they should start wearing helmets everywhere. Just
Seriously.
do it, bro.
And I remember this
That
happened
is-
to one of my friends.
Oh.
Gale tried to, again, similar shot where he's mowed him down the ground, flat 6. He's got to catch it, and he's taken bang in the chest.
Ooh,
And he was bruised for like
Fine.
a week, bro. It's nuts. Like that guy over there in the crowd, just be careful. I predicted
Yeah.
224 saying AJ Ragnarok. Fingers crossed, you win it, bro. I hope you win it.
They'll end up with
Because we'd
226.
like to give you this.
They'll end up with
226.
226.
226 is what Nikhil says. You said 16 from this over, so I'm guessing 218.
Yeah, where are the hard lens?
Oh,
my
shot,
God.
Shepherd! Wow! That's got a train back home.
Oh my God, that's nearly gone seaside
What
in
the
Mumbai.
heck is this
What
bowling?
is Nokia bowling?
What is Nokia bowling?
He wants to beat his 3 for 59.
Shocking. And is it too early to call? But Mumbai, are they getting their first win of IPL 2024 with this late flourish?
Yeah, bro. Chawla
Brilliant.
Fofer. Chawla
Wow.
Fofer in the end.
So they've clearly
Wow.
won the death overs and the power play. They
Rubbish bowling.
stumbled in the middle overs, but 18 in the last over saying you relax with Vasan. I'll tell you what, it's going to be much more than that. And that's out of the stadium. Surya can't believe it. Hardik can't believe it. They're having a laugh. Remember that LSU traded Sheffield to Mumbai for 50 lakhs? Steal deal. Absolute
People
steal
don't
deal.
use brains when they trade people with them.
It's
Gold,
ridiculous.
Shefford.
23 of 7, and David Warner has his hands at his head. Time for teapots to come out. Hey, Andre, who can bat now? Oh,
Shot,
my God.
Romario! That's a
You
crazy
beauty
hit.
boy. Wow.
Bro, I know he's not of
Jeez,
course
man.
playing anymore, but this is giving MI fans Pollard vibes and more. This is just peak Pollard vibes, even though same sort of part of the world.
I
that
mean,
they
they've
come
got
from.
kids watching. Nokia, बच्चों पे क्या असर पड़ेगा
He's
यार?
the batting coach, right, Polly?
Yeah,
Batting
that
coach.
Paul is a
I mean,
batting
this
coach.
is just brutal hitting. 8
Oh,
ball,
man,
29
oh, man.
so far.
Good
Well
catch.
caught.
Well caught, sir. Well
from
caught,
the
sir.
Sardar over there. Well done. Absolute spanking catch. Right, 2 balls left. Nick's called it 226.
Yeah,
But
wicket
even
and two.
that might be thrown out of
Oh.
water. And there's 4
Stop it.
more.
Oh,
ओए,
lovely.
तुम्हें है ही नहीं.
Smash down. There could be a chance for the most runs in an over in IPL 2024. 27 was what Mukesh conceded, and I don't think we've seen higher than that.
So 30, he'll finish with 30 actually.
But right now, you said joking
30.
30 in an over. Oh my God. And it's 24 off it,
26.
26 off it. Man, that's bad. Punt needs to give up captaincy, saying Greg K. One of the guys yesterday in the watchalong was asking us who's a better captain, Samson or Punt. Don't know what a.
Not
Guys,
more
it's
open
just
a can of worms.
Out and out stupid from these bowlers. Not even
Oh
one
my
hard
God, 6 more. 6 more. Can you believe
No
it?
way.
32 off
Can you
it.
believe it?
65.
Finally,
my
can't believe
God.
it. Everyone is on their feet in the Mumbai Indians dressing room. 30 off that last over. 32
32.
off that
Wow.
last over. Wow, what a finish. We've seen
96 for 1 in over 16 to 20.
Oof.
Romario, well,
Unbelievable.
we should name you
Unbelievable.
Super Mario in that final over because you have put on a grandstand finish if there ever was. 32 of the final over. Is that the most expensive final over for an innings in IPL history? 32.
32.
Yeah, I can't remember any such.
Surely can't think of 32 being hit, lads. Let us know in the
Wow.
comments if
Yeah.
you guys agree or not. David was brilliant, but Romario was unfucking believable. And that deserves a fucking between the unbelievable because Sachin's appreciation, Hardik, Kishan, they're all having it. And just look at the momentum that Mumbai have with them right now. Delhi demoralized, Delhi dejected, and Delhi derailed yet again. Talk about conceding over 500 runs in their last 2 games.
Yeah, I think it's also they started poorly, then they came back well, and then you felt, oh, finally, they have about 120 odd. And you felt, oh, they get wickets, they could keep them under 180. But some of the bowling that you've seen in the last few, see, they are great players, but you've bowled full tosses to them, you've bowled length balls. They're not going to miss out. The game has changed far too much for you to stick into that same
I agree.
old plans.
And the last 3 overs, 67 runs being scored off it. Jeet, I mean, if you're a Delhi fan, let alone a Delhi player or one of those people in the coaching staff, how the hell do you even potentially defend this team who've conceded over 500 runs in the last 40 overs that they've bowled?
Man, I can't. To be honest, this is such shit bowling. You've got two express pacers and Anrik Nokia, Chai Richardson. Barely any hard length stride when Hardik Pandya and Tim David are there. Romario Shepherd has walked in. I mean, come on. I mean, these weaknesses have become very evident now. There's so much of analysis going on.
Yeah.
You still can't bowl one.
And it's okay if you're getting hit off the top edge because at least you're trying your best ball. Do you think Romario Shepherd is going to miss a length one on the stumps, no matter what pace it is?
And I feel for, of course, Ponting, but sometimes...
You don't feel for Ponting. He structured the squad.
But I feel like the players are now letting him down. Because essentially, you can't bowl that garbage. Especially experienced, proven campaigners in the IPL before. Fine, I'll cut some slack to Ishant Sharma, but still, Anrik Nokia, you can't be giving those freebies, especially in the pads, those two batters. And together, they've mustered 84 and 31 balls, which is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Ooh.
We said 202, 197. Guys, I predicted 234, 10.2 overs. I've put up the screen. We changed it, saying producer.
But well done, AJ.
Well done. Really well done.
Unfortunate.
You changed it earlier, so you don't unfortunately win because if you change it, you change it. Because initially, I think we called something else and then we've not brought the prize. So unfortunate for you. He's looked off after his injury, saying sports plan. He's looked way off. I mean, partnerships-wise, Mumbai killed him in the power play. 75 that they got, but 80 for that first stand. And then just to finish the way they did. What was it, boys, in the last 5 overs that they got? 84? I think
96.
96 in the last 5? That is absolute chaos. We'll take all the comments and much more in just a bit. We'll just step out for a breather. But let's see if Rishabh Pant, David Warner, Prithvi Shaw, Mitch Marsh, beg your pardon, he's not playing. So 3 of them will have to really do the heavyweight lifting in this afternoon chase. Can they do it? Will they do it? Only time will tell because they have to make history at the Wankhede, and that history will be in 10 minutes' time. Join us in just a bit. We'll go get a quick cup of tea and maybe something else. We'll see you shortly. See you shortly.
Right, on my way to the Chinnaswamy lads, going for the game with my good old friend Tanya and her father. So let's see how it all plays out. It's a brand new month, of course, heading into April. It's a brand new jersey, as you can see, because, of course, I've got my personalized RCB jersey. And what better way to wear it for the RCB LSG game? So I'm going to vlog this one. Apologies for the cameraman who's from up. Big breaking news from the toss is what I've seen on my phone. Topley in for Azari, which 100% agree. Anyway, teams are out, but traffic is still on. Right, just parked my car at office and gonna be bouncing for the game. Pretty buzzing. Look at this for match day atmosphere. Unbelievable. Hello, Tanya. Tickets. Hi. Good on him. Are we winning today? Hopefully. Thank you. This is Chinnaswamy. The sun ball. Amazing. What are you getting, madam? Hello. Chole, biryani. Look at that. Good old garbage. Let's go. Found our seats at Chinnaswamy. Pretty much member stand, which is alright. Tanya, prediction?
175.
I'm gonna go 190, but we'll chase it down. What's your name? Abhinav. You follow cricket.com? You do? Oh, well done. He follows us. Good lad, bro. What timing. What timing.
Ice cream for later.
Top 4 batters for LSE tonight. All ex-RCB. KL, Nikhil, Padikkal, now Stoinis. What are the odds? What are the odds? First ball, 180 for 5. What's it going to happen? Oh my word! Just a single. Brilliant. 181 for 5. Is that a winning score, Tanya?
What?
100% Virat's going to chase
Virat
it.
will score, Fast will score, Maxwell will get out. Dinesh Karthik will save the league.
Rajat Patidar has a good shout for sure. Guys, do you still think we're going to win?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's it.
Hopefully, man. It's going to be a miracle if they pull it off.
Classic. That's all we get, chips only. No cup.
Virat! Lose a wicket at the right time when the partnership is blossoming. 94 for 5 and the game's still on. What's his name? And it is, who's it? Long road, bro. Long road. It's not DK, it's long road. DK. And long road, but DK, come on, you're on strike. Just capitalize, man. Oh my god, what an anti-fucking climax. It's not been a pretty day. Of course, Tanya has got her prediction right. Unbelievable. But boys, if you're watching, please, it's a long tournament. Get some momentum, some wins. Still the playoffs possible.
अबे मत कर। तेरी फैंटेसी टीम में पता है क्या मिसिंग है? 2 रिस्ट स्पिनर्स जो तेरे
असली फैंटेसी मतलब फैंटेसी रिसर्च सेंटर यूज करो और अपनी टीम बनाओ। खेलो असली फैंटेसी ऑन cricket.com।
इस खेल में आदत
So yeah, we are still recovering from that absolute smacking that Delhi have received. But is there any hope?
यार नो होप्स यार, क्या होप? कौन सा होप? एक से होप है बस, और कोई नहीं है. Man, what disaster है यार.
You look at those numbers, worst bowling economy in that over 16 to 20 in this IPL. Delhi have gone at 14.6.
Oh, lovely.
14.6. Do you understand? 14.6 is madness.
And I'm sure if you look at the bowlers, probably I think Nokia could be topping it.
Yeah, and
59.
Ishan only bowled one, and it's okay. I mean, if you're going to rely on Ishan to bowl it, then you will at times get hit. So it's just so many things that are wrong, and it again just goes back to the same point that when you have a poor action, when you make poor calls, it is good that you are hit like this, because only then can the sense can be knocked into you that you really can't get away by assembling teams like that.
Yeah, and to be fair, I do feel a little bit bad because someone like Mukesh Kumar could have been a great exponent at the death, but sadly he's injured. Although I'm not a big fan, but looking at how horribly these guys are bowled, probably Mukesh Kumar actually would have been a good addition or somebody to do a better job than what these guys have managed. But come on, man, experienced bowlers. Chai Richardson playing his first game, I'll cut him some slack. Ishant Sharma is not your designated death bowler, I get that. Andrik Nokia playing your third game. Second me, he's conceded 59 of his 4 overs. Isme 64 hai itna kuch.
65.
Come on, man. Not a single hardland delivery to Tim David or Hardik Pandya, which is their primary weakness. So
Also,
I'm sorry,
interestingly,
it cannot be defended. Yeah, come on.
yeah, most times a team has scored 200 against anyone else. It is 6 times. RCB versus Punjab and MI versus Delhi. So
Lovely.
Delhi continued to feel the brunt, and 32 in that last over for Nokia, and the previous one went for 16. So he's going for 48 in 2 overs. 48 by Nokia. आप I know ये Nokia का जमाना नहीं है. Apple और Samsung चल रहे हैं. But man, Nokia, you can't be this bad यार.
अरे बट वही रिक्रूटमेंट्स पे आ जाता है. You've got कौन जेक फ्रेजर मेगा को साइन कर लिया यार. एक बॉलर को ले लेते हैं यार, कोई ढंग का कोई स्पिनर ले लेते हैं. ऐसा है तो राइट नाउ दे हैव ओनली गॉट अक्षर पटेल. ललित यादव को सिर्फ मैचअप्स के लिए लेते हैं. क्या पॉइंट है यार? What a disaster, man.
Well, you would hope somebody is answerable in that camp, because it's been an absolute shell shocking, so to say, in terms of what they've had in the last 2 games, and they've not even looked. See, the problem is, it's one thing that you try and it don't come good, which is okay, it can happen. But if you board length and you feel that will get away with it with pace, it doesn't happen like that. So I don't know where they can go from here. Yes, to the next venue for their game, but in terms of points, they are going to need a miracle to even come close.
And you can't even say कि भाई rust है या scratchiness है क्योंकि बहुत time से नहीं खेले. भाई ये तो execution या thought process का यार question है यार. सब fully डाल रहे. You can always ball that back of length. Scratchiness or lack of game time has got nothing to do with that यार. वो execution में आता है. यहाँ तो thought process ही गलत है. So that's a big problem. And you've got experienced heads at the auction table. Ricky Ponting कितने time से है. Saurav Ganguly is there. Those owners are always there who are involved heavily in the auction. And if you still end up coming up with such a shit squad, you deserve this kind of bashing. Completely deserve it. From a team that has lost all their games so far.
Yeah, and maybe you can try and focus on building your team than spoiling others at the auction table as well. So, sorry, but just had to get it out there. कभी कुछ तो ऐसा अच्छा स्क्वाड बना के दिखाओ, फिर तुम मस्ती करो यार, चलता है. तुम टीम तो हो नहीं रही है, बन नहीं रही है, पर पैडल रेस करना होता है. But Jarin Rafi says highest team total without an individual 50. Yeah, that could be a record actually.
Has to be. Yes. IPL में तो first sure होना चाहिए यार. 234 से ज़्यादा तो कितनी टीम ने मारा है.
Yeah.
So I don't think so.
We'll just confirm that with Akash. We also had another comment which was about. Can we just go back to the previous one? Yeah, that's okay. The same
similar one. Yeah.
Yeah, proper team.
Hopefully आज दुनिया हिला देंगे हम. भाई हिला दिया already. और क्या चाहिए?
दुनिया हिल गई अभी तो.
It's done.
All you have to think of is they need somebody like Avanish to just be able to
Avanish to energize
them or energize them in terms of what can they do.
Sorry, smoking is injurious. If you guys know, you know. By the way, the bloody coffee machine in office has run out of milk, man. So go for a black coffee.
For a black tea with the same.
Yeah, see, just run out of milk. Please shout out to admin if they can just keep us milk stocked. Sounds wrong. Shit. Guys, I would like to know whose captaincy this season is impressed you the most. Why? I feel good question to discuss on during break of Nikhil and Samson be the most. For please, no comments. Best captain.
For me, Nikhil and Samson. Samson fair. KL led in what 2 out of 3 games, out of which 1 they lost. There was 1 game for which Nicholas Puran was a skipper.
I would give it to Samson.
Yeah, same. I'll go for Samson.
And then there's 2, and then Gaikwad and Iyer have just made to be look good because of Gambhir and Dhoni.
That's true. That's quite true.
And even though CSK have lost the last 2 games, like if I was Knicks and if I was a CSK fan, I would never ever like even be worried about CSK losing and all that.
Even Shubman Gill has been quite decent, barring that last game where he had a bit of a disaster in the second half of the innings. Otherwise, he has been decent for someone who's leading for the first time.
Just check if I need to change my batteries.
Yep, interesting. I think I found Gill very templatized in terms of not quite, but then that's again his first season, so that's okay. That's how we all want to start. It's a very young captaincy career, so you can hold back on Gill.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yep. But I'll try to scream as much as possible. Prithvi Shaw is going to open the batting. Can't wait for that award. And who is the captain? Surya.
Surya has been substituted for Akash Madhwal.
So, quick call just before the start of this innings. Who will be the highest wicket taker for Mumbai? I think it could be between 2, but I'll go with Piyush Chawla.
So the 2 I assume are Chawla and BUMRAH. Safe guesses, yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
Curtsy is going to be opening the bowling.
Nope.
This
Short
Shaw.
ball first up. Let's see where Shaw goes.
Let's see. Come on, Sai Baba. Please work for Prithvi Shaw.
Short
Oh,
ball, and
good
that
ball.
goes only to point.
Shot at the thing is there. Yeah, just pop it through.
Yep. And it's Surya giving Nabi,
Wow.
if I'm not wrong, the cap.
Yeah.
The president has got his cap from the sky.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
it's just fallen off the sky. We answered that. Samson and then
KL.
Yeah, KL. Whichever he's captain in. But Hardik Pandya giving his little sort of advice before his bowlers defend this 235.
And short ball
there's a-
flashed and flashed out
six.
for six.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
Just
a
using
short
the
pace.
Please unearth the Prithvi Shaw we've all fallen in love with. Tonight, thank you, Mr. Producer. Batteries are recharged.
That's
Okay.
extra pace. That's just.
Yeah, and he
huge.
just used the width also in
Ah.
terms of how wide it was, and he was able to free his arms there. But good
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, good shot. And this is where it's surprising. If this is what you're planning to bowl, you're better off having a third man in the deep, short and wide.
I'm actually surprised by seeing Kotse take the new ball, to be very, very honest with you.
No Bumrah, no
Yeah.
Hardik Pandya.
No Hardik, no Bumrah, very, very surprising. So let's see how it works out.
Audio check for all you lovers of the Watchalong out there. Perfect. I'm back. Plugged.
Better ball and to the field of.
Come on, but I want to see Delhi just
Go
emulate
for it.
what Ishan and, of course, Rohit did in the
Yeah.
power play for Mumbai. If they get 72 for none or something like that, it'll be brilliant. So let's have it early. We'll give a shout out to all the power play prediction winners for the second innings because essentially, did anyone win it in the first innings, power play? Okay, so we'll have that then, the 500 bucks. Because we're magnanimous that way. We want you guys to win as much as we like to, of course, offer these competitions. So how much are they going to score in the power play? Let us know. You have time till the 3.3 over mark. Curtsy has a little...
What the heck?
6 are out.
David Warner, what's happened?
6 are out this over.
6 are out. 6 are out. I hope it's the former. I want some
Yeah.
sixes. This is 6 hitting central. But what Mumbai were, of course, fed with in their last 5 overs. You guys are telling me 96 runs. And I was quickly looking at the bowling and I'm just like, wow. Wow. And I just also want to know who's on stats duty today? Can they tell us, is that the most expensive DC bowler spell in IPL history? In terms of runs, 65 and 4. It's a joke. Warner's important wicket really, say in the top edge. I mean, they all have to really chip in and play their part.
This is not a day to bat deep.
Yeah.
In terms of, you can bat deep, but then you need everybody to keep going at 200.
And even if someone has a worldie and scores a 120, you still need someone to give you a 40, 30, whatever.
Yeah.
And that 120 is like improbable. And even if you look at Mumbai Indians scorecard, Rohit 40 odd, Kishan 40 odd, Hardik got 39, David got 40 odd, and then Romario with that finishing touch. 6 for none, 4 balls up.
Good ball, Peter.
Sink his
Good
streams
ball.
in. He's come back really well after that short ball which went for 6. And like this particular video, guys, it's tiring for me to say that over and over again, but you guys know the drill. We're doing more watch-alongs. Tomorrow is another one, CSK, KKR and all of that.
Okay, so Umesh Yadav conceded 65 for Delhi Daredevils against RCB. So for the first time, RCB is on the right side of the books.
Okay,
So
interesting.
65. So 65 without loss and 65 for 2. Andrik Nokia today. So he levels it.
That's madness.
Joint highest it is then.
Joint worst, yeah.
Shaw, can he end this over well? Come on, Shaw. Be expansive. Be the pocket dynamo that you are.
Yeah. I think so far so good in terms of Gerard just getting his lens
Yeah.
better.
And Prithvi Shaw, like I mentioned earlier in the first innings, he'd be like chomping in the bits to play at a venue like this because he's been
well
used to it.
So no out there, good. Oh, bhai, run out
God,
ho
he
jata
could have been run out, to be fair.
Oh.
But 7 for none, 1 over gone. Similar stuff what Mumbai enjoyed in their first over. Harsh Tiwari saying, "Aaj hopefully dunya hila denge hum." They will. They should be
Already
hilawing
ho gaya.
fine dunya. Never mind. Never mind. Why can't it just come out as well as I speak English? It's just it's like a professional weakling. But yeah, if you are watching us for the first time, just a quick introduction to the panel. Good old Nikhil Popar, who's been with us for a while, and he's of course resurfacing on that Fantasy Center program. Go check it out. Trust me, guys. I'm not even like plugging in for the sake of it. And then Jeet, who of course we've acquired the services, a nice loan signing. I would put him in football terms, getting a really star player for loan. Let us know which is star signing, loan player. Shauna, do you know any good loan player who's been a good, like a star signing? Like maybe when Henry came back for Arsenal on loan. But even though on, even though power, that sort of things. But good to see Bumrah bowl and not a certain Hardik Pandya because he's bowled himself quite a bit. And this time around, just with Bumrah, and that gold is kind of glittering with that sun hitting it.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can have Shaw's number.
Yorker first up. Chalo.
Yorker
Jai
first
Mata Di.
up. Bumrah to Shaw. Something's got to give.
Ah,
And
good old
timid.
back of leg.
Come on.
Wait. Aram se.
Romario Shefford still being super Romario.
That's crazy.
What a knock, though.
This is
32
perfect.
runs.
It's like you want to go out there and hit sixes. It's just done that.
That's
By the way,
hard practice.
That 32 run over, there's some crazy stats put up by the guy who's writing the live blog on the cricket.com app and website. Go check it out. I'm not going to tell you what it is because sometimes we just need to tease you all to see what's there on that platform. But stunning cameo, if I may add, with Shefford.
Imagine this entire lineup has a duck and that duck belongs to Surya.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Ooh,
that came back in a
cut back
long
in.
way.
No, if you look at this game like 4 years later and be like, yeah, you remember when Mumbai got 234 and be like, yeah, dude, Sky was brilliant. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Like a duck, and it's a very rare scorecard, like Nick's mentioned. But again, Bumrah's just been brilliant so far in his first 2 balls. Shaw just needs to fancy his chances, bro. In this power play, when you're chasing 200 plus, let alone 230 plus, you just have to go for it.
Yeah, I think he is looking to go for it. It's just been very good bowling.
And whatever
GC.
happens, happens, right?
Yeah, GC and Bumrah. I just hope he doesn't hack across the line. Just don't do that. Baki,
Yeah, please.
Baki sab badhiya hai.
Oh,
This is
and
good
again,
bowling.
good bowling. Was that like a slow ball or was it just like swung back
Yeah, I
in?
think it swung and it was too full probably in terms of he wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
No position.
141.
That's mad.
So yep, there you go.
Remember, Mumbai still not off the mark, and a man who's going to be important to them will be just with Bumrah. We just showed you that graphic. We'll put it up again right now because this one is headline Bumrah class. Most wickets against the opponent? Delhi Capitals. And they're playing RCB next. So thanks for
Alright,
showing
good.
that. Thanks for showing that. And that's for the first real loosener from Bumrah. And it's been put to the boundary. So Shaw needs to get going. He's got 11 of 10 so far, but you expect at least a quick fire at 60, 70? Because we've even got the impression when Shaw was killing into the IPL, he would get off to those scintillating starts and then run out of gas.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully that's not the case. You want at least the youngsters to be able to bat deep, but it's okay. Sometimes that deep can be 5, it can be 8. In this game, it's okay. If he gives me 170, 180 striker knock, I'm more than happy.
Oh, good ball. Bumrah
But I
followed
don't want
him.
it to be a 10, 15 ball now.
Fair.
25, 30 at
Fair.
least.
You need somebody to set the tone. I think Shaw is the right guy here with this being his home ground.
We have another comment from Dinda Academy. I don't know if they've just changed their name, but they've been part of the channel before. But he says, guys, please clap your hands for the Vice Captain Nokia.
Vice President.
Vice President. I think the chase is on and DC will win. Awesome day for the Academy.
No. Shaw has probably got to the average that he has against Mumbai. So
how do you even break it down if you're Delhi chasing this? Because 4 overs of Bumrah's gold, you just have to just go mad. You need some of the bowlers at their end to concede 50, 60 plus.
Yeah, they have a few, but let's see how that works out. But so far, Shaw's
been a little timid.
Not timid is, I wouldn't say shielded, but
Circumspect.
no, it's the outside boundaries. So
yeah,
I think that sportsmen say the same thing. So first ball for Warner to face, and who should it be?
Nicky P, Russell, Powell, Rutherford, Hetman, Shepard, and possibly Narayan Wendy's batting looks stacked for the home World Cup. Saying Faraz.
This is always the case, isn't it? Every time.
And they have World Cup pedigree. I mean, 2012, 2016.
They get the format, bro. They get the format.
And 2012, 2016 also similar, not similar, but like in that mold of surfaces that we'll get in the West Indies and the US.
And I still feel that West Indies is perhaps the best team to have cracked the T20 format code.
Yeah.
They just know how to go about it.
And they're just like, fuck singles, bro. We kill 4s and 6s. Who needs that?
That's the way to go about it.
It is fine, but I wouldn't say you can entirely fuck singles because that's what happened in the last 2 World Cups where they were unable to rotate strike. It's what happening now with Shaw. So you need it, but you have to get that balance right. Some just go too much on the accumulation angle. Oh, it is Akash Madhwal there.
Okay, interesting. And the last 2 World Cups also, like, you got to look at the boundary sizes. That's why in Australia, people running 2s, 3s were thriving. Hence, Virat ended up as a good run scorer. David Warner to face his first ball in Madhwal. Oh my God, is that the little luck that Delhi need?
Oh, that Warner gets every
Warner
game.
is...
And talk about making an impact straight away. Madhwal nearly did. Nearly did. 11 for none, 2.1. You still have another, 8 balls to let loose of your power play predictions to win $500 as an Amazon voucher. Please let us know. Karan Rathod, including you. Hi, sir. He goes on to say from Facebook.
Hello.
Karan, are you from Bangalore? Where are you watching this from? Tell us. Get interactive. It's your chance to have your say in this Sunday watch-along. Right, Warner, come on. Give me some fucking sugar.
Yeah, deep mid wicket.
Oh, David. Don't be lazy there. Madhwal's going to get the whole DC saying Hariman is on. I mean, Harman is on, sorry.
Harman is on. Oh,
Who's
fair,
Hariman?
okay.
Harman is on. What's with Akash Vadmal, bro? Every time he runs in that MI shirt, he looks like making an impact. True definition of an impact player. And again, one through which slipped through the net of RCB. He was basically their net bowler in 2021. They didn't see him. They didn't see him.
The eye for talent is missing.
Jesus. Okay, come on. Warner, explode through the offside.
Stays back, pulls it over.
Oh, my
well
God, good
ball.
goal. Yeah.
Are they
He's
playing on
mixing
the
it up
same
really
pitch?
He's
well.
mixing it very
Are they
well.
playing on the same pitch?
It is. The problem is they
Crazy,
never
man.
use the pitch.
Yeah, that was a
They
big
never
problem.
use the pitch.
Like Shastri says, take the conditions out of the game. But yeah, I mean, 3 good balls. And like Nick said, then he's mixing it really well.
Yeah, he bowled one with good length.
I won't be surprised if he
Then
goes a
went
little
back to-
short right now. Just to surprise Warner. But what's his field? Yeah, he has a deep mid wicket. He has a deep, an extra cover there? There's a sweep on the offside for sure. Because mid on, up. Oh, pitching out and height.
Yeah.
But what an over. He's had Warner on toast. Hardik Pandya applauds. Mumbai, I'm sure, are loving this from Akash Madhwal. And remember, who can forget what Madhwal did to GT in that qualifier last year? He got, 5 for 5?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yep.
It's always hilarious seeing Shaw's coach sit next to Ricky and Ganguly. Like, what's he doing there? What's his role? Which Shaw was benched previously. Praveen Amre is the man that you're talking about. And he plays a similar role to what Zubin Barucha would play at RR. Off-season, he's super important.
Shot, deep mid wicket,
And that is super important from David Warner to get a boundary at least under his belt. Well done. But yeah, Praveen Amre, look, he's... I had the privilege of interviewing Robin Uthappa for the latest episode of Unwind, which will all be featured after the IPL, of course. And he mentioned Praveen Amre was a huge guy in his change that we saw in KKR when he went on to stitch 11 40s in a row. And that's a record still not broken by anyone, by the way. So good on Robbie for that. But Praveen Amre, yes, there's Shaw link over there. And I think he's just been associated with the Delhi Capitals for a while. So how do you even terminate someone like him? Because he's not like the forefront, but he's super important as a batting coach.
Yeah.
It's already 13, the required run rate. It is. It's always going to be skywards, especially if you're going to be chasing 235 round analysts. So that's why they need to make the next 3 overs count in big time. Minimum from here, you need 65. So another 50 runs. And I know it's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
Given that BUMRAH will be bowling 1 more in the power play. Or maybe they'll just hold BUMRAH back because Delhi are way behind the 8 ball. So
it's probably too far-fetched right now.
It is.
Where they are. But probably best to get to something like 50 without loss.
do you think Curtsy will bowl to the other end now?
Oh, I think they are looking for a new bowler every over. I believe it could be Hardik Pandya.
Okay,
bowling this
fair.
over.
Good shout. Chawla is also an option, remember. Only remember Praveen Amre for his fight in no-ball controversy. I mean, Praveen Amre, if you look at his playing career, he scored 100 on debut at Durban in his tests. A very, very fine knock.
Oh my word, it is
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
You called it nearly in terms of new bowler every over. So 15 for none. Come on, Shaw. Release the shackles, man.
Chalo, bye.
It is time for Prithvi Shawshank redemption. We saw a Shashank redemption that day for Punjab. But Prithvi Shaw, we would love a retribution story from your end. And my black coffee is not even being sipped upon.
236 or 3 6s? What are you going for this over?
2 6s or 3 6s?
Yeah.
Give me 2. I'll take 2 because they've just been drived out the boundaries. He slotted that on the leg side for 1. So again, Warner and Shaw potential is there.
The biggest
But
difference that
form,
you see,
yeah.
the biggest difference you see already in terms of the bowling is they're all bowling into the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I cannot fathom how people are just getting away by bowling rubbish. Because how are you just not adapting?
Seriously. And it just makes you question about the bowling coaches, the staff. I know it's a short tournament. I know it's about execution, how many other plans you can make. but it's also about putting that arm around the shoulder or giving the carrot and stick, whatever man management technique you want to use. You can see it with CSK, you can see it with KKR this season. Shot, David Warner gave Romario Sheffer a taste of his own medicine, and that's top tier again. I mean, so lucky are the Mumbai fans right now watching this from the Wankhede, because invariably the ball's going to come to you and you can potentially put an Instagram story out of it. But like, look, speaking of Instagram, follow Jeet, follow Nikhil, follow me. We're all available. Our various descriptions will be showcased, I'm guessing, in the description. And a shout out to True Elements, who, of course, are kind enough to sponsor our watch along. In fact, because I'm having my coffee, I can have this crunchy mini sort of biscuit. Do you want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Oh, that's a chance.
Catch it!
That's a chance.
Catch
And
it!
goal.
Oh my God.
Slow ball. Gets him.
Oh my God. And that is David Warner, not in his true element, man. Seriously. He had just smoked one for 6. He was going leg side again, but he's holed out to the captain of the Mumbai Indians team, and Hardik Pandya will gleefully accept it. It just makes you think, boys, now who the fuck's the hope for Delhi? They don't have Shea Hope. They don't have Mitch Marsh. Kumar Kushagra to light up the IPL.
And that's a big challenge, isn't it? They've got a long list of inexperienced players who will have to get the job done. Kumar Kushagra, Abhishek Porel, then they've got Tristan Stubbs. So those are the ones you guys have to rely upon.
Stubbs will be a good.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Stubbs could be a
Abhishek
good.
Porel works
That's
up.
Porel, that's number 3. So again, that left hand, right hand.
Wow. So 10 of 8 for David Warner. Unfortunately, if you guys had him in your fantasy 11s, I feel for you. I really do.
So he got out for what score?
10.
So 0 to 10, he scored out for the 5th time at Wankhede.
Wow.
It is something I discussed in the big tip today, that you could potentially use it how you want to.
Yeah.
But that was the risk with both Rohit and Warner, that they take their chances. Warner most often gets away with it, but today did not. So just another tick in that box.
Yeah, really interesting call that. Because even if you look at happy hunting grounds for batters, they're also the opposite side of it, where obviously Warner struggles at Wankhede. And like you mentioned, scores for 5 times now under 10. Abhishek Porel, new batter. And he needs to just show what he did in that first game that Delhi played against Punjab. I think it was Mulanpur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that cameo of 31. Yeah. So let's see if we can see that again from Abhishek Porel, the Bengal lad. Shefford
Can be very handy.
Porel.
Can be very handy in this phase. And even credit to Romario Shefford for doing something what DC didn't at all at the back end. And this guy's tried it in the power play itself and has worked out.
Interesting. Let's see if Shefford can finish this over well, because he's got the wicket. And time for Shaw also to really stamp his authority in this game, because right now it makes you think he's been sedate is the word. But again, how much would you want Rishabh Pant to score in this chase? I just spoke to Shob as a Delhi Capitals fan right now, and he was like, bro, even if they got 200, we weren't chasing it. So I was like, wow, that's hope being extinguished.
Lost all hopes.
Yeah. Just extinguishing it. Shefford to Shaw.
Ooh, change of pace again.
Jesus, Shaw's looked a little timid, yeah. Come on, 24 for 1, 4 overs gone. And sorry, because of all that hullabaloo in that over, you guys should have locked in your power play predictions, but I'll give you guys one chance because I'm kind today and it's Sunday. So quickly, right now, before further balls bowled in the match, what are they getting in the power play? 2 overs left.
That is the call.
Porel is a good shout.
50 for 1, 6 overs at best for Delhi.
2 overs good to go, right? They are 24 for 1.
Yeah.
45.
40 for 2.
And right now, the run rate, I think, it's already in excess of 14 or 15, which is madness. Has there been a better steal this year than Shefford for MI Stubbs to DC? Good better than that?
Hasaranga to Axar was, but hasn't played. Won't play.
Yeah, and I think even pulled away from Shaw for no run.
Shaw is batting exactly on his average against Mumbai Indians. Let's see if he gets out immediately.
Who's been a good steal this IPL?
I know who's not been. Cam Green.
Cam
Green.
Tough one.
Who else is there? Omar Zai?
Not yet.
Not yet, right? What about Nandi Berger?
Nandi Berger, good pick. I think Shashank so far looks like the best bet, but again, too early.
Yeah. Oh, good shot. Prithvi Shaw's got 6.
Finally.
Oh, he's got 4.
4.
He just kind of let that come onto the bat very late and he just brought it over the keeper's head. Has there been a better steal? Yeah, we answered that. There was another comment which we were taking. Shora, what was the other comment after this that you took? Ashutosh Bajpayee saying they did not bring any replacement for Ngidi. What an arrogant bunch. Napaz Jindal will write Paras on Twitter.
Paras.
Paras. Sorry. Paras. Paras, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paras Dagre.
You get what you give. I kept saying that they should now focus on building a team in the next auction. They're
Yeah.
trying to spoil other teams and raising the paddle and hiking the price for people.
I agree. Strange decision from DC management to send Portal in now. Shaw pulls and should get
that
4.
should be 4 more.
Yeah.
Finally.
So he's getting on with it finally. I would use him as a finisher, he goes on to say. Rahul Aswani. Rahul, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And Pant, more time to bat. Pant is in good form. Not sure why I would keep him on the bench. I mean,
So this is just a classic way of trying to deepen your batting line.
yeah.
By sending Porel, saying that we don't mind if he gets out trying to hit a few boundaries.
And even if he kind of doesn't work out for him today, Porel, just show me the intent. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
No
Even
problem.
if you lose Pant and Stubbs, yeah, the game's gone.
Game's gone.
Completely. Yeah, at least you still have some random outside 0.5% chance of coming back in the game.
And they need to identify when, if they are going to lose this game, because I know it's always good to be positive and all of that. But still, guys, like I feel like they need to assess it because Netrunner could really hurt them.
Another good shot.
Hold
Straight to the
away.
fielder. 1.
Yeah.
Madhwal and Jay Richardson kind of have the same action, or not really?
Oh,
They're
Similar.
probably more heighted muscles getting it skid a bit more than
Yeah.
expected to.
Good Warner's dismissal.
2 were great catches. This one definitely from Patirana.
Warner hasn't been at his regular best in the last 2 seasons. It just goes on to show what impact a sedated batting lineup can have on a batter. Okay. Interesting shout there from Mr. Singhal. Clown team, DC were playing Ricky Bui and Harris Shaw for the first 2 matches. What a team, saying Nishal. I mean, they were wanting to give him a chance because Prithvi Shaw was out of form again. Shot Porel for none. Again, that's a good shot, but again, that's along the carpet. I want him to kind of just exploit the power play right now. Will Ponting next year be promising Ponting Wines full time, promoting Ponting Wines full time, and DC will bring a new think tank?
About time.
I hope they do.
He's got 7 years now with the
I
Delhi
hope they
Capitals. 7 years, that's a long time for a coach.
Only once have they finished in the top 4, right? Or 2?
Twice.
2 times.
Twice. I mean, that initial burst, 2018, 2019, 2020, they were really, really good. And 2021 as well. When did the wheels start falling off? Oh, that could be out here.
Pitched outside.
But he was plumb. It just pitched outside. Porel is wrapped to the pads. And I think that's got him on the kneecap here. It's that funny stinging pain.
It's
That,
also where you don't have much
Protection,
capping.
yeah. But so far, MI head and shoulders better than DC today. And they've definitely got the game in control. 34 for 1. There is, of course, the power play prediction contest, who none of you all won, by the way, in the first inning. So we're giving you guys a chance for retribution, a second bat at the cherry, call it what you want. But that is it. Right now, I feel like even I predicted 50 for 1. And unless they have a really good over, they have to take down the spin of
Chawla.
Chawla. And we saw what really Axar and Lalit bowl. And Axar bowled 4, Lalit bowled 1. So just 5 overs a spin.
It will be fun if Chawla eventually ends up with a 3 first.
Proper, no?
Yeah, I mean, that. But it's okay. Delhi, I don't think they think it through any which ways. They don't even have an option. In that
Where is that guy, dude? Kumar Karthikeya.
Mumbai only, no?
Mumbai.
Is it like, well, why is he not playing?
I have no idea.
With them, they tried Shams Vinani, who's a better, if you say,
Oh, yeah.
prospect that way. But
Shams Villani played that game against GT
He played 2 games.
2 games.
for the first 2 games. Interesting. So Pant, Ponting, and Ganguly all wondering what the hell's going to happen in the next 15 overs.
Nobody discussing and just chewing the nails.
Yeah. And even we could kind of wonder the same. What is it for Delhi Capitals? So Navaria Shefford going to close out the power play. And it's again, fantastic game for him.
Go for 20 runs, bro.
Good positive for Mumbai, regardless of the results so far. Romario Shefford got you the wicket of Warner and got you a mad finish that you guys will remember. Nabi de Bol next over saying Hayes,
Catch it!
plundered by
Oh,
Shaw,
good shot.
plundered away for 4.
Go for 25, go for 20. Keep going.
Just literally go for it. Don't even pick your ball. Just swing blindly, I would say. Malulu, the fraud, has to be removed, saying Narain 123. Get in and use Skaras. We have to stop this fixation on star players and build a complete team, especially recruit good bowlers. I think they need to do a lot of those things more than just remove people. It's just the roadmap to how you're going to win your first fucking IPL. And it's about inculcating the local talent, And some of the points you mentioned are valid, absolutely valid. But we as fans can only presume that they're going to do that. It's been 15, 16 years. They haven't changed shit, dude. So what do you expect? So it's the same mold. LSGGT will be that second game today. And unfortunately, we won't be doing the watch along. But it would have been amazing to see Mayank Yadav bowl. And of course, Kane Williamson bat. He played. How much did he get, Kane Mama, last time?
6 of 22 something.
Typical Kane Mama.
Yeah.
But let's see if he plays as well. This
Oi!
one, Shaw trying to go for the ramp again. And this one, I think, is being played in Lucknow, right? At the Ekana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's at
so
the Ekana Stadium.
never know what to expect from those pitches up there.
Never know what to expect from Lucknow.
Never know what to expect from Lucknow. DC's wheels fell off when they were more interested in building others' team than their own. That Tucklu. I mean, now that man, I won't say Tucklu, but that man is a powerful man, sweet man.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think one of my schoolmates, I think he's the father of one of my schoolmates. And they were absolutely like so loaded in school. It was unbelievable. Like they would come to school in 5 cars.
Wow.
And one for the sister, one for the brother, one for their football kit, one for their lunch, and one just like an escort. But I mean, he owns like everything, which is madness. That last mega auction fucked DC so much. They had a super team, which they has Shikhar, Hitman, Stoinis, Rabada, Avesh, and Ashwin. Pant and Axar and Nokwe were already there, saying Nischal. Yeah, I mean, we can see how the transformation has happened.
Let's give him a wide. So good review there from Shaw.
Especially with Avesh, Ashwin. I wouldn't say Shikhar, because Shikhar, you were always kind of, like with Warner coming back, they were always kind of going to go left field with Shikhar. Hetmyer is someone who they also would dearly miss. Shaw pulls this one away for a single. I mean, it's been such a tame power play this from Delhi. It's unbelievable. I hope one of you guys are winning the power play predictions, or at least you guys are in contention. Nischal, quickly like this video, because we've been taking all your comments and we'll take more of them going forward. 46 for 1, same the Brown analyst. I hope you've said it, at least at the 4th over mark, because I know that 3rd over was chaotic, 4th over was chaotic or whatever. But yeah, Prithvi, come on. They're showing a lot of things about you. Maybe they're reverse jinxing it, Prithvi. It's your time to shine. The target's 235. I keep looking up at that, and I'm just like, they're miles away. They're absolutely miles away.
It has finally come below 200, the required runs.
You know what they
Fire
need
was
now?
already done.
They need a knock like that Nicholas Puran played against RCB last year. 50 or 14 or something like that. They need that kind of knock.
Oh, good ball.
Come on, Abhishek Pural. You're not playing for Bengal in a first-class game, man. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Wait.
15 runs per over is the required rate, and he's having a little drive through fucking offside. Sorry. Have they reviewed it?
That's what I felt. With Hadi coming in or not?
I mean, dare I say they're wasting a review
Probably
on Pural?
just change of field maybe for that.
Just a change of field.
Potentially, yep.
Which effort has been a little clever, dude. Where was Bairstow in 2016? Bro, Kane had also just one good season for SRH. Yes, Dhawan performed well, but others were more like cameo performers, saying Sanjay. And Sanjay, I think, is an SRH fan.
Oh, good shot.
Good shot.
Oh,
Finally.
Well played.
That's what I expect. Be crafty like that. I don't mind it. But at least give yourselves a chance to have like a boundary option over there. Another ball left in the power play. Heard Manoj is medium fast bowler who can bat. Should RCB get him? I mean, again, I've been crying out for like them to stick with Vishak and to get someone like Manoj Wankhede. But
Longer, even after doing well, he's unable to get through.
Unbelievable.
and imagine if that Saurav Chauhan actually did well, and people will say, "Oh yeah, that 6 over long on gave me some confidence." But again, like Lomro, he's won one game against Punjab for you and did really well in the other game, and you drop him. Shocking. That's Pierce the offside for 4. They might not chase this one, or they will. Well done, Tim David. That's the Aussie in you more than the Singaporean, but maybe I'm wrong. 46 for 1. 6 overs. Brown analysts get it right. He said it at some point in time. I know I read Brown analysts saying 46 for 1. Well done if you have got it right, Brown analyst. DM us on Twitter. You won the power play contest. And of course, you don't get the True Elements one. Sorry, we give you a $500 Amazon voucher, which you can use to your discretion.
So well done.
Well done, man. Well done. Honest props to you.
Ah.
Oh, it's all going off. It's all going off. It's coming out of my
chakras.
Literally from my gut. The gut feel in me had it in you that you were going to win. But yeah, props to you, Brown analyst. And now, time for the second prediction contest. Just again, for fun games. This is the time contest, which infamously was loved by Jagmeet Singh Oberoi, who's one of the viewers, and he got it right. And then since then, we've actually kept it as a trend. So let's see if you guys can tell us what time this particular game will end. What time is it on?
6.
It's 6 flat right now. So what time will the game end? I'm hoping it ends at 7 o'clock, so I get 20 minutes to drive home, and then 20 minutes to pick up some booze on the way. I don't need 20 minutes to pick up booze on the way. 10 minutes to pick up booze on the way, and then sit down for my United Liverpool game, and hope there's a cracking game. I just want a lot of goals. I would take what happened in the FA Cup, but that's again wishful thinking. But given how the Premier League's happened, and I know Shaunak will agree with me, Arsenal winning 3-0, Palace getting beaten 4-2 by City. So there's goals and there should be goals. Imagine a drab 0-0. Fuck that.
Oh, President is here.
Come on. So Nabi to Porel, is this a matchup or what? I mean, even though they've never bowled to each other. But like in terms of the off spinner to the left-handed batter, I don't like mega auction theory. Gojo Sensai YT. You new to the channel, Gogo. Or Gojo. Please subscribe. You guys were trash talking about Rajasthan Royals. Now does it feel like what is a bad word beginning with B and 2 stars have left? But is top like UTT. Can you tell us that now? Curious. What is B star? I mean, unless like you're really messing about, because it has to be at least fine. If it was B star, I'd get that. Like BC, get that fully. And yeah, I now look like a BC after I was mouthing off Rajasthan Royals. We prop to them, and it's all like every one of you call your fucking things right. Yeah, sometimes I have to eat humble pie, and I have.
We all eat humble pie sometimes.
Exactly.
Fine.
But please tell us what was that bad word. We'll shout it out if we like it. Shaw milking it now. Come on, Prithvi. When do you go in your head that listen, shit's gonna hit the fan here if I'm not gonna be putting the accelerator down? I don't like the mega auction theory. He goes on to say Ashutosh. Others also rebuilt their team and did reasonably well, except for RSBDC. Yeah, it is shocking. It's absolutely shocking.
Yeah, it's also like a lot of things, right? Not just who you don't get, but what were your other options?
Yeah.
That's also as important. So
that is true. 49 for 1 then. They're just milking singles. Are they already kind of waving the white flag, Jeet? Thinking, cool damage control. Let's play like Dhoni. In terms of the nice Dhoni. Understanding that the equation's out. But yeah. Because I'm a huge Dhoni fan. Dude, I traveled with them. CSK, first class charter. And I can't be rude to them anymore. If RCB don't win the cup, CSK is winning.
Here's your abbreviation.
Okay. But none of us, to be fair... Do you see each other's hand? Okay, that's going a little step too far. But yeah, understand that fully. I mean, I was stoked by even that other guy in the comments who said BSDK to me. And then I was like, you mean like bhai sabko dua karo, right? 100% BSDK means that.
Obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
It should mean that.
100%. So I don't know why you guys have to start it. But yeah, just fun and games, guys. Just fun and games. Has there been a team that has benefited with more all-cash deals than MI? It's a very...
Who others have had such deals? I can't recall any other team.
I remember the first ever transfer which happened was Zach going to MI and RCB getting Robin Uthappa. And Uthappa spoke to me about that. Oh, won't carry. And he's found the fence. No, he'll come back for 2, Prithvi Shaw. And he doesn't like running, Prithvi Shaw. He doesn't like running, but he needs to. 53 for 1, 7 overs gone. It's just a matter of time that Mumbai win this game. Or am I wrong? Are we going to see a punt miracle? Are we going to see these DC batters step up? Let us know in the comments right now. If Hardik can't bowl, or even if he's not bowling on purpose, Jeet, he shouldn't be on New York Jet. We can't afford no bowling in our top 5.
But he might as well start bowling, right? For the World Cup. Who knows? At least he's fit enough, as we saw in the first few games. And that is what the criticism was, right? He was taking the new ball when there was an option to go to Jasprit Bumrah. So when Jasprit Bumrah has been given the new ball,
and the way I see it,
not required either.
I agree. The way I see it is like, let him not bowl in the power play. Once in a while, it's all right. Just to surprise the opposition. Yeah. But predominantly, you want Hardik to bowl. Otherwise, what's the point of him just as a batter,
so
right?
I believe he will start bowling. And he's at least fit enough to bowl. So why not?
And not all the times would we expect a quota of 4 to be bowled out. Right?
Yeah.
Chalo is here. Wicket
chalo PC. DC ke saath. DC mat ban.
Wicket alert. Let's see who goes first.
Come on.
360s or a wicket. Let's go. Jai Mata Di.
Oh, come on. Come on, Piyush Chawla.
Man, how old is he actually? What's the right number? Can anybody
He's
guess?
younger than Virat, but on paper, I don't know. I'm guessing a 38.
No, that is.
You always kind of look at, when you talk about age in Indian cricketers, you'll be like, let's see when they made their debut. So then when Piyush Chawla made his debut for India, I remember he got Sachin out with the googly in an India game, and then he just shot to fame. When do you think he started play for India? 2006, I think, or 2007.
I think
Should be before,
before
7, right?
yeah.
So if it's 2007, let's say it's 2007, I'm guessing it would have been 20 at best. So 86, and then now he must be 36.
He's 35 on paper.
35.
Oh,
Wow.
1988 born.
1988 born, which is the same year Kohli's born,
Yeah.
5th of November. But this guy's
December, 24 December.
December.
A day before Cook was up.
Oh my God.
Chalo Shabai, Jai Mata Di, let's
Shot,
go!
Priti, shot! That's the one we need. Get out of here, Mumbai. Come on, show us some Delhi fight. Show us what the DC Toli are all proud about all the time. Show us why Shubh believes in this franchise. Show us why Gurki Rath is taking a break from cricket because he was anticipating Delhi's fuck-ups. Shocking. Keep your comments coming through, Ashutosh, and all the lovely lads and ladies watching.
This is a leggy, right?
Leggy. He's picked it, read it like a book, and he's deposited in that stand. So 60 for 1. Oh, good ball, but he's cut that away for 4.
Well done, buddy.
Great improvisation, rocking on the back foot and finding the boundary. So is this the over, or are they going to target spin?
And they should.
They
And
should.
they have to target somebody.
I have to target somebody.
I think you have to keep going both balls. Look for 2 more sixes.
And there is
Yeah.
Parth Jindal, the man who writes Paras. For my slip of the tongue over there. But yeah, I mean, again, Delhi needs some sort of positives. Even if they lose and Shaw gets a really good 70, you take it. Shot, Prithvi Shaw.
Shabash.
Come on. And yes, Sai Baba is watching. Come on, he's blessing you, man. This is your time to shine. You have to get going. When was the last time you saw Shaw 50 in the IPL? Yeah, it's been ages. It's been absolutely ages.
Keep going. They just keep going.
That was mad. A Shaw 50 has to be in like 2022. Don't remember him scoring anything 2023. Follow-up question saying, Anubhav Sarkar, if Kohli and Rohit weren't going, would you take back Abhishek? Oh! Leading
Good
edge.
over,
for
16
now.
of
Good
it.
over 16 of it.
Would you guys take Abhishek? Sharma, you mean?
Yeah, of course.
Abhishek Sharma, yeah.
Not Purohit.
He's definitely higher up the ranks of an Ishan Kishan for sure. But in terms of that overseas, I'm saying, in terms of that opening slots, 3 names, Kohli, Rohit, Jaiswal, and Abhishek is banging that door. He's banging that door. But again, I want him to bowl a little bit more for SRH, but again, that's wishful thinking. About the add-ons to the watch-along, live video cams would be a nice touch, saying Singhal. So as in like different shots? Or like how do you want us to do it? Can you elaborate on that point? But
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from. Essentially, it is, of course, a strategic timeout right now. And it just makes me fast forward to tomorrow's game quickly then. What are your early predictions, Jeet? CSK KKR.
Oof. I'm still kind of tilted in CSK's favor because I don't see how they are going to roll out a spin track,
Fair.
which means the effectiveness of Naran is going to drop, Varun is going to drop, and potentially Suyash Sharma as well. So I'm still kind of thinking it's hard to breach CSK's fortress.
And do you think CSK will make a change or two because they've lost the last 2 games?
So if, of course, Pathirana is fit again, then he should be back. And if Mustafizur also has come back after his visa thing, then I believe those 2 changes are on the cards with Moin going out.
Okay. On paper, Nix, and I know games aren't won on paper, CSK KKR, who starts favourites?
At this point in time, I'd want to say KKR.
Hmm.
Purely
Despite
from
it's Chepok.
I mean, the Chepak bid actually works in their favor if it stays true to
Yeah.
the spin bid.
Yeah.
Because, see, historically, we've discussed this in the past so many times. Chennai's options to hit spin at this point of time are Shivam only.
Ashivam.
Gaikwad, if Gaikwad bats deep, it's a different ball game.
Okay.
But bats deep at a good strike rate. So that is the challenge there for them. Because Rahane has had trouble against spin.
Yeah.
Rachin hasn't faced much of spin. He's
Yeah.
been out before that. So a middle order, you'll need Samir Rizvi tomorrow. So very keen to see, because he could be a very handy option to try out versus Suyash, Varun and Sunil.
Yeah.
So on paper, you feel KKR have the goods, but a lot will depend on how Gaikwad and Chennai bowl, because their bowling was, don't even have the right word. It was worse than Delhi did today. It
Wow.
was that bad in their power play.
That's mad.
But
Remember,
that's the thing that a flat pitch would nullify the biggest threats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that
a
I
is,
was
big
just going to
point.
say
And
that.
that is what CSK had done previously as well, and that's
Yeah.
how they plan, which is
Yeah,
Yeah, spot
Be a
on,
fair way
guys.
to go.
Spot on. And remember, KKR can draw solace at the fact that they won with a shit team last year at Chepauk, even though the league at that point in time already saw CSK qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah.
I was doing fan camps for that. Keep your comments coming through. I know we took that one earlier from Singal. Adyan was suggesting something to watch along. We'll take that. What is your opinion on the variety of an India World Cup score? Plenty of time to get cracking on that conversation in due course. So let's just hold our horses. All the India chat can save later. Pant is, of course, describing the conditions. Shaw is describing the conditions of Pant.
It's absolutely bald.
He's gone bald. He's gone Daryl Mitchell
Wow.
kind of bald, man. That's mad. Yeah, so what were you saying? I asked you to elaborate on this point. I mean, what kind of video cams are you talking about? Like different angles? Like instead of just a static screen, close-up angles? Or how would you like it? Tell us and we'll try to incorporate it as much as we can. It's time MI start looking beyond Piyush now. He hasn't looked threatening at all this season, a shadow of his last season self. The options that they have is Kumar Kartikeya, Shreyas Gopal's there. Who else do they have as an Indian spinner, MI?
well, that's it. Shams
Shams
Milani.
Milani,
Yeah.
Do they have Suchit still? No,
No,
right?
they don't.
Shams Milani was tried and tested, like Jeet pointed out, in the first two games.
Personally, I would go for Kumar Kartikeya, left
Yeah.
arm spinner, who's quite versatile. So he's got the finger spin and he's got the wrist spin as well. So I personally think he's going to be the best option out of the lot, at least ahead of Shams Mulani. They could have tried him for those first three games.
And in terms of, yeah, generally as well, if you look at how those three options are, you can really kind of take a pick in terms of how it goes. By the way, this is the perfect PR plug. Take a look at that. Good initiative, 100% from the MI to, of course, encourage school kids and education as the forefront of this plan. But, I mean, Ravi Shastri, Sachin Tendulkar, Neeta Ambani, tell me that is Mumbai without Mumbai. Porel looking absolutely all right for his 13 of 11, but boy, you're not chasing 134 here, are you? It's 235 actually you're chasing.
Yeah, I think it's the last over head from Piyush, but that they have to keep going from both ends now. There is nothing to wait for.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's the elaboration from Adhyayan of the live video cams. I mean, like you can have a separate section and add people through video calls or something. That's a fair one as well.
Yeah, that's actually something we'll consider doing. We want to actually start a live call-in show post the World Cup and all of that stuff. So lots of things to look forward to this year, let alone this summer on cricket.com.
Good shot.
Prithvi Shaw pulling it away in four.
Yes.
Come on, and it's a 50.
Finally.
It is a 50. Shauna, quickly ask the stats guy, when was the last time Shaw scored a 50 in the IPL, dude? That's just been back of my mind. I think I was in a relationship back then, so it's been a while that I've been single, man. Come on, Prithvi Shaw. Tells me also that you've been out of form for a while.
Yeah, and I also give it to Jeet. He called me yesterday that Shaw will get a
Amazing. Well done.
get a score, not a 50, but he told me that Shaw will come good.
Well done.
So well done to Jeet. And see, that's why we have people like them here.
Ooh.
Shot wide, cracked for a boundary.
No more. Wow. Now they are changing the gears. But again, the attack needs to come from both sides. So maybe if the spinners continue from the other end, maybe Porel needs to start attacking now. It's high time.
I still find it very surprising that Hardik is not bowling.
Yeah, I don't know. It's quite weird. It was last game, right, when he did not bowl at all.
Yeah, at all. Not even a single over.
And
Even
before
today, before that he bowled and he got slacked that
Yeah.
bowled 4.
so he's bowling 3 or 4 every game.
Yeah.
So that's quite surprising. And I think also the addition of Madhwal has kind of ensured that his role. Oh, that's a single.
Single. I'm very interested to see how they go with Chawla next over, because I think he's someone that they want to bowl 4 off. So if Shaw keeps going, where does Chawla bowl? And does it look to get him stumped or caught at long on? So interesting times.
I'm thinking they might go back to Mohammad Nabi for the next over, since Chawla conceded 16 of that.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
good chance. Oh, why not go for Bumrah for an over to break this partnership?
Bumrah,
We still have 2 remaining, right?
But I think they'll use Bumrah only when they need to use him.
yeah.
Till
But
then, short.
shot,
for-
Shabash, Abhishek. More like
Maybe now they might need him just to, of course, bring things back into a little bit more of their advantage. Rahul Aswani continuing to be interactive, which is always good to see. Setting Porel up has ended up being pointless. Seeing the way he's playing, coach and captain need to define clear roles for him. In that case, it should have just been to smack it. That's what we mentioned when he walked out of bat 12 balls ago. Rewind the watch along and check it out. We said the exact point. So great minds think alike, Rahul. Quickly give this a video a like, we should say. Neeta Ambani is just looking at Ravi Shastri like one of those BKC buildings and be like, I think we should rework on this. But 17th May 2023 against Punjab
Shaw.
Kings. The last time Prithvi Shaw scored a 50. Thank you, Ashutosh, for being the auxiliary stat man in the chat. We love that. 17th May 2023. I was dating that. Yeah, that's insane. I was just like casting my mind back. Right, let's see what's going to happen. Is Mohammad Nabi, one of you boys called it?
Jeet said Nabi.
Brilliant. I mean, Jeet literally, when he's staying with Nikhil, then it's rubbing off, bro. Like the whole Nostradamus touch. What's going to happen? But just jokes apart, let's see if Nabi can, of course, get a breakthrough. He starts off with a low full toss. It's Shaw.
Should just be one. He's never running two. So
He's never running two. 57, 31, especially at this time of the game where it's absolutely sapping conditions as well. Right, Porel has to go. Rahul Aswani mentioned in the comments. And now he really, really needs to go because there's still Pant, there's Stubbs, and then there's Jai Mata Di. No, there's Axar, to be fair. But Axar has not looked like the traditional Axar we know and we love.
Yeah.
But
So
84-9.
this is as obvious a wicket alert that you'd call. That he's definitely going to go after
Something's going to happen.
So something's got to give.
Nabi, fast and full, outside off.
Yeah, or into the pads.
Traditional off spin.
Too.
Come on, Abhishek Porel. You've just had a chat with Ponting and Ganguly. Surely the messaging would have been better. Surely. And I like how this particular PR gig has the sun in the background, just for good measure. And then the school kids over there. But yeah, I don't know whether Hardik's not giving himself the ball because he feels pressured by the fans, dare I say. Shot.
But not hit well.
Oh my God.
This is good tight stuff from Nabi, not giving them room.
That is true. Next, you normally kind of say in a chase, you kind of look at it in a very good way, which I've been starting to do so the same, which is like, how many sixes do you need, right? So in the next 10.3 overs, how many sixes do they need? Forget singles and fours and all of that.
At this paradox, because it's 234, it's too many.
So 16?
Yeah, 15 to 20.
Can we put a countdown of sixes?
Yeah, you'd love to have at least say 15 sixes from here on.
Okay.
But like the number that you said, that gives you 90 runs more.
True.
So you put 90 there, it's like 170 odd. So you need 60 of the remaining 45 odd.
That's mad. 16 sixes.
So, but then that's possible.
It's possible.
But what's difficult is to hit 15 sixes. So
Romario got 3 of them in the last over for Mumbai. But Nabi again, so crafty, just knows what he's doing, man.
For a reason. And see, some captain can realize maybe an off spinner can also bowl to a right.
Yeah.
Now on cue, Shaw will hit a 6. just because it's been said.
No, but even then it's a decent over.
Very good over.
But they don't look at it like that. See,
sadly they don't.
Oh, 6.
And
6.
Oh, is it a wicket?
No, 6. 6.
So that's
but again, like you said, even the 6 is being scored, 10 off it.
10 off it, which you can afford.
100% afford. 94 for 110 overs gone.
14 more.
14 more now. That's why I like looking at it like that, where you can just count off the 6s. And Stubbs will have a few things to say today with the bat because he's been in decent form. Punts back-to-back 50s. So even though there's no Mitch Marsh, you feel like Abhishek Porel needs to start hitting, man. Come on.
Isn't this just a good time to reflect how much the game has changed?
Yeah.
That in 2 overs, we've gone from having no hopes for Delhi.
Yeah. There's some glimmer of hope. There could be light.
If they do this, they can get this done.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's best time to bring in Jasprit Bumrah. Try to break the partnership right now.
Yeah, and you were saying that exact same thing before this over.
Yeah,
right?
Because he's got 3 overs remaining. Had it been 2, it would have been a different case altogether. Yeah. But with 3 in the bank, he can always ball 1 right now and try to dismiss one of Shaw or Porel.
If you're DC, then would you like to go after him, or you say that let's just take 12, 13 out if we can?
If 12, 13, if you can get 12, 13, it's a win for you.
Yeah, that's what I said. So 12, 13 is your target then, assuming it is Bumrah. And
I think, is it Bumrah? I honestly think they might not bowl Bumrah here. Yeah, they don't bowl Bumrah here. It's Madhwal. So
bowling is third?
Yeah. Sure, this is what I mean, Abhishek Porel. It's fine. It's fine. It's 4. It's 4. He misjudged it, and I don't blame the president. He's normally a decent fielder. And Madhwal, again, good thinking, but great cricket all over, apart from that fielding. And they're holding back Bumrah, Jeet. I generally feel Hardik's just like, not just for that, but still they need 150 or 140 from the last 10. I think they'll just flirt with the closer and closer to the death over thing. They can afford to get your Madhwal and Nabi to bowl out over here. And they realize that Delhi don't have the fucking batting depth. Their batting arsenal today is just questionable.
But this is not the game to backload also, given your other options.
Mm.
So Gerald has gone for run.
Short for.
Short, yeah, short.
That's 2.
Oh, come back for 2,
Oh.
but that Pant won't run. Pant won't run. Pant will run.
Sure.
Oh my God. Sorry, Shaw. Why do I keep saying Pant? Shaw won't run.
Sure.
Jesus. What are the two? What are these two doing playing drives in a match? You're chasing a mammoth total. Just go aerial, saying Ashtosh.
I mean, so far they've done it right, probably 10, 15 shot from where they want to, but 100 for 2.
100%. Look, there are different ways to skin a cat. They're doing it their way. I mean, I know maybe you can skin the cat faster. We'd all like that. Not the first Afghan president dropped the ball. Oh my God.
Okay.
Ashutosh, behave. I would channelize my inner Sanjay Manjrekar. Why is Nabi even fielding at the
Why
boundary?
not?
He's good, man. Safe pair of hands.
भाई 4-5 रन लेके जाएगा फ्री में.
You're not always judging a fielder standing at the boundary in terms of the agility and how nimble he is. Short, Porel. Oh, well fielded, Tilak. Well fielded, man. I think he improvised really well. Like it was
Porel is now suddenly starting to get the ball to skim off, like race off his back.
Yeah.
So let's see.
By the way, we're having that stupid time prediction contest. It's stupid only because, like, it's fun to see if actually someone wins it. What is the time?
6:21.
6:21. So, what time will this game finish? I.e., when will MI take the final wicket or bowl the final ball? Or when will DC hit the final run? We will, of course, give you guys a good shout out if you guys get it right. Just for shits and giggles, let us know in the comments, of course. Right, 57 balls remain in this game, and they still need over 130.
Good ball.
And a good ball, that. Do you think Shaw's running out of steam?
He is. He's not. I mean, that is what has always been a concern. Not always, but at least for the last 2 seasons, where Shaw's fitness has been a big thing, a big factor. Why Ricky has, been kind of keeping him out. Of course, plus the off-field issues.
Fair enough. 7:20 saying Narayan 123. Narayan 123.
It's exactly an hour from here.
7:21 saying Harman is on. So all you guys think it'll just be perfect in time for the LSG GT promo clip and then the first ball and all of that. Of course, it won't be finishing before the toss for sure. Pant is just like waking himself up.
Yeah,
Come on, are we going to see something? Are we going to see something?
Bumrah is going to come next over.
Bro.
3 overs. So
right now, DC at least giving the B season MCs back to them, man. We need that fight. We need that ticker. We don't want to just roll over one-sided contest. It's a Sunday watch-along. We picked it for a reason. And, man, look, I'm not a Mumbai Indian fan. I've never liked them, to be fair. And I want, of course, them to win a few games. Let me not just be that evil. But today, I'm just backing Delhi. And I know this is a mountain, but mountains are there to be climbed and all of that shit.
That's dispute. And he's...
he's put it down. Kotsa.
Gerald.
That's a sitter if there ever was. We talk about drop catches. Last night, we saw Trent Bolt dropping Faf du Plessis, I think it was. But today, this should be taken at any child in Azad Maidan, which is not too far away from the Wankhede, they would take that, swallow that in their sleep. Madness. 7:07 saying Ashutosh Bajpa in terms of when the game will get done. Lover of street food, me and Prithvi Shaw, let's go. Okay. Street food.
Everybody is.
You know what? Speaking of street food, I'm going to Calcutta for the first time properly where I can experience the city. Otherwise, I've always done like airport, hotel, stadium, and then fuck off types. But this time, if you guys are watching from Kolkata, so tell me some amazing street food places. I'm talking curry rolls, Chinese. I'm a proper non-vegetarian, so please. Is beef served there? No, right? It is. It is. Oh, get in. Sorry. Just saying. Don't cancel me or my citizenship. No, I don't want MI to win any game. Internal MI hater saying Nabodit. Everyone has that similar feeling about MI because of everyone thinks, it's money and all of that stuff. But maybe, I don't know. You guys have your own sort of things to say.
Finally.
Come on. So Mumbai were 113 for 3 this stage and Delhi 107 for 1. But the batting might that the Mumbai Indians had.
The last 48 of 2 overs of Nokia.
Okay, so it is BUMRAH. We saw Dhoni and Mustafizur all those years in the Asia Cup. Has BUMRAH just shoved offshore? That's bad. And he just ran without his bat. That's such a funny scene of Prithvi Shaw. But yeah, at least something in that Madhwal over, but this should have been swallowed by Gerald Coates. He's put a sitter. Stubbs winning them with 6 should be iconic. Am I underutilized him saying Harman is on? That would be some story, some script. What have you scripted today, Jay Shah? Please tell us.
13 more sixes at least.
13 more sixes at least, yeah, you're right. Because you said 15, they've got 2 after that. Emma is the Australia of the IPL. Shot!
Bro.
Oh, that should have hit the gap.
Good angle covered there.
100%. Like, I like the whippage, even though it was a Bumrah in swinger. That is why this much hate you relax with Vasant. If you guys are watching in the Hindi broadcast, they've just shown that little banner that the DC fans put up for Pant in Vizag, which is "You'll never walk alone." Obviously sentimental for 2 reasons. One, with that whole accident, but he's also a Liverpool fan, which I realized. So maybe he wants to finish off the game before he can watch the Liverpool United game as well, Rishabh Pant. And I'm pretty sure Rishabh Pant is what I've heard, and I'm pretty sure you heard that from the Breakfast of Champions chat that Gaurav Kapoor had with Sky. After a really good game that Pant has, he orders 2 toasts. Oh, good ball, Bumrah. He ordered 2 toasts from the hotel, and he orders like 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream, and he puts that between, and he just goes at it.
Wow, that's something new.
That's mad. And then here's Kohli being vegan. Be like, yeah, chimichurri mushrooms, please. Thank you. I'm just like, what? But yeah, and then there's Mayank Yadav, who's eating good old dal chawal and killing it with a mad action. Man, like, long live him. The only way Delhi could even be close to winning this if they can hit Bumrah for more than 10s. I mean, remember, we were talking about MIDC games.
Oh, man.
And there was a certain Pant who took down a certain Bumrah. Whether that's deja vu or not, only time will tell. Because Bumrah's still bowling a second over, and Jeet was reiterating that point. The fact that how long are they going to hold him back? So, yep.
Oh, that's LSG coming in.
Adab se haraenge.
Adab.
Adab se. Well done. So let's see if LSG can get the points tonight, or whether GT will be able to kind of put aside all those talks after losing to Punjab at home. So keen to see KL and company.
Big game for Vishnu that.
Yeah.
Hasn't had a great time.
I think this game I'm 100% watching on highlights because I won't be watching it because I'm going to be watching my United game, but it'll be fascinating to keep an eye on it. Oh my God! Oh my God! Shaw. Prithvi Shaw just congratulate Bumrah and walk off because no one would have played that. What a ball that is. If there's a better advertisement for a Yorker, that is it. What a ball.
I'll just take this moment and say privilege to watch this.
Privilege, man. To be in the Bumrah era. Seriously.
Dude, how do you play that? There is no way anybody can play that. Look at it come in and just pitch.
Oh my God.
Days of the middle.
Question for the chat. Anyone in world cricket could have played that, past or present? Let us know. I don't think so because that was just a beaut. And Prithvi Shaw, it's not your fault, man.
Not your fault.
And you played really well. Fair enough in front of your home crowd in terms of you being a Mumbai boy and all of that. But 110 for 2. And Tristan Stubbs ahead of Pant. What do you guys say? Do you guys agree with that move or not? Actually, that's a good live poll. If you can just chick one out. No, put one out. Is this a good move?
So I'll tell you
Yes
one
or
thing.
no?
Against CSK, Patirana was bowling. He cleaned up somebody. Tristan Stubbs' first ball Yorker was cleaned up. So maybe Bumrah can replicate that.
That is mad.
Probably the best time to dismiss Tristan Stubbs.
And Introspect saying, what a bowler. Channelizing is in a Harsha Vogle. For sure, man. What a ball that
If
was.
Stubbs goes first ball, it will just make the promotion look even more stupid.
No, that's true. That is true.
But I can't think of why they would send Stubbs right now and not Pant. Navi will anyways bowl, bro.
Yeah, I know. Or maybe they just want Pant to the last
Don't get
7
that first
overs.
ball.
Unleashed.
Don't get that first ball.
Please.
Don't get that
Come on,
first ball.
6.
Don't get that first ball.
Oh, man.
Very poor ball
Cutter.
to get the first ball.
Never mind. What an over. The wicket.
Just Bumrah, just
That
4
wicket.
runs in a wicket.
4 runs in that wicket. That's why you
Cheat code,
talk
man,
about his
cheat code.
overs as being a cheat code, gold dust, whatever adjective which comes to mind. And now the required rate. Work your math, guys. It's about 16, pretty much. It's unbelievable. This reminded me of the Yorker of Gale in 2016.
And
That
he
was a low
waiting for
full
it.
toss. That
And he was
curve.
planning for it
Yeah.
since a while. If you hear him speak about it, you know.
And we've seen good Yorkers in the past in the IPL. Russell being bowled up at Bada and that super over. Stain to Reina, I can recollect really quickly as well. But this one, of course, and Bumrah has just had so many examples to choose from. It's quite mad. That reminded me of the Yorker to Gale. Yeah, you mentioned that one. and we'll take those comments. Doesn't matter who hate MI. One thing I have respect for is their scouting system that is consistently scouted talents for the national side with such consistency. Other teams are catching up now. I mean, not necessarily. Every team has had some part to play in the Indian scheme of things. Your Chahals, your Sirages, for
But then they
RCB,
still are able to give youngsters better platforms to come good as
Yeah,
compared to
100%.
other.
Even your CSK has been able to kind of
Only
have
one,
that.
only a few in the recent times.
Yeah.
So
RR, you could say that in
Chawla.
recent times, short.
Oh,
No, but I agree
Come back
with
for two.
Sanjay.
Come back for two. Easy.
MI have been a notch above when it
Yeah,
has
yeah.
come to domestic scouting.
Yeah,
They
they've been
haven't
brilliant. All the days since John Wright to
Yeah.
how it has been with Mahela and team, they've just been brilliant. And Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya are probably testament to that. Bumrah is a testament to that. So just great for that. But Rajasthan Royals off late have also been working their magic, producing Indian talents. It's a conveyor belt. Great stuff.
Rahul says, agree with Stubbs at this stage of the game. He's in good touch. Fair.
Okay.
I think it just made them bowl Chawla. I don't think they would have bowled.
Sure, he's in good touch, all right. That is 6, but maybe by just matters in the barest of margins.
It was close.
It was close, but knowing that Wankhede is kind of dimensionally small,
Yeah.
you'd put your money for 6 over there. So look,
Yeah.
we put a live poll out, I already think.
12 more.
12 more 6s is what Nick says, and they need it. They really, really need it. Still 115 required, so they need to go big here. Jeet, let me ask you a quick one. The last 5 overs, MI got 96. But mathematically and psychologically, what will be Delhi's aim to get that number 2? Last 5 overs, what would you want to chase? 84?
Ideally, not more than 80, but you need someone like Tristan Stubbs still batting. If
Yeah.
he's gone, it's really going to be hard for the other batters to actually pull it off. Kumar Kushagra playing his first game, a very
Yeah.
difficult
So let
one.
me give you a scenario and throw it 10 minutes forward to the future. 15th over mark, DC are 150 for 3, Pant and Stubbs. And Stubbs is looking really good. 150 for 3, that means, literally 84 or 85.
of the last 5. But if Bumrah has got 2 of those 5,
Oh, yeah. The cheat
luck,
code
it's
that
not
he
happening.
is.
it's not happening.
And Bumrah and that Yorker, just honestly, true element. Real shout out to y'all, man. That is literally 1 + 1 in cricket is 2. You talk about Bumrah, you talk about Yorker instantly after. They scammed through for a single over there, but this Romaria Shepherd also made a huge difference. I mean, unbelievable. 5 overs, 96 is what they got, but he got, of course, a huge part of that. 32 in the final over. Go check out the highlights if you're just joining us in this watch along. Nani Core 4, good to see you in the chat. Took us so long to get your comment rolling. Why did MI bring in so many kids just because they don't boo? I mean, we were hinting that could be a possibility.
Oh,
Shot!
Rahul,
What a shot that is! Oh, is that the biggest?
Shabash.
Or was that the Romario Shepherd one, which is the biggest?
So
With
Stubbs
6,
will
oh my
keep
God.
going over cow corner since that
Yeah.
is his hot spot. So all of his success come in that region. So he's probably going for another one.
Lads, if he gets
Last
another
one.
one, and now 11
11.
sixes.
11.
Just remember that number
He'll
11.
probably go for it again over cow corner.
I
There's no
agree.
reason to not do. I mean, he's sent up to hit out spin. So
I agree with you, gentlemen. Sanjay going on to say it's criminal to even think of trolling Bumrah. Maybe they don't know how much Indian cricket fans have cried to a bowler like Bumrah. Just can only enjoy him till he plays.
Oh,
Come on, Stubbs.
plays
I was
him
in your, arc, man.
another 16 run over of
Or
Chawla.
as Axar would say, "Marne wala bolta be." Whatever, 127 for 2, 13 overs gone. So that's still 108 of the last 7. They need 2 more 20-run overs to just bring it back.
So let's go this way. They
Yeah.
have 2 of Bumrah.
2 of Bumrah,
You get max 20 of them.
2 of Courtesy.
Yeah, well, I'm not thinking
Okay,
others. This
okay.
is just 2 of Bumrah. You
Oh.
get 20 off. How
This-
many do you need then of the remaining?
Sorry. Go on. I thought I found another trick with the balloons
It
going.
happens like this.
I want to bring fire. Why can I bring fire? Like the Undertaker celebration. But yeah, okay, go on to your analogy.
I completely lost.
7 overs left. So
7
Bumrah,
overs left,
2 overs, 20.
So you need how many? Approximately that much.
Right? So 80
85.
of 5.
Oh my
That's
God.
80 of 5.
Yeah.
But then that is possible.
Yeah, that is possible.
I mean, you can go after.
But that
let's say-
Bumrah also overs is saying 10. Best case scenario for Delhi.
I mean, but that 10 you should expect them to get
Yeah.
at least 10. So
MI got 33 boundaries. DC's got 18. They need at least 15 more. Is that cut away? Oh,
well
they
done.
come back for 2. Come back for 2.
and Abhishek,
Oh, you had to come back for 2. You. God, I'm just going to mute myself there.
Yeah.
They need at least 15 more. Yeah, we took that comment. Oh, Ramadan Mubarak, Rashid Bhai. To be fair, Bumrah was also getting traction playing for Gujarat as well. I also heard skipper
Yeah.
Parthiv Patel stood up for him when the action was suspected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parthiv also played a huge part in Bumrah's rise. It's not that well documented, but some of the interviews,
Yeah.
because Parthiv hailed from Gujarat and of course Bumrah is from Gujarat. Stubbs has improved and Brevis has digressed. It takes time for youngsters to level
it's
up, saying the
completely
lane.
fine and fair, bro.
It's fine, it's all right. Cover driven for 2.
That should be 2.
Come back with ease,
Yeah.
Tristan Stubbs.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen more drives in any game than this one. I
Mhm.
just have felt like everybody's driven. Shaw was happy to drive. Porel was happy to drive. But in overdrive is what Porel has to go now.
Yeah.
Because you really need a boundary every ball from his end at least.
So that's true. By the way, they're showing the Purple Cap leaderboard. Chahal on top of the pops. But who do we predict now? MNL prior to the IPL? Do you remember your Purple Cap?
Arshdeep Singh.
Arshdeep. I wonder who I predicted. Did I go for a spinner or what?
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Good ball, but come back for 2. Come back for 2. Come back for 2. Porel, you have to come back, man. Otherwise, like.
Now they've been able to put more.
Okay,
pressure
come on, Abhishek Porel. Come on. Show me the Bengali in you. Show us the little fight that Dada had while he was batting. Orange cap reminders, of course, Kohli up there and there above. But Riyan Parag also 185 runs. He could have added to that, but he fell, just for 4 yesterday. So maybe he was just giving his role model catching practice. Who do you think has been more successful in the IPL, Brevis or Stubbs? I mean, sample size.
Small sample size. Take a call.
Brevis has got a wicket for starters. Stubbs has it.
But that wicket was
Of
also
who?
not out.
Yeah, not out.
Virat Kohli.
Of the GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah, but I understand the question, but again, small sample size.
Yeah, I cannot believe that Mumbai Indians are having 3 overs of Shepherd and none of Hardik. I don't know who this helps, but okay.
But it's so strange, right? Like Hardik, how when he's been
I mean,
captain.
you want to see it from your captain. I'm not seeing, like you said, he's been guilty of over bowling or bowling when it's not needed. But you still want to see if he doesn't bowl at all.
Shot, that's
a good
4.
shot. Yeah.
Come on, man. We need another fucking 6 in this over. You guys have just got 9 of this over, so 600% is required to end it in a really, really good high.
90 of 6.1.
Target below 100.
Target below 100.
So it's 89, yeah. 89.
But yeah, I mean, we were just
99, sorry.
making that point about the bowlers and all of that. But again, Tristan Stubbs, you just got to give me that little confidence this season, man. Just barring yourself through. Let's see how you can finish this over, though. 36 of 26 is Porel, but he's 23 of 9. And Pant is still to come. And there is, of course, Kumar Kushagra and Axar Patel.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Come back for 2.
Good
So I was making that point about Hardik Pandya.
Yeah.
And by the way, just to put things into perspective, MI were 138 for whatever they were at the 15th over mark. DC are 1 over beating them to it. The strategic timeout right now. And it makes us ask a very important question. Hardik Pandya, the bowler, right? Hardik Pandya, the bowler, has bowled much more on the power play when Hardik is the captain himself. We've seen that in those odd T20 series for India. We've seen that in his first 2 years with Gujarat as captain, and we saw it in the first couple of games as well. I generally feel he should once in a while bowl in the power play, but majoritively in the middle overs, trying to kind of do different things, bowl to strategic field places, because he's not like a great bowler. Sure, if it's like a green deck and it's overcast, you're not going to get that in the World Cup. So how do you kind of assess him and not giving himself a chance to bowl today as well? Whose thinking is that? Is that Hardik again having just a gut feel?
It is potentially Hardik's, but again, you need to look at the first 3 games, right? Or the first 2 games where there was no Akash Madhwal.
Yeah.
So there were less pace options to go to at that point in time. Hence, Hardik was also chipping in. Right now, with the addition of Akash Madhwal, you don't necessarily require Hardik.
Yeah.
And coming back to the point of the conditions, I agree. If you've got conditions where there is movement of the pitch or in the air, probably a couple of overs of Hardik and that's it. In the power play, that too. Nothing at the back end.
Do you think it's also because you mentioned Mandwal there, but today because Shepherd is there and he struck in his first over? That's why do you think Hardik has now had a little thought in his head, which is like, you know what, Shepherd's doing what I would probably have done. So let me just bowl him and I don't have to bowl myself today.
Yeah, I mean, see, Shepherd has done decently well. It's not that. So the point here is, where does Hardik see himself in that bowling lineup then? And where is he going to bowl if not in the first 6?
But if he comes out in the post-match saying just workload management, would you be shocked?
No, but then I want to keep an eye on it because
fair.
you hope there is no niggle there. and it doesn't look like it when he's batting.
Yeah,
But then, the problem here is we are only thinking from India point of view. here.
exactly.
That if India need him to bowl, and if he's not bowled at all in the IPL in those phases, then what is it? How is it going to help him if he has zero game time in that role?
Yeah.
So,
You need to ask him the question. What do
Yeah.
you see yourself as?
Yeah,
Are you seeing yourself as a pure batter or a batter who
sixth or
bowls a little
seventh,
bit?
seventh or eighth option, or one of those 5 options.
And majorly, we kind of talk about how, again, we compare IPL teams and then the national lens, and how at least batters like Sanju Samson, how he bats higher up for RR, but we expect him to bat slightly down for India. Similar with Hardik, the bowler. Like, because it's a different role for MI, what is the role that you have for MI compared to India? Is it in sync? Is it not? Is that going to make him a better bowler in T20s? Fully time will tell. But 97 to 36, and the strategic timeout is done and dusted. Remember, please like this video because there's lots going to happen in the next 6 overs. We can promise you that. Delhi fans, can you give Mumbai fans their 4th defeat in a row? I don't know, but Ponting telling Stubbs a lot. Ganguly speaking to Abhishek Porel. So clearly English and Bengali being the words of choice over there. Hardik is, of course, making some message clear to his team. And do you think Nabi could bowl?
I think Bumrah is back,
Yeah.
I believe. But ideally, I wouldn't have mind Mohammad Nabi either.
So who's bowling the last 6 for MI? There's obviously no more Piyush Chawla.
Yep.
Bumrah bowled 2 out of them. Coatsy will bowl 2.
Coatsy will bowl 2.
Shefford is one.
Madhwal 1 and Shefford 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they don't have to go to Nabi as well.
Yeah.
Okay, super. So let's see.
97 in 36, even if we take the 20 out, it makes 77 of 20.
That is true. So now they're going for Bumrah now. Would you agree with that move? 15th over?
You want a wicket?
If they are trying
Simple
to
as
kill
that.
the game.
Time to
As
kill the
early as
game. Time to kill the game. And again,
Oh,
how
man,
do you
huge
hit him,
gem.
man?
What a gem.
How do you hit just with Bumrah? Honestly, it's quite ridiculous.
Yorker wickets. But yeah, fair. I think if you can squeeze in another wicket, maybe in Tristan Stubbs,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a huge wicket to get with only Pant and Kushagra and Axar Patel to come. Kushagra not having played any game, Axar having struggled a lot. It's a fair call, I believe, with again one more in the bank.
Yeah. So you can use the next one as a very last safeguard option, sort of an over.
That's what I was
Not
just
a good
looking at the
ball.
options, and it is unbelievable how Mumbai can kind of flex their muscles so much with Bumrah because he's just like Nick keeps saying, a cheat code. By the way, give us some love on this particular Watchalong because True Elements have been really, really kind. We're going to put out some more sponsored content in the week coming by, so please like that if you have. And if you haven't gone and checked out the Count Your Oaths video, a competition that I won and beat Akshay on, go check that out. We were counting oaths as wicketkeeper batters or wicketkeepers in the IPL. Tell us if we missed out any names. It's available on Instagram right now. I think it's already pinned. So it just says Count Your Oaths. Go click on that and give us some like and shares.
Come on, get
96 to
Stubbs.
34. Get Stubbs out. Oh, he nearly
man.
tried that.
Early.
He nearly tried that. And I think the message from Ponting also would have probably been, guys, if they're going to throw on Bumrah this over, just play him out. Just see him off.
Just play him out.
Get 8, get 9 at best, sure.
I don't think you can see him off. Porel will probably be
Yeah,
the
I
guy
think
who-
Porel needs to be
Stubbs,
taking, yeah.
Stubbs probably sees him out. Porel takes the risk for a second.
Sports fans saying, should Porel retire now? Retire out, rather.
You don't gain much at this
Trying to
point of
match
time.
Hardik's legendary knock.
Yeah, I think the best thing that Porel can do is keep swinging at every ball. Get as many boundaries as you can, and if not, I'm not saying fall over on the stumps, but just keep going hard. Yeah, just do
Shot.
that.
Shot.
Just do that.
Just do that. And even if that hit the stumps, I wouldn't have minded.
It's okay.
41 of 29 now, Porel. Come on. The next 6 balls should really yield you about 20, 25 from your innings. At least. Because I just hope Delhi fans are watching this and be like, Bhai, Pant kidhar hai? Have they left Pant too late? But then again, the way the games ebbed and flowed, lost Warner early, then that, like, was it a 100-run stand or close to a 100-run stand? Shaw and
No, it wasn't
Porel?
a 100-run stand.
No, they scored on
Should be
110.
It was how much?
First wicket fell on 22, the next was 110.
okay, so about 88 or whatever. So essentially, that partnership blossomed, and then they sent Stubbs out, which is the right move. I think Rahul Aswani said that. Knicks might have agreed to it as well. But 144 for 2, 15 overs now. And remember, this is our last ball, so also tell us when the game will get over for that prediction contest in the second innings. Some, if you're seeing 707, 721, 720, 714.
If you see, they've kind of covered up for the poor power play with a crazy middle overs. But the point is, you need to go that
So
much.
big.
That much. You have to do. You have to repeat that.
You have to match MI in the last
Match.
5 with 1 over of
Wicket.
Bumrah. Oh, gone.
That is a
Gone.
wicket.
Perfect.
Gone.
Bumrah.
Bumrah getting the wicket and
Not
2
for the
for
first
14 in his 3 overs. He has another over up his sleeve. But that doesn't matter right now because 144 for 3 will see Rishabh Pant walk out of the middle with still 91 of, 5 overs? And if there's anyone that you'd love to see do it, it'll be Rishabh Pant, especially what he's been through against Mumbai, in Mumbai. We've seen that before. Was it a good move to promote Stubbs? 78% of y'all agreed with us. So props to y'all for, of course, chipping in the live poll. And well done to, of course, everyone getting interactive in different means and ways. Some of y'all commenting, some of y'all voting, some of y'all liking, but all of y'all should do everything. Be all-rounders. Channelize your Lance Klusners. Do everything. Love to you guys saying, Riyan Punapa, great job, Avanish and CDC amongst a very busy schedule. Talk about busy. We have to embrace it all, Rehan. We have to embrace it all in terms of, you can't just be looking at the IPL calendar and be like, fuck, that's a psyching calendar. I can't be here this week, here that week, this day, that. It's just like, you know what, with you guys being a new people, please subscribe. It just at least gives us that work satisfaction at the end of the day. 7-Eleven saying Nitish Tongia. Nitish bhai, like karo, and then you'll win the gift also, hopefully. Oh, there is no gift in this one, but you'll just get a shout out from us. 91 of 30. Come on, Rishabh Pant.
If there is any pair who can chase it down, it's this pair. Stubbs and Pant. The last hope.
Yeah. This has to be the last hope.
By the way, I just realized DC have changed their analyst after 3 or 4 games. There's a new analyst who's sitting there.
For DC?
For DC.
Wow. But with Hardik, I feel he's taken the position for granted because of him being irreplaceable. He's been a part of the Indian cricket team for 9 years. Can you name 9 notable performances?
Is that out?
Outside off?
No.
We'll
And I don't
probably
think
review it.
Will they? Or they have 2 in the bag.
I don't think that was out though.
But Ishan Kishan is not going to give conviction. Oh, he's reviewed it.
Umpire's call on hitting the stumps or probably missing the off stump as well. Who knows?
That's
I don't think that was out.
Maybe it's a blunder from the umpire here, but you have to keep close eye at it. I mean, we can't name 9 notable performances. I mean, I could talk about that 100 he had on. No chance. No chance. Missing by a mile. 9 notable performances. 2017 Champions Trophy comes to mind. Bowling the last over to Bangladesh comes to mind. 100 against Sri Lanka in a test match. South Africa comes to mind.
England T20s if you have to count that.
England T20s if you have to count that. What else has Pandya done in life for India?
Australia T20 when he first time batted at number 4.
Oh yeah.
The ODI, sorry, not T20 there.
And then I remember he bowled a spell in Nottingham in the 2018 series.
Yeah.
Got a fifer, yeah. So things like that, but again, not, anything which made a big difference in the grander scheme of things. But I agree with you, Mr. Singhal over there. MI has taken the review and they're not going to be successful at it. So it was just burned the review over there. And Ponting and us waiting for that confirmation. No idea.
Where is the smart review system, bro?
Come on, chop. It's going to be another 1 hour, 10 minutes for the United kickoff. So we can't waste time like
Can
this.
I rock and roll that? I know there is no bat involved. Ball tracking when available.
Yeah. I'm satisfied.
Good to know.
Good to know. Can we? Yeah, perfect. Go on with it. Is Pant on strike now?
No, it's still.
They crossed, right?
Stubbs. When you take a review, you generally don't get that run. That's, I think, the stupid rule. So
Oh God.
I think so. I could be wrong. It's a very stupid rule.
Yeah, missing by
I think
miles.
if you are given out and then you don't get the run,
That's like a Cricket 24 replay. I mean, if you guys know and love your gaming, you'll know.
that was a glitch there. I think if you get out and you don't,
Pant is on strike.
so Pant is on strike because it was given out. Had it been given out, then Stubbs would have been on strike.
Come on, Rishi Pant. Come on, Rishi Pant. We all like you. We all love you.
We'll sing the song. We've got Pant.
We've got Pant. We'll literally sing it. But come on, we need to see some sixes from the get-go. How many is a sixes counter right now? Still 10?
No, he hit 2, right? So
9.
9.
9 more sixes, we reckon.
Oh, fast ball!
Oh my God. What kind of
Saab,
ball is that? He's kind of just scooped it for the most innocuous one you'll ever see in your life. Why to waste time when you know that it is not out? This is where cricket doesn't help itself. I agree.
True that.
And that takes so much time. You don't have to confirm in every protocol that there is, when you can just see it with the benefit of replay. Like if this replay was shown 15 years ago or 20 years ago, you would probably have only that one spin vision angle, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't have like even Hawker.
I don't know if you guys agree or not, but the smart review system is actually
Shot!
That's a chance.
Carry for six. Yes, it has. So 83 of 27 right now, and Gerald Coetzee can't believe that was dispatched from his fellow compatriot for 6. But nonetheless, 150 comes up for DC, and there's still 27 balls. There is still life in this innings. Is there hope for DC? They've never won here since 2018. Can they rewrite history? In fact, by the way, if DC do get it, that'll be the highest total in IPL chased.
Yeah, so they still need 10 more hits.
And it can happen. 6 hitting central and all of that. Maximum city, maximum rewards, all of that bullshit. Replay ho gaya, smart umpire, piche reh gaye, saying Kushal Shah.
Wow, bhai sahab.
Wow. Coetzee around the wicket. He goes into the batter's pad just for a single. 82 of 26 right now. So apart from the Bumrah over, there's still one more of Coetzee. There's still one more of Shefford and Madhwal. I think Pant will fancy Madhwal. They'd really fancy Madhwal.
Again, 1 wicket and I think the chase is done.
I mean, imagine if Ramada Shefford got even 15 and not bloody 32.
Nokia went for 48 in his
Yeah,
last.
man, that's too much.
48 is too many.
It's too much. That's even beating Bhuvi by his standards. He went 44 in that KKR game. 7, none for 7 in his first 2.
Oh, good ball.
Oh, was that a catch?
No, he hit it into the ground.
Into the ground? Top ball.
Coaches, yeah, despite that 6 coaches, coaches been okay.
Pant, you just got to go for it, lad. Don't think about keeping strike here, not at all. Back-to-back 50s for Pant, right? You got 55 of 25 against KKR. You got to think of 54 against CSK. The one bowler everyone thought could make best use of 2 bounces rule. It's just forgot of best ball bounces, let alone fast bounces. Is it the same Coetzee you saw in the World Cup?
It is. He's trying to pull the bounces, but hasn't got the line.
Oh my God, what is that from Rishabh Pant? There could be a wicket here, and it is Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya apologizes to Tilak Verma, but he handles it. Was it Namandeer? I don't know who it was, but essentially Rishabh Pant, well, he doesn't trouble the scorers this time around, and that could just be all hopes extinguished from a Delhi perspective. I mean, what was he trying? Was he trying mid-wicket?
No idea what he was trying there.
And Ricky Ponting's stare says it all. And they don't even need Bumrah anymore now, unless Stubbs again pulls it out of the fire. But even this is too much. He's played 2 shots in 1.
That's a slot ball.
And Pandya catches Pant.
Yeah.
Never got it there. Had to adjust.
Seriously.
See, that is the other side of keeping Pant out for a long time.
That is, he was starved off it. And then 1 of 3 eventually. So now I think the debutant Kushagra comes out, I'm guessing. Or do you think they say Axar?
I think Axar was fired out. I would not mind Kushagra now.
Okay.
Axar's investment was 5 and possible.
And Kushagra, whatever little we've seen of him in the domestic scheme of things, can he pack a punch?
He does pack a punch. I know his numbers look quite bad in the T20s, but this guy has got certain X factor about him. So can be a decent option in the lower middle order. But again, first game, who knows?
That
but
is
again,
true.
A young team. So we saw what Ankrish Raghuvanshi did.
Yeah.
Maybe
That is
Kumar
true.
Kushagra can replicate that.
It would be funny if a scout pick comes out for a Mumbai.
Bro, this is a funny shot. Never seen anything like this, saying Introspect. Introspect, good to see you this evening.
Axar, it is there.
So it is Akshar Patel. Still no Kushagra. And Madhwal will finish off here. He's bowled decently. What is decently is a word? He's bowled reasonably well, given that the required run rate was close to 12 from the start. And now it's in excess of 20.
I would say it is still better than the Newsly week leader.
Oh yeah, Newsly week later. That's going to be a gem on the MNL. If you guys know, you know.
Shot, bro.
What a shot that is, man. What a shot that is. Tristan Stubbs saying, I'm trying. 17 of 23. If they get, say, 26 of this over, right? 56 of 3. How much will the win wish show then? Still 85-15?
And we've seen
More than
a
that?
few 60 of 3 potential chases, but only one is one close.
Yeah. Which one was that? The classic one.
And 1 over of Bumrah, that's gold. 6 golden balls.
Rishabh Pant and Travis Head are quite similar when they both look lethal or look like they're playing French cricket. Say Kushal Shah.
3 points.
Entry points.
So White Stubbs is still coming.
Short 6 ball.
Gosh.
Brilliant from Tristan Stubbs.
So me and Jeet will even up. So we had a discussion that he said Shaw will score, and I will know Stubbs will score. So we are both winning.
And 8 more sixes.
9
9 more sixes.
Oh, it's a no.
Oh, and it's a no ball.
Shabash,
Oh,
shabash,
Akash Madhwal.
22. Now that 56 can be achieved. This over.
Yeah.
Less than.
Yeah,
If they just hit 2 more.
I agree. I agree. And that's a Mohammad Ahmed-esque no ball. What was that from Pancha? Lazy stance, down shoulder. I mean, again, you can't blame a batter who comes in, and I know he has a reputation, I know he has a pedigree, I know he has the skills to do it, but sometimes you're sitting in the dugout a lot thinking about when you're going to come to bat and you want to exceed expectations. Shot, 4, brilliant. What a start to this over, just 2 balls up, and so far, 15 off it.
Doable. Let's go. Jaiman Ali.
Come on, this is the over that they really need to go.
And, DC is making, MI is making the same mistake that DC did, right? At the back end, Tristan Stubbs, another batter who struggles against Hardlands. So
Yeah.
DC Hardlands just outside the off stump, and these guys not bowling a single ball. So they changed the angle. Gerald Kurtzio was bowling around the wicket. Madhwal also tried that, both getting bashed. Why
That
not
is
hit
true.
Hardlands just outside the off.
Please, if you guys are enjoying our watch along and this game, please give it a like and shout out to all the people who've been part of the watch along in terms of the chat. Thank you so much for getting chatty and interactive. 168 for 4, 16.2. There's still another 22 balls, guys. And I wonder, in the next 4 balls, how critical it'll be in the grander scheme of things. Can he eke out another 20 this over? Oh, good ball. Good ball. And now Axar, man. Please. You have to treat every ball as a free hit, yaar. Every ball. Fair. One-sider. One-sider, maybe.
Because last game he had a horrible high play first ball. I mean, hopefully that is not the case. Because
Mad.
66 of 21.
So only Kushagra is remaining, right? Who can bat after this? I don't
Yeah.
think they've got anybody else.
No.
So they're fucked, yeah.
They're literally fine. Oh, Lalit Yadav, if you want to call
Well,
that.
Lalit,
He can also hit a few.
he can, but I wouldn't back him.
I mean, hopefully.
Daily batting, so you have to bat.
Yeah.
Delhi.
Stubbs recently got a triple century in the first class game. He looks in good form, saying in respect. It's 2 different formats, lad. Short. Oh my God. Run that. I hope he's run that. He's not run that. Oh, come on. Come on. Just. That was a run there. 66 of 20. Come on. You have to eke out another 10 from this, Akshar Patel. Because then it would have been literally what I said. If you get 26 of those over, 56 of 3, how does it look then? Oh my God. That guy's still there. I keep forgetting about Bumrah.
Has to be Bumrah
Shit,
next over.
man. So 6 out of these 20 balls will be bowled with Bumrah. How many of they'll squirm out of that? Well bowled. And Akshar gets a single to Stubbs. Right, just go for it, Stubbsy. No point. There is no point holding it back. The fan park in Rajkot today.
If Stubbs gets the 6 now, I want Axar to face every ball of Bumrah if he can, then just look for
Boundaries. Yeah.
Because if he gets 15 to 20 of that over, 40 into Stubbs batting 2 overs,
Yeah.
still possible.
Still possible. Still possible. I agree with you.
Sounds stupid, but
No, it's still possible. And like, even when you're the chasing team right now, you're 170 for 4. So you try to think about it mathematically and hit to get to potentially 218 overs.
Yeah.
And if that can happen, Nix has lost his battery.
battery.
Oh, that's 4.
Oh,
Oh, that's 2. He'll come back, and that's a Stubbs 50. Well done, Tristan Stubbs. 19 ball, 50 for Tristan Stubbs. Brilliant stuff there. Is that the fastest for Delhi Capitals?
I think Rishabh Pant has got it, I believe.
Yeah, I think surely.
Rishabh Pant.
De Kock, Markham Miller, Klassen Stubbs. South Africa batting looks scary, saying Nishka. I mean, imagine if like there are more who come to the fore.
It always does look scary before the T20 tournament or the World Cups, but he never pull it off sadly.
And add Marco Janssen to that list, even though he's not playing for SRH.
Yeah.
Right, so fastest, who is it? Chris Morris. Oh, yeah, Chris Morris.
17 balls.
17
right?
balls.
Rishabh Pant, Prithvi Shaw, and now Tristan Stubbs. Okay.
Okay, so well done. So he's technically the third fastest.
Yeah.
Pant and Shaw joined second, and Chris Morris has the fastest. I mean, look at that picture of Tristan Stubbs that they've used, which is madness. Keep your comments coming through. The dying embers of this watch along. More than happy to answer all your questions, including thoughts on United Liverpool lineups. I need to see that.
Nice.
Oh, come on, Axar, you can't afford this. And what are the team lineups for Manchester United? What is the toss happening in LSU? We'll tell you all of that much more in the next 1 minute or so.
Yep. Hopefully the audio is clear enough, sir. Let me know. And it is clear. All clear, it says. Let's wait for the toss as well and also look for a wicket next ball if it's possible.
MI just needs 3 dot balls. That's it. 2 or 3 dot balls and the game is sealed.
Well, yeah, potentially. Let's go. How do you even...
How do you play that? 62 of
Pull
16.
it off every ball.
Unbelievable.
Incredible margin of error on that one and still is able to just nail it.
So, Onana, Maguire, Fernandez, Ashford, Hoyland, Garnacho.
Okay, so LSG won the toss and opted to bat.
Oh, well
Very,
done.
very interesting.
LSG, I mean, they have
they don't like to chase, so...
Yeah, they have a great win percentage batting for some 85 or something like
They
that.
never lost defending 160 plus scores.
Yeah.
But at the same time, GT are the best chasing team since
Yeah, that's
introduction.
okay.
So,
Oh, it's going to give...
GT are
so
playing...
good matchup that.
Yeah, LSG are playing to their strengths, which is fine.
GT get what they would have preferred.
Yeah, completely agree.
Oh, Jaspreet. Legend.
See, even if that's a low full toss, still can't put it away because
Yeah.
it is that difficult. 61 of 15, literally for a ball.
That's
and
mad.
There we go. It's scaled out at the toss. Good.
With Shumangal. And 2 openers will be trying to still fight it out for their place in the Indian team, by the way. Match 21 come from Lucknow. It'll be good to see what happens there. United again. 2 big changes. No Varane, no Anthony. So for all you United lovers, let's hope. Let's literally hope. Shot. Has he got that through the offside? He has. He's got that for 4.
Boundary. Finally, Axar gets
178 for 4. You need a good finish. Can you get it to 190 before the 18th over? 2 sixes here. And it'll really throw the cat amongst the pigeons. 100%.
Then, I mean, it just goes back to that 30 run over.
Yeah, man. And plus, Delhi never had a bowler like BUMRAH to give them, he's got 2 for...
Yeah, but
20.
give them 22, it's okay. How do you go for 32, bro?
Yeah, that's mad.
Is that the first boundary BUMRAH has conceded this game?
Potentially, yeah, I think.
Shot.
This guy's insane.
But by the way, so who bowled that final over for Delhi?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. And Ishant also travelled in the previous one. After injury, BUMRAH has become better, more accurate, saying Narine 1 to 3. I mean, do you really think that? Do you really think that?
So that was his second boundary. Abhishek Porel was able to scoop BUMRAH for 1. So that was the second boundary.
Still incredible.
Right, is there hope? There isn't, I think. Tristan Stubbs.
Hope's on the bench.
The run rate right now is 28, which is required. I mean, that's shocking for any T20 match. And he keeps strikes. So I'll tell you what, Stubbs is still trying to give himself a chance. 55 to win in the final 2. And now there are more batteries required.
Huh.
It's unbelievable. The dying embers of this watch alone. 180 for 4, 18 overs gone. And like Delhi, at least you guys haven't really lost by 100 odd. So well done.
Well done.
And hopefully, I can eat my words right now and we see something miraculous from Tristan Stubbs. I know it's never been done before in IPL history, chasing down 50 plus in the last 2 overs. But look, that's why the IPL's crazy, unpredictable tournament. After injury, BUMRAH has become better.
Yeah.
More, we took that one.
So 9 sixes if you need them. If you
Yeah,
get 9
true.
sixes, you
That
can
is
close.
true. Imagine Hardik Pandya bowls this one. BUMRAH's 4 overs should be removed from equation, saying sports fan.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Cheat code, why cheat code?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
55, 12, even 30 and 25 seems way off to be getting.
More than the smart replay, I feel the handling and the using of the existing technology efficiently with the umpires haven't
Probably
been
get
able to
better.
do.
Probably get better with time.
Saying Adyayan. Adyayan, really respect you to, of course, comment and watch with
Oh,
us.
Shepard it is!
6.
First ball.
6.
Oh,
6.
6.
8 more.
Come on. Come on.
Eight
49 of 11. Come on, yaar. Come on. How much would you fancy chasing in the last over? 27. But with Stubbs at strike.
And who's the bowler? Akash Madhwal,
Yeah.
right?
No, Madhwal is bowled out, I think. Kodse should bowl.
Oh,
Kodse,
yeah, Chirag
Kodse.
Kodse has got 1. I would say not more than 24.
No more than 24.
So 24
Imagine
is
DC
number.
160 for 2 of 14 winning position with our boom. Yeah, man. But we can, again, think about so many things with that Renegade ST. Appreciate you joining the watch along right now. Please like this really quickly. At least 50 likes, yeah, to Banta. Please. Shot! Another one for Tristan Stubbs. There's about 7 more. 7 more sixes out of the 10 balls. It's happening. It is happening. We really need to see DC cross the line over there. Rohit Sharma is now telling something to Hardik Pandya and be like, usko idhar laga.
But simple. It's just keep it outside the off stump. No, you know what his hitting arc is.
100%. Chandra 24 saying better call Bumrah. Ek documentary to anta hai. 100%. And what a show that is. Better call Saul. If you guys haven't checked that, check it out. If Nokia would have been given these 2 sixes and a couple of extras, this match would have been so close in Kushal Shah. Look, it could go down to the wire, man. 43 of 10. He started this over the most perfect way you could start any fucking over. 2 sixes of 2 balls. Come on. Give Romario Shepherd a taste of his own medicine. Tristan Stubbs.
Much
Oh,
better.
come back for 2. Come back for 2.
That's just the one.
Oh my God.
That's the ball.
Now, Axar, please, man.
They need 40.
42 of 9.
Need at least 2 sixes.
You need 2
One
sixes.
dot in the
minimum.
game is done. Just
At
one
least
dot.
2 sixes.
Yeah, 1 dot in the game is done. I agree with him. And Romario
I think the game is
Shepherd.
done even now, bro.
But
42
Romario
of
Shepherd's picked up 1 wicket or 2 wickets.
One for 46 so far, 3.3.
But the crucial one of David Warner and that crazy cameo. So I'm just thinking out loud already. Man of the match performance. Whom? Everyone's chipped in for Mumbai. But Shepherd for sure, I think.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Come back for 2. Come back for 2. Come back for 2.
Yeah.
Which is not
Mathematically.
ideal for DC.
Oh my God, he nearly got run out. Has he got run out over there? Oh, that's
Hey,
lazy
Axar,
from
that
Akshar
would be-
What
Patel.
happened here?
Are you serious, Akshar Patel?
I think
Oh
he was-
my
I think-
God. And it's a ball bounce and all of that stuff,
I
you'll
think he
say.
was trying to save himself and hence got run out in that process.
That's just lackadaisical running from Akshar Patel, man. And Delhi fans will be livid.
I mean, dude.
That is shocking. That is
No
shocking,
way.
man. And Akshay wants to take Akshar to the World Cup. Wow. Akshay, you watching this? At least Jadeja won't do that.
Yeah, he won't run on.
He won't run early. Or he'll run someone out. But 194, 195 for 4 becomes 195 for 5 now.
That's it.
Or 194 for 5, beg your pardon. And I think that's done. Done and
That's
dusted.
a game.
Man,
batter on
Tristan
strike
Stubbs
now.
should have just been Dhoni and refused to take strike only with the last ball. But what a knock from Stubbs, man, to keep Delhi in the hope and to keep them in the contest, to keep the watch-along a memorable one as well. Please like this. I know very little of you must be watching it right now because of the build-up for the next game. And we're not doing the watch-along then, but we'll see you literally in almost 24 hours from now. 24 hours and 20 minutes or whatever. We're doing the CSK KKR game. And of course, if you're watching for the first time, Nikhil, Jeet, and my name is Avanish Hegde. Right, 8 balls left. Lalit is got to come out to bat. And well, I think he should just use this as 2 free hits. 2 free hits, man, Lalit. Do not even attempt a single.
And the problem is he
Wait,
can't
Why
clear
are
the
you
ropes.
attempting a single?
Lalit
Why are
Yadav is
you
not your
attempting a
six-hitter.
single? But still, just go for it. Throw the kitchen sink. Do whatever you can. Because if he hits a 6 there or gets a boundary, 37 of 7, then he gets another 4, you're at least mathematically keeping it alive. And then Delhi fans can at least blame the last
So
over.
ideally, he shouldn't have run off this.
Yeah.
Last ball, try to hit a 6 or 4, but never run to ensure that Tristan Stubbs is on strike of the last ball.
I was definitely a 2, 4 to 6, and now it's just beyond belief for Tristan Stubbs. He has to go for it. And he goes for it, he gets 6.
Yeah, but Lalit Yadav back on strike. So
Oh my God. 34 of 6. And it was that last over where they absolutely got smoked. And Romario Shepherd, with that game changer, I think he might just get the man of the match award here. 201 for 5, 19 overs. Mumbai were in a similar position. 202 for 5 they were. They eventually got to 234. And I think right now, even if Lalit Yadav hits a 4 and a dot ball, and a single, that's what 29 of 4 and it's done.
Start Stubbs day. That's what.
small wins.
Saurav Ganguly is liking that. Saurav Ganguly is definitely liking that. But
I think so for
Mumbai
Stubbs,
on the
Stubbs is
cusp of their first points of IPL 2024 and how Hardik Pandya will be breathing a sigh of relief this evening for all that he's been slated for. MI have got out of jail thanks to Romario Shepherd and thanks pretty much to BUMRAH as well. Let's not forget how Bumrah's bowled superbly, as he always does. But Saha has a back spasm. Sharat makes his debut. And Spencer comes back for Omarzai, who's had a side strain. Thanks for the team news. Thanks for the team news there, Kushal. And were there any changes from a LSG perspective? Tell us. When did Stubbs become this good? SA20, if you've seen that. And he's having a good trajectory in his career as well. Lalit Yadav.
Man, Yadav cannot hit sixes. That's a big... Oh,
No,
what are
don't.
you doing, dude?
Don't.
Why would you take 2? Okay, that's the best shot. What's the point, though?
Yeah.
Even 5 balls, 5 sixes can't cut it off, and you can't hit sixes. Why would you run 2?
Man, please be
Bhai,
5
kya
wides.
logic, yaar,
Please be
DC.
5 wides. Please be 5 wides.
But then Lalit
Bhai.
Yadav is on strike.
Yeah.
DC is a proper MCBC team.
Yeah, seriously, you know the
Unbelievable,
logic. And look
Look
at
at
this.
He's so occupied by things that are not in his control.
Look at this.
Ponting sums
Ricky
it up.
Ponting. One word.
Wow, that's a
Oh,
game.
fantastic DC.
I mean, the game was already in the bag in this before this first ball of the over started the last over. But look, well done to Delhi, and at least they came close. But they were always going to be up against it, especially after conceding 273 to KKR last game. 234 they conceded today. So you feel like the bowlers really have to work in their thing. Stubbs has been an amazing breath of fresh air for this team. 71 of 25.
Yeah,
And now it could be curtains. Ishan Kishan calls for it, circles it, gets it. Absolute diabolical thinking, batting, bowling, Delhi Capitals. Surely something's got to change. And even though you guys have got up to 200 and you've minimalized the defeat and you've not taken such a belting on the net run rate, again, smarter decisions, in-game management.
Dude,
It's shocking.
kick out Ricky Ponting, as simple as that. Kick out Ricky Ponting next season.
Yeah.
That's the first change that they need to do.
And I just wonder what punter will say, because Delhi also have stopped putting out those dressing room speeches. They should really put this one out on YouTube. This is not a brain dead batting. This is called DC Masterclass Singh Chant. I mean, again, you feel for them. You really feel for them. But then you can only be as good as you can on the day. So kudos to Mumbai Indians. Kudos to Rahman. Ramhare Shepherd, not Rahman Powell. And Rahman Powell is nowhere close to be seen today, even though he's representing who this season?
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan, of course. He was the first guy to be pulled out of the auction bag, the mini auction at least. So this confirmations of the teams, LSG not making any change, at least in the top 6. And Kushagra.
Oh, God.
Gone.
3 wickets for God's sake.
3 wickets for
Absolute
God's
3
sake.
wickets,
Not 3, but 3 wickets for God's sake. And it's a debut to forget for Kumal Kushagra. I mean, what could you do? Poor youngster. You're up against it. You may as well try to go at it. 203 for 7, 19.4, and it's all kind of come down heavily on DC. You feel for them, but that's how the IPL is, the nature of the beast. And we've seen this Mumbai Indians team come back before. Slow starters and all of that. But Akash loves it. Neeta loves it. Fist of pump of fist? No, clinch of the fist. Pumping the fist. And all of that. So no impact for this man on his debut, Kumar Kushagra. And 0 changes by the looks of things for LSG. So they've been unchanged as we speak.
One change. Manimaran Siddharth.
But wasn't he the impact?
He's in sub.
Oh, he was last time also.
Yeah,
impact, yeah.
Okay, fair.
Williamson is on the bench.
No hat-trick.
No
Siraj
hat-trick.
Kurtzia.
They'll come back for 2.
Bhai, bhago. Aur do bhago. Idiots.
Stubbs did
Idiots.
not
Like,
face
seriously, dude,
a
what the
single
fuck?
ball
What
of
is
the
that?
last.
Of the
Can't
last
believe
over.
this.
Unbelievable thinking. And well done, Tristan Stubbs. I think you should really count yourself unlucky. 71 of 25. What more do you
Unlucky for
expect?
being in Delhi, yeah.
I mean, that's a strike rate of what? Close to 250?
More than 250.
More than
71 of what? 25?
270.
Yeah.
270.
270 or something like that. That's mad. So 3 changes for Gujarat. We can't do that watch long. But final ball of this match. And it's a wicket for Kotse. Another cheap wicket. He's got 4 wickets. Hardik Pandya has his first win as MI captain. All smiles. And it's poetic, poignant for Rohit Sharma to catch the last wicket. 205 for 8. Delhi done and dusted. And we are 2 on this watch along. Hardik Pandya high fives. And Mumbai, like I said,
well done,
will breathe a sigh of relief. Look, both these guys called it. They wanted MI to win. They've got that. I wanted DC to win. So did Shubh. So many fans from the DC Toli would have wanted that as well. Unfortunately, that wasn't to be. Thanks so much for watching this watch along, guys. I'm sure there's lots more stuff you can catch on cricket.com in terms of the written analysis, the live blog. Delhi Capitals fan show will be doing that live blog. So imagine his luck. So let's see how it really goes forward for MI. They play RCB next on Thursday. And DC, well, they'll have some time to reflect till I think Friday is their next game. Nikhil, you've been fantastic as ever. And Jeet, again, spot on from you and your analysis. Guys, girls, boys and girls, it's of course going to be doing this on the screen. Sorry, this. This on the screen. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Tomorrow is a watch along and there will be fan cams as well. Give us a quick like and subscribe and tell everyone about cricket.com and have a fantastic start to your week. Just like
Goodbye.
that, man. Goodbye. Cheers.